this morning on Locale Cafe. Good morning, Or from Tech Talk. Appreciate it. Guys, bro, what the fuck is Rastoff trying to do to take my fucking co-host? Are you serious, bro? Are you serious, Rastoff? You fucking 400-pound whale New Zealand piece of shit. Man, I thought a meteor hit your ass and all your shit just got destroyed. I thought that you were just going to be taken out with the lava and the bullshit and the fires and the blasphemy and everything that came from it. What the hell are you doing, Rastoff? I'm coming for that ass. Also, I don't even know, guys. It's 8:01 in the morning. We're feeling beautiful. We're feeling great. Batgirl looks amazing. And we got a show to start. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's play this music video. We think we got it. We think we got it.
Wake up, pour a cup, take a seat, tune in. Caint and Batgirl got the vibe setting in. Sipping on the drama with the side of the news. It's a caffeine cruise, no way to lose. Locale Cafe, start your day the right way. Smooth talk, hot takes, live from the airways. Caint keeps it cool, Batgirl brings the flame. Laughing through the headlines, spilling names. She's loud, she's wild, got that turbo sass. That girl's got opinions and they never come last. Caint's on the chill, got that silky flow. Together they're a combo, now watch 'em go. Locale Cafe, pour it hot, let it play. Grooving through the gossip in a laid back way. Mornings get wild, but we're here to stay. So sip that tea at the Locale Cafe. Locale Cafe, pour it hot, let's make. Grooving through the gossip in a laid back way. Mornings get wild, but we're here to stay. So sip that tea at the Locale Cafe. Locale Cafe, start your day.
Guys, that is amazing. That is amazing. I did not talk one bit. I wanted that to play. Because it's awesome. Shout out to Sunshinery and Monkey Mod, a.k.a. Spook. They did that one. It is awesome. And, we have a great team at the cafe. But everybody, welcome. Good morning. Hope we're all having a beautiful day. I heard there was drama on Tech Talk, so we need to get Gutsu in this motherfucker, right? We need to get him in here so we can talk about it. But before we get too deep into anything, guys, Batgirl looks amazing. If y'all hadn't seen her yet, she hopped into Rewind last night, showed the glistening, the Diddy oiled, the shiny. It is just awesome. That bald fucking head. Oh, all right, we're good. All right, let's get her in here. Batgirl. How are we doing today? Can't hear you, Batgirl.
My hiccups are
God!
gone. I'm doing better now.
That is awesome.
My hiccups are away. I can function normally now. My hair is gone. It's touched up too. I still have some blue in my fucking head because of the arrow that I put on.
That is awesome. So real quick, John Pond, it is really long, and I just wanted to play the intro like one good time so everyone can see the entire thing. Obviously, I'm not gonna play like all like I think 4 minutes of it, but I just wanted y'all to see it. But
I love that video so much. It
yo, I
gets
got
me so hype.
oh yeah, it's great, and it's a great way to wake up because the '70s disco music is just phenomenal, phenomenal.
Yes.
Uh,
I love it.
Already Northern Large with the member for 2 months Band World. Thank you so much for your up in your membership. W Ken W Batgirl, like the stream, Cafe Cult. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, thank you.
So for everybody that
Oh my
does,
gosh.
so Fridays is normally the day that y'all know I got to go be a good son, right? And since we're at 8 o'clock now, I can at least get the stream started with you guys, and I'll be able to do
Yeah.
that. I have a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock I have to go to, but normally what's going to happen? I'm probably going to stay till about 10:30, 10:45 ish, and then I'm gonna try and get somebody in here to finish out the last hour with Batgirl, 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 Batgirl. So, so yeah, let's get this shit started. So, what do you know anything about what happened on Tech Talk?
Um, right before us, no. I don't know because I was sleeping. But I heard that Gutsu he's pretty upset right now. I don't know how like, he didn't tell me too much, like, he didn't get too into it. I wanted to have him on here
Mm-hmm.
to, like, talk about how he's feeling and everything, but he said that he might need a day to, like, chill, but I'm like, "No, come up
Yeah,
here,
you
like,
gotta
this is the perfect
you
time."
gotta let it
So, I
out,
don't
bro.
know. I Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know if he's actually gonna end up coming up here or not, I don't
Okay.
know, but I know things aren't okay with, like, how he feels with, like, Glammy and CD and everything, so
Yeah. So we all know he went like full Jeffrey Dahmer, coming for their jobs and shit, right? Like, I don't care what no one says. If y'all don't know the reference, y'all don't know the reference. But Jeff, bro, his eyes when he was talking about it, fucking
he's
just
hungry.
hell
He's
yeah.
hungry.
So, uh, I cannot read your name, something Queen Tier, I think, but they said they were wondering where he was at the end of the show. So I think I saw someone say he got fired, like Rastov fired him.
He said he got, like, kicked off, and, he said that they were, like, afraid, that they were possibly, like, afraid of him, like, taking their jobs or whatever.
That's
I'm
fucked,
like,
bro.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on, but yeah, I guess they got rid of him during the stream. I don't know. I don't know the full story. I wanted to have him up here so he could tell us.
Exactly. And Angie Uploaded said it
Uh,
best. She said, if he wants to show, he needs to come up while he's upset. That's what Keem loves. Yes, he wants to see the
yeah, that's
crash
what I
outs.
wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like content, and also get your feelings out. It's like, get two birds with one stone. Like
exactly. Straight up. But so let me ask you, when your husband saw what happened, what was the reaction? What did he say?
he said, "Are you gonna leave me for a woman?"
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, yeah,
I
that's
was
funny.
like, "Those days are long, long behind me."
There it is.
Oh my god, I thought that was funny though.
That
A
is
bunch
funny.
of people have been, comparing me to, like, video game characters and shit though, which I love, and also, like, Shanae O'Connor, I've been getting that a lot.
I heard someone say like the Ripley Scott, I think from Alien or some shit. I could be wrong. That
Some shit.
that's beautiful.
There's so much. Last night, Billy was like, "What the fuck?" Every time somebody's like trying to diss you, it turns out being like, "Oh, you look like a really sick ass video game character," and he's like, "I just get told that I'm fat," and Xylee just gets told that she's loud, but you get this. I was like,
That's
"Oh
beautiful.
god."
That's beautiful. So if y'all don't know, bro, these motherfuckers on Locale Live are trying to take you away from me already. Like already. Like I can't.
I, s-
You know what I mean?
I saw the bit on live last night where they were talking about me.
And then
I actually got some praise from Boogie. I was surprised. I was expecting him to shit on me.
what Boogie praised? Really?
Yeah, he said that he liked me on Cafe, and he was like, "Oh, maybe she should go to Dolls." And I'm like, "Oh, don't take me from Ken."
Yeah, it's fucked, bro. That's fucked. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna get into that one. Like I said, guys. So Nightmare's gonna be here at 9:30. So about an hour and 20 minutes to take control from me, and
Okay.
we'll see how that goes. You know, I think you and Nightmare would be good. I know. I know Nightmare really hadn't been seen in the best light for a little bit in LCU.
Yeah.
I talked to him for a little bit a couple days ago, and you know we had a nice little heart to heart about our little beef, whatever you want to call it, and everything is fine. There's no issues, and
Good.
and I want to see him bounce back from the whole Grim thing because I know when Nightmare initially got fired at Fat Camp, it put a little bit of not a strain on him and Grim and Test, but you could tell it was a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
get that.
the fact that he wants to be here, he wants to make it happen. When the whole Grim thing came out, he even said like he can't defend it, right? And he doesn't want Tess to go away. He's committed, right? He's really committed to the audience, and I know the audience loves him. So
Yeah.
hopefully they can bounce back and make it happen. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, I hope so too.
when I lost beans, I won the lottery with you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I won the
Thank you.
fucking lottery with you. Also,
Me and my egghead.
straight no, what he Boogie called you an alien head or some shit. Like,
Yeah, like, I like, when I turn to the side, I have, like, an alien head.
bro, fucking way out here. But
It, like, goes really long.
Crony says Nightmare is boring. So it's it's a little different, right? The test audience versus the cafe audience, two totally different audiences. And I don't think he's boring. I just think that he's just probably not everybody's cup of tea. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
some people find me boring. This is what it is. You know,
Yeah, some people find me boring. It's okay, it's okay. I can't please everybody.
straight up. Him Drew said Batgirl could play Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
Jared Reynolds super chatted $20. Batgirl, you could do a perfect cosplay as Asajj Ventress from Star Wars. I mean that as a compliment. Much love, kissing face emoji.
I have no idea who that is.
I don't know either.
All right, let's pull it up. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Jared Reynolds. That's beautiful.
thank you.
What the hell's
I need to know what this person looks like.
Yep. And Angie uploaded in chat giving you your flowers. So that's beautiful too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I
Oh,
do feel like a little badass.
I see. I see.
Is it accurate? Is it close?
That's what they're
Let me
talking about.
see. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah,
could
I've
easily pull
seen
that off.
okay, yeah. I that would be so sick. All of the cosplays that I can do now that I just unlocked with my bald head.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. Oh, I'm skipping. Damn, I'm skipping. God, I hate this shit.
No!
I
Why?
I'm almost at a loss for like what I can do at this point. Like I've really tried to figure all that out. I just can't. Oh, real quick.
Mm.
I need to do an A1 swig for this 20.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, yesterday was so rough.
Yo, y'all have no idea how fucked my toilet was yesterday. Like it was bad.
I felt like checking up on you, but I was like, "I think he'll be okay." I'm like, "Maybe I should message him, be like, 'Are you good, bro?'"
Oh god. Oh god. Hey, let's go to Studio A.
Studio A? Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, guys, what's up? You're live on Cafe.
Whoa, what the? What?
Whoa!
Whoa! Hey, what?
You're
There
live
was
on
no
Cafe.
consenting to that. Oh, I love your lipstick.
Oh,
That is
shoot.
so pretty.
Hi,
How y'all
guys.
doing?
Hi,
What
Cafe.
what
How you
color is
doing?
your what
Doing
brand
well.
did
What's
you
up?
use for your lipstick? Because the black has little sparkles in it, and I love it.
Well, oh, it's actually eyeshadow that I put
Oh,
over my
that's why
lips.
there's sparkles. Is
Is
it
that
like a
bad?
blue or a total complete black?
It's like teal, eyeshadow, and then it's like purple, reddish lipstick underneath to kinda, like, do, like, multicolors, like,
I love that
multi-punch.
chrome look. Girl, you rock
Thank
the bald
you.
head thing. I'm loving it. You know what it gives? It gives Tank Girl vibes, which is my favorite. I
Yes.
love her.
Everyone's been
Yes.
saying she's
I
a
love
cosplay
that.
as Tank Girl.
Yeah,
Everyone's
yeah,
been
yeah.
saying
There
that.
will be lots of
Love
cosplays
it.
on the way.
Oh my god, the lipstick is Beautiful. Absolutely love it.
You.
So what happened?
Sorry.
I was watching your
Yeah.
chat just now, and I saw someone go, "Oh, invade tech," and I'm like, as soon as it said that, you guys came in here. I'm like, wait.
Facts.
I'm like, I go, wait, what? Ding! Ah!
Surprise!
We don't
just
scam
got
the audience,
stolen.
Daniel. We don't scam the audience. So
Stolen.
what happened?
With what?
With what?
You know what I'm talking about. Don't play coy with me, you motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking
Listen,
about.
I'll play as stupid as I gotta be. You're gonna be more specific, goddammit. Narrow it down.
All right. So apparently,
Something.
go ahead. Go.
Oh, okay. Something
What?
happened with Gutsu. Gutsu Watsu.
Mhm.
I'm not sure the full story on it. I wanted to have him up on Cafe to kind of talk
Yeah.
about it, but I think
Basically,
he needs a day to chill. So,
all it was Rastov had asked us how we felt about it. Rastov asked us, do you pick to keep him or kick him? We just answered the question.
And
That's
this,
it.
We
We
answered,
didn't.
oh,
we answered,
okay.
yeah,
We
we
just
answered
answered the
honestly.
question.
So let's not beat around the bush about this, right? He was not added. So Gutsu wasn't added to our show with our consent, and we accepted that because it's Keemstar. You you don't ask Keemstar
there's
for
no
consent.
consent, bro.
Don't take that the wrong way, but you
Well,
just don't.
When it comes
right?
to hosts, yes,
Right.
yes, yes.
Right.
Bruh.
You don't have my consent. You don't have my consent.
right.
I'm out of the conversation.
I gotta be more careful because like with everything going on in life.
Go ahead.
You guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
When Keem tells you something, damn it, you do it.
Yep.
And we wanted to be good sports about it, right? At first it was the content grind. It's like no, I'm mad. I want to be here. Like I'm showing Keem that I belong here, and it's like, and we took the day to just hash out any grievances that we might have with each other. And we did that, and we felt good about it, and we thought the next day we could get back to creating content, and we tried to do it our way for 2 days, and unfortunately it wasn't working. I mean, from what I gather from the audience, I mean, I like the guy. I want to be. He's really cool. I want to be his friend. I want to hang out with him. I wouldn't mind having him on the show a few more times working for free. But then we get into the question of, is it working in the longer run? And I think the meter was leaning towards no, it's not working. It's not working bad enough to make Rastov come in here uninvited and go, hey guys, why isn't this working? And when
words I don't agree with.
well, I'm speaking for me. You can speak for yourself. But when you get to that level, you have to start like really looking back. And he's like, "Do you think it might be this?" It's like, I don't know. It could be part of it. Part of the component or one of the components to the show and how well it works is that it's me and Glammy, and that we've had each other's backs since the beginning. And then we know that the show works really well between the both of us. We tried it with 3 people and it's not quite working. And we're not, I mean, I won't speak for Glammy. I would say that in the longer term, I'm not opposed to working with a third person, but that's a thing for when the show is a runaway success.
Yeah.
And the show is not a runaway success. It is the opposite of
Okay.
runaway success. And until it learns to be a runaway success, it needs to be between the 2 of us while we figure the damn thing out. And we're trying our best. Some things are hit, some things are miss. I'm learning through all my frustration that there are way too many things that are just miss. And I'm struggling. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it to the best of my ability. And I'll let Glammy say her piece because I think there might be things that she disagrees with me on.
What you got, Glammy?
Stuff asked us a question. I answered it honestly.
Fair point.
Okay, well, asked and answered.
Fair.
Rastov came in, reset shit to the basics, and fuck it, we were having fun. We went back to the way the show was when we first started, and I loved it.
So
Love
what?
you, Rastov.
So basically what this is that me and Glammy have slightly differing opinions on having Gutsu on the show.
But wait,
we came to the same.
Mr. Monologue, you just monologued for like 10 minutes. Can I finish that? It's not just that. It was just the fact
Stop
that
mansplaining, CD ROM. Fuck.
Thank you.
God. This is why you're not married, bro. All you do is mansplain all these women. All you tell them is how to feel. You tell them what to think, and you tell them what they can say and can't say, okay? When you're married and you learn to shut the fuck up and let the woman talk, bro.
Spit in them
I
balls.
can't. All right, continue.
Okay, so basically, like, he resetted our channel the way that we wanted it to go back to basics, which I really loved it. Now, this is no slight to Gutsu. I think he's a great person. I think he's awesome. I think he's funny. But we even said between me and him that if he was coming for our job, we wanted that we were going to pick each other because we feel that we both work the best together. That's it. There's nothing negative about it as far as hatred. There's nothing awful about it. I think the guy's great. He said he was cool with it, and then he jumped back on, and then he said, whoa, you know what, I'm not, and he just blew everybody down. And then he said, but you know what, I'm gonna still work on your docket. And we're like, oh, cool, thanks, man. And then he just said in our docket chat that he is gonna take a break from the docket, and our docket is completely deleted.
That checks out.
Your
So
docket's deleted?
I don't know if that's supposed to happen.
So
So
hold
I'm
on.
not saying that
When you-
that's I'm
Wait,
not saying
so
that as an accusation, but all 3 pages are blank now, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen or if that's
On the left
a new
side,
thing. So
there's no tabs.
yeah, there's tabs. There's a main docket news link in Glammy, but they're all empty now. So I don't know if that's usually what happens. I'm not saying that's the first time I've ever seen it like that, but and then CD said that that's not usual. Is that usual, CD?
No, it's not.
No.
That's not usual.
Yeah, I mean,
So yeah,
you can
so
delete like
everything in there's fine.
you can delete the content for the day, but you should still have like your subcategories and organization.
I have the
in there.
categories.
Yeah, but we
It doesn't
have the
usually.
categories, but we don't wipe the docket on a daily basis. We leave the
Yeah.
stuff left
Oh,
over.
got it. Okay.
Yeah, that
okay,
was
okay.
confusing. And then he said that he was going to exit out for a little while. I don't know if that's related. I don't know. I'm just
I don't
throwing it
know.
out there. I thought it was weird.
Look, I'm not in the business of making accusations, but I can
I'm
only
not
tell you
making
what it looks like.
accusations. I'm
Well,
just
let me
saying
ask you
what it
this.
looks like.
We have BB Phil in chat, amazing human being, by the way. Do you think he's sabotaging you?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I've never seen the docket wiped like that. It usually has stuff that we left on it that we didn't cover, or things that it's usually left.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry, BB Phil. I'm not willing to answer that question honestly. I can only tell you what it looks like.
Sounds
It
good.
doesn't look good, but I'm not sure. I'm not making accusations. I don't know for sure. I'm just saying it looks weird. And then for him to say on live that he was gonna still work on the docket and then tell us on the chat, hey, I'm out. I need a
Yeah.
while. So
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I think he
he's
definitely
really hurt
does
for
need a
sure.
break. Yeah, I was just about to say he
Yeah.
definitely does need a break because from like how he sounded this morning when I talked to him, like he seemed really hurt and like you
Okay.
guys like kind of like were trying to like spite him. But I'm like, no, I don't
That's
think
not
so.
even
You know what I mean?
true. We
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
included
why I
him. Like,
wanted him to come up here and talk about it because like I wanted to hear it from like everybody's,
yeah. And then
perspective.
even in my even in my DMs, he was saying, "I'm so sorry for what I had said." Like before, when he was upset, he was like when he went on live in the beginning, he said, "I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you." I said, "Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal." We included him in everything. He was
Mhm.
saying, "Oh, I asked for a thumbnail idea." He was trying to leave himself off the thumbnail. I said, "No, Gutsu should be on the thumbnail too." We were trying to include him. We were trying to do
I
the
mean,
best we could.
Yeah.
He's just
Well,
ended up being really angry. I understand being hurt. I'm not saying don't be hurt, but don't look at it like we're trying to hurt you.
Right,
We're
right. I
trying
wish
to
he
do
could
what's
see
best
it
for
in a
the
different
channel.
way.
Yeah, so I don't I feel bad obviously, but I got asked a question. I answered it honestly.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
know what else to do.
In retrospect, it kind of looks and sounds like we did everything we could, right? And we
Yeah.
tried to do it. At least I tried to do it in good spirit. I'm certain Glammy did too. That's the kind of
Yeah.
person she is. I'm not accusing her or anything. We tried to take it all in stride. Like we tried to say, look, we tried to start it by saying, look, we're clearly angry at each other. Let's figure this out, and then let's just do our job, right?
Yeah.
Because like, that's what we're here for. And for whatever reason, it didn't work. It didn't work. I didn't want to say I didn't want at the end of the day I didn't want to say kick, but I did because I thought it's what the show needed. And if
Yeah.
I didn't look
Me
out for the
too.
show, I won't be I if I didn't do what I need to do to look out for the show, I won't be here in 3 months.
No.
Right, and,
And
like, you're entitled to your opinion. If somebody,
Right, exactly.
like, I just had this happen with, a game yesterday, like, a friend getting pissed off that, like, I didn't like the game or whatever, and, they didn't, like, wanna play anymore with me. I'm like,
Oh,
"Okay."
shoot. Yeah, they
So
just
And they,
picked up
like
their
they
ball and
get
went home.
yeah, they get so butthurt. They're like, "Oh, your opinion differs for me. I can't handle it."
one thing
But
I
they
will.
can't see it from
Oh,
another
my bad.
side. You're good.
Sorry about that. One thing I will say though is whenever you're like thrown like a third person all of a sudden, it kind of messes up because I know like me and Beans dealt with that with Sweet Tea, right? We tried to incorporate her. She was new. She was trying to figure it out, get her footing. I wanted her to feel like she could talk some, but sometimes when she wouldn't talk, I'm trying to like drag it out of her, so I kind of throw it off. It's it can definitely be difficult, but then at the same time, y'all are trying to incorporate a third person. I went on Locale Live with the Jeffrey Dahmer eyes saying it's coming for your job. So that just I get the dynamic and how that definitely could be weird. And
yeah,
for him to feel some type of way, it's I don't know. I see both sides of the coin, but at the same time, you want to give everybody a chance.
Yeah.
And we did.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
yeah,
We gave him a chance. We incorporated. We said, "Don't worry about it. It's all good. We're good." I tried to tell him all over the place, "It's okay." We tried to incorporate him. We really did. It just didn't happen to work. And I understand that you are to feel hurt, but to be so take it out on us or to say that I'm gone on the docket for a little while, take a break, but then tell Rostov on live that you're still going to do the docket is
Mhm.
weird to me.
that is weird.
Like, why can't you just say, "Okay, I'm gonna take a little break then," if you're gonna say that
Mhm.
a lot? Why paint it out to, "I'm gonna still work with you guys. I have no problem working with you guys," and then 2 seconds later, go in the chat and be like, "Hey, I need a
Well,
break."
well, truth be told, it's easier to like. This is nothing against him. I don't know if this is what he did, but I'm just saying in general, it's easy to like play the nice guy and be agreeable here on camera in front of people. But when you're off camera, just you, it's easy to send a quick text message, put your phone down, and walk away. You know what I mean?
mm,
So
Yeah,
it's
but see, that's my point. That he's done that a couple times. I feel like this is the second time that he said, "Hey, yeah, I'm cool," but then turned around and decided to be mad. Like, I understand him feeling hurt. I'm not saying don't feel
Yeah.
hurt, and I'm really sorry, but it's not CDs and my fault. We're not out to hurt you on purpose. We got
yep.
asked
Yeah.
a
I
question.
didn't think so.
We answered it honestly. I'm not trying
Yeah.
to drag anyone. I'm not trying to hurt anybody for real. Like, I I did everything I could. I don't know what to say.
No, I got you.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah. I don't think you guys are intentionally out to get anybody. Like, that's
No.
another
no,
reason why I wanted to hear, like, the story. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying
Yeah.
to get to the bottom of this
Oh no,
shit.
and I
mm,
totally get that, and that makes total sense. I mean, I'm glad to be able to give you the first exclusive what happened, but you
appreciate it.
know,
Yeah.
it's no
So
problem to us. Um, but yeah, I don't know. There's nothing more than that. I mean, it wasn't anything backstabby. It wasn't anything trying to drag or hurt or whatever. He just took it wrong, I guess. Or I mean, he's allowed to feel what he feels, but
definitely.
I don't
Right.
know. I
Right.
just feel
Well,
like
I
it's
hope.
gonna be a couple days of going around to VCs and smearing our names like he did the last time.
Good luck.
Oh, man.
you
Yeah.
you
Good
you want to
luck.
know? I mean, you want to know the kind of guy I am? Watch this. Hey, Gutsu, I'm not saying you did this, but if you did, like, screw you. Seriously, honestly and truly, screw you. I don't appreciate anybody messing with the show, but I'll still play a game of Doom with you later. Okay? So that's like I'll like let me crash out at you first because don't mess with my freaking show. Like I'm
Hundred
tired of
percent.
saying this out loud. Like you saw what you saw how I started treating Becky when she messed with our show. So I'm gonna give you that if you did this, which I'm not saying you did, but if you did, this is the same treatment you're gonna get for a while. Don't mess with my show. Don't mess with our show. Like just why is this so hard? Don't mess with our freaking show.
You can go. You can go back
That's not it.
real quick. You can go
Go ahead.
back and look at like previous versions, and you can see who edited it. So,
Hmm.
because I had to do
I
that.
know the icons. I know the icons. It just says
Yeah,
anonymous,
we
but
kept
I know
seeing a
the
bunch of
icons.
we kept seeing anonymous icons, so I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look into it further.
Oh.
I got you. But
Okay.
you can at least get your previous version to where you had all your stuff and copy it. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? So you can at least do that. So, but
yeah.
I get what you're
Oh,
saying.
the undo thing. It was just the weirdness factor for me. was just
Yeah,
weird.
That's kind of
it
all I
was
want to say
hard.
on it because I don't want to say any more without proper evidence. I
No,
don't
you're
know if we'll
good.
ever get
Yeah,
any.
like I'm not trying to accuse. I just thought it was weird.
Yep.
I'm just
Yeah,
bringing it
no,
up.
it was a little
What I
odd.
said applies to anybody else. Don't mess with my freaking show. I don't go out of my way to mess with yours. Don't mess with ours.
Well, we don't know if he
Um,
did it on purpose, but I'm just saying it was
yeah.
weird. That was it.
I
I
think
don't
he's saying
know.
just generally, just for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's not usually wiped like that. We usually have stuff still on it, so I don't know. I watched it get wiped before my eyes. I don't know. I
It's
don't know.
just gone. It's gone.
Straight
It's
up.
gone. Yeah, exactly.
All right,
But
we'll leave y'all
that's
to
pretty
it.
much it. All right. Thank you so
Nah,
much.
Thank you so
thanks
much.
for
Talk to you
checking in on
later.
us, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Y'all
Love you,
take
Cafe
care.
Cult.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I guess we could have stayed in Studio A. My bad.
It's musical studios.
Yeah, I swear. I thought we were gonna leave and they were gonna say she could talk. Right? That's my bad. But
Oops, they'll go back in. They'll go somewhere.
straight up. All right, Studio D, let's go. They need to fix that, by the way. Move Studio D up under C. Like it's so weird. You know.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
So that's the
Oh,
story.
God.
Evidently, Gutsu could have potentially sabotaged the show. Hopefully, he didn't. But
I don't know. I don't think he's the type to do that because like Gutsu, he's a cool guy. Like I've talked to him a lot, gotten to know him a good bit throughout my time here. So like I like Gutsu, I like CD, I like Glammy, so that's why I wanted to like hear from all of them, you know
yeah.
what I mean? To kind of like, like hash it out and like, like come together, but it doesn't always happen
Oh,
sometimes, but I hope that they can
Gutsu's
work
in
it out
waiting.
eventually.
Gutsu's in waiting.
Oh, he's in waiting? Oh shit! Oh shit! Come on, bring him
This is all you. Okay, this is all you. This is all you. You ready?
up.
You ready?
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Oh. Gutsu Whatsu. What's up, brother?
Gatsu, good morning.
Hi, Avatar Aang. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you? I wanted to hear your side of this fucking story because I don't know if you just saw, but we were talking to CD and Glammy, and they were saying that they didn't have any ill intentions whenever it came to whatever happened on TikTok with you leaving. But I wanted to hear your side of it and hear like your thoughts and feelings. So can you tell us what happened?
All right, so you obviously know the fact that I was basically put on. Rastov comes onto the show. They vote me. They vote. He asked them specifically, "How do you feel about Gutsuwatsu? How do you feel?" They vote me off. Okay, but I'm the one who I'm the one who works on their docket team most often. I'm the one who writes a lot of these topics, work on quizzes, stuff like that. So how am I supposed to react?
1 second,
Am
please.
I supposed? Yes, absolutely.
Skepticize super chatted $19.99.
Also-
Morning
1 second,
fam.
TTS.
Sorry I didn't pay per gear. Rastov held me hostage lol with a name change. Love you both, have a good show.
Skepticist, no problem, bro. I was just giving you shit for the pay. I'm just happy to see you purple, but thank you very much for your donation. I'm at the swig some A1 sauce while Gutsu explains. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your patience. Go ahead.
Oh jeez.
First of all, Batgirl, fucking respect on shaving your fucking head. God damn, you're a pimp for that. Like legitimately a fucking pimp.
Thank you. Don't you just want to smack it?
Dude, I want to throw a piece of ham and cheese on that shit and fucking smack it as hard as I can. I even told you in DM specifically about that.
I want to pour A1 sauce all over it so I can
Bro,
be mad.
right? Bro, right? I fucking thought the same thing too. I thought it was good. Like, dude, when I was watching it, I was laughing. I was like, this is fucking hilarious. Dude, you were going Avatar Aang. You're trying to be on the next season 2 of the Netflix series, aren't you?
I don't know. I don't know if they'd be able to cast me.
Dude, you never know. You never know. Wild shit happens. The
This is
world's spooky and strange, you know?
Facts.
Yeah, the world is your oyster.
Yeah.
So I got to ask you,
Yeah.
did you sabotage the docket?
Yep.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
And I'll own up to it.
Okay.
It was on
felt hurt.
purpose.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I absolutely did feel absolutely fucking hurt. I apologize. I tried to own up to my mistakes about how I felt, and I felt terrible about certain situation, and I felt like I got fucked in the ass. And I felt I don't care if you are the hype. I don't care. I felt hurt. I felt like I legitimately felt so
all right.
emotional.
You want to know something? Now we're not cool. Why?
Why? Because I'm the one who fucking works on the docket constantly.
When have I ever not been thankful for your hard work? I've told you all the time, thank you for all the stuff.
Dude, how am I supposed to take
it?
How am I supposed
so hard?
Oh my god, how am I supposed to not take the situation? How am I not supposed to?
How? Are you serious? We told you how everyone should take it.
You know what?
Are you serious?
I'm sorry. I have been bent over and fucked my entire fucking life. And you think I'm gonna take it one more fucking moment of it? No, I'm not. Diddy, I don't dislike you, man. I don't
dislike you either, but this isn't cool, dude. We told you time and time again that what we just went through today was not personal. This was all business.
It felt fucking personal. It felt fucking personal. It felt that way, man.
It's not.
It felt that way.
Let me ask you this.
This is not acceptable.
Hold on one second.
Go Ken.
Gutsu.
Go ahead.
Are you willing to undo the damage you did just to say, like, it is what it is? I know you're hurt right now, and right now you're feeling the pain and the rage.
You know what?
Are you willing to do that? Okay.
I am willing to. I'm willing to. They say they're fucking sorry. I'm willing to. Because you know what, CD? I don't hate you. I don't hate Glammy. I don't hate y'all at all. But I'm fucking furious. I get emotional. Because I fucking care. And I felt like I got fucking backstabbed. I tried. I fucking poisoned.
Let me tell you, I honest and truly understand exactly where you are right now. Listen, if you missed it the first time, I'm freaking autistic too. I understand. And I hate being where you're being right now. It doesn't feel good. But you and I gotta be men about this. We can't just fly off the handle when our emotions are hurt. You know this more than anybody.
I know.
Dude, all right.
I am so fucking upset about this entire situation. I fucking poisoned. No. I was literally I'm sorry.
CD, let him talk.
Can I just say this? I just want to say this. I just want to say this. I poisoned myself. I fucking drank Worcestershire sauce, fucking coffee. I was sitting there on my fucking couch, fucking shaking in fucking pain because I wanted to put on something for people. I was in agony, and I fucking came in even today feeling sick. And I still tried my fucking best. And what did I feel like? I felt like I got fucked.
Gutsu,
what am I supposed to feel? I literally was in physical fucking pain. And I got fucked over.
We feel for you, man, but we didn't ask you to do that. I would never ask anybody to do that. That sounds awful.
I did it because I wanted to be a supporter for you. I cared about the show, and I feel like you guys didn't.
Thank you for doing that.
I know, but I feel like I didn't get fucking backed up. I don't feel like I'm fucking backed up. I tried my fucking best for y'all, and I got fucked. I feel used and abused.
I know. I get it. I wish that if me and Glammy could look at the whole situation and look at this and say, this is working, we can work with this, we would have kept you there. I feel almost certain that we would have gotten to that conclusion. But it wasn't working, and this whole thing is blood sports. I hate it just as much as you do. It makes me feel like an awful person every day I wake up and look in the mirror.
Dude,
trust me on that.
No, I agree with this. I don't want to do blood sports. I don't fucking fuck with it. It's not how I am as a person. It's not how I am.
Yeah. I'm the same way.
I am legitimately.
I'm the same way.
No, legitimately. Me, CD, I fuck with you hard. I think you are legitimately the coolest fucking dude possible. I like you as a person. I legitimately fucking do. I felt fucking hurt.
Yeah.
I felt like I was.
And
you
know what, brother? You know what, brother? I like you a lot too, and I wish a lot of these things weren't the way they are, but they are. But here's what I'm gonna tell you. Here's how this is gonna work. I hear you. I'm not ignoring you. I'm taking all your feelings into consideration. That being said, number 1, go fix our docket. Number 2, don't talk to me for a week. Number 3, when you've cooled off and we've both cooled off, we can be cool again and we'll figure it out.
I'm cool with that.
You have my word.
Cool with that,
Got
but
it?
I'm done with the docket team. I'm done with the docket team for a week. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it for a week at least. I will jump back on if you guys want me to, but I'm not doing it anymore.
Well,
I needed a break away from this shit.
Gutsu, are you
I
willing?
need a
Are you willing to
What's
go?
up?
Are you willing to go on Tech Talk next Friday and try and talk this out? That'll be a week. That'll give you time.
I
Are you
am willing
go
to
talk?
and
Okay,
and
good.
work things out, but I feel fucking hurt and I legitimately want to cry and I'm fucking
Go fuck
upset.
yourself. Go fuck yourself.
You can tell me. You can go tell me to fuck
I
myself.
just did. Oh, I just did.
It's okay.
Go fuck yourself.
I
First of
worked
all,
on that docket. I worked on that fucking docket myself.
You are disingenuous as fuck. You are disingenuous as fuck. You sat there and
I'm
told
not.
me
I
all
felt
this
hurt.
stuff.
Gutsu,
You
let her
got
talk.
kicked off the docket, number one. You kicked out of the chat. Go fuck yourself. You are so
I'm okay with that.
goddamn so stupid, you piece of shit. Don't fuck with my show.
I'm okay with that.
No, you're gonna be
How is it?
what just happened. Go fix the fucking docket, you asshole.
I'm not gonna fix it.
Fine.
I'm not gonna fix it. It's
You
not
have
my
no-
problem.
Don't sit there and you spent an entire day trying to kiss my ass. Tell me how wrong you
I was
are.
trying. I felt bad. I felt terrible about what I did to y'all, but I felt like y'all betrayed me.
Betrayed you
I
with
felt
what?
like you that.
Answering a question honestly, you are so retarded.
Hold
Answering
on,
a
hold on.
question honestly.
Hold on.
Honest
Let
about
me
it.
let me try to say something real quick.
Ken, please go ahead.
I understand what it's like having a third person given to you, like all of a sudden, right? Because me and Beans went with that with Sweet Tea, right? We talked about it. We tried to incorporate. It was like 2-3 days. I know y'all have only really had it for like 2 days, I believe. And Gutsu tried to step up, give you guys content, and do all that. And the caveat is he said on Locale Live he's coming for y'all's job. So there was already, to me, I know there's probably a little bit of animosity there already before y'all even started. So hold on, Glammy. When y'all started this thing, and CD ROM and Glammy, y'all thought maybe this motherfucker's going to replace me if I don't step it up. So
No, we already set the dude kissed my ass for an entire day.
I felt bad.
okay.
You didn't feel bad. You felt
I
bad.
did. Because I have emotional fucking feelings.
Clearly, you not only got emotional feelings, you got emotional fucking problems, asshole. You got emotional problems. You
we
turn
all
your
do.
you problems, you turn your you problems into everybody problems.
Glammy, so real quick, CD ROM. Go ahead.
Let Ken speak.
Fuck you,
Let him
it's not your
speak.
show.
It's his show. It's his fucking show. Let him speak.
Nothing to stand on.
Hold
I'm
on.
answering the first question.
Okay, go ahead.
Because you had said
Go
that
ahead.
maybe it was because me and CD were feeling uneasy about everything.
Yeah.
No, we were fine. He spent an entire day.
I was willing.
Am I?
Gutsu, hold on. Let her explain, bro.
Okay.
No
Thank
matter,
you, sir.
man.
Thank you.
I will
No,
do it.
thank you.
I will do it. I will do it. I will do it.
Thank
I will
you.
own it up.
You
Please go
spent
on.
an entire day kissing my ass to try to tell me how sorry you were. We were cool. Everything was fine. Me and CD got asked a question. We answered it honestly. That's it. Wasn't anything personal. Wasn't anything against you. We got asked a question. We answered it honestly. Why is everything we do, if it doesn't happen to include you, all of a sudden you're backstabbed, you're sabotaged, but you get
Want
to
me to tell you why? Because I'm the one who writes your fucking docket.
Okay.
I'm the one who fucks in the work. I work 2 fucking jobs, and I still put in the fucking work.
Again, a you problem. You
Then do it yourself.
Well, listen. Hold on, Glammy. Hold on. You have to understand, right? Like me and Batgirl, like our doctors, we love them, and we tell them all the time, like,
I do.
Listen, Glammy, please, let me finish. If he's having stress of 2 jobs with 2 incomes, and he's still trying to make time for the docket, right? You can kind of see how he's like, I'm being stretched, and if he doesn't feel appreciated, right
No,
now.
I've been appreciating him forever. I always tell him that thank you so much. I appreciated him up until the point where he not only tried to come after my job because of something that I didn't even do.
I felt like you fucking did in that moment.
Feelings
Glammy.
aren't facts, and I
owned
didn't.
up. And you know what? I owned up to the fact that maybe I fucked up in that moment. Okay, I at least owned up to it.
Okay, well, own up to this one too, because you fucked up again.
He
Just
did.
saying.
He did. He admitted it, right?
Okay, good
And
job.
but
So,
listen,
but that doesn't mean that I want to work with you because you
I
are
don't want to work with
uneasy
you
as
either,
fuck.
Glammy. I don't want to work with you either. Because want me to tell you why? Because I feel like if I worked with you with CD, you're just gonna what am I supposed to do?
Answer
Yeah,
questions
I feel like you're gonna
honestly.
just tell me I feel like you guys are just gonna betray me. That's all I
Betray you.
feel.
How are we betraying you? We answered a question honestly.
Why,
Well,
brother?
listen.
We never made any attempt to do that at all.
Because it feels like that. It
Why does
feels
it
like
feel
that
that
for me
way?
at this moment. And maybe I'm emotional. I
Oh
feel
my-
hurt. I feel fucking hurt at that moment.
Okay,
I
I'm
tried my fucking
sorry.
best for y'all. I
And we
tried
already
my
Yeah, well,
absolute
did it.
fucking best.
I even told
Aside from Rastov asking us the question to kick you or keep
I
you,
fucking
would you agree that we've done nothing to you to try to make you feel like we were gonna backstab you? Because I'm pretty certain that I've
I've
treated you with
tried
the
my
utmost
hardest.
respect and thanks for the entire
I've tried
time I've
my
been here.
No, I will say this. I've tried my best. I've gone through some of the most stressful fucking moments in my entire life for the past fucking month, and I still stuck around for y'all.
yes, and we talked.
And-
And I
and-
felt
and you
fucking
don't-
no,
and-
no.
and I
Listen,
thank you
Let him talk.
immensely for
Let him
that,
listen to
talk.
what I
brother.
have
Let
to
him talk.
say.
Let
Just
him
listen
talk.
to what I
Let him
have to
talk.
say.
Let him talk.
And I feel fucking betrayed. I am a fucking.
Look, we both have thanked you for that.
I-
Not only that, we have.
No. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, please. I worked my ass off. I'm fucking exhausted. I am overslept. I put my fucking physical body through torture.
Nobody asked you to do that.
No,
You
I
offered
did
to
it
do
because
that.
I cared. I did it because I wanted to show you I cared.
Okay, but
And
if you
you
do that,
no, listen, let's listen. And I feel disrespected. I felt like I felt like I wasn't cared about. And I'm
How?
done because
you felt I did everything
You-
I could to show
Ugh.
you that I appreciated
God.
you until you didn't get
I
your
know
way,
I'm
and
fucking
then you acted like you weren't being
I'm
appreciated.
fucking hyperventilating. Oh my god.
Ugh.
It's
I'm
okay.
not,
It's
I'm not
okay.
trying to
All
hurt
right,
anybody
you
on
know what?
purpose, but I
You know what?
feel
I'm hyperventilating. I'm
All right,
hyperventilating.
you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. It should be mentioned, just so everybody has an insight in my mind on this, that I run several different communities full of severely autistic people, and I have to run it for them because they don't know what to do with their lives. So now I'm going to treat you like I'm talking to one of them. Gutsu, number one, first and foremost, explicit and express thank you for all the hard work you've done on our docket in the past. If I didn't say it enough, you have my sincerest apologies. Thank you for everything you've done. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for covering the show for me when I couldn't be there. Thank you for taking the piss on Glammy's grass out because I didn't even want to do that myself. Thank you for everything that you ever did. You have all my respect in the world. My words will never do justice for how much I appreciate your hard work. Next thing I'm going to tell you is that listening to you talk, you are clearly too busy to be here. Thank you for your time, but you can't do this anymore.
that's
It's
what
not
I
gonna
said
work
to you
out.
too.
I don't think it's worthwhile for you to be working on our doc or anybody else's. It's clearly too
Yep.
much for you. Please, for your sanity, go be with your girlfriend.
That's what I said to you that day too, when you were Luigi and you said that you were doing all these jobs, and I said that I appreciate it, but I said this sounds like this is too overwhelming for you and you can't do both.
The thing is, it's not overwhelming. The problem is I felt like I was betrayed, and that's what
How?
it got to me.
By
felt-
answering a question honestly, I don't understand.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's what it is though, like you guys not wanting like not feeling like it would work with him being on the show as well. I guess that's where it comes from.
Well,
You know what I mean?
the other
But
thing I
why
will
hate
say,
me over it?
the other thing
I'm
I'll say
sorry.
too. Hold on, Glammy. The other thing I'll say too is, with our docket members, we usually tell them like, hey, if y'all can't make it, if y'all can't do something, just let us know. Communication, right? So
Yeah,
if
communication is key.
it is,
We
and
did that
feel like-
too. He
I
had
feel
said
like
that he.
I feel like the thing is like if I don't write the docket for y'all, you guys have no fucking docket sometimes, and you even admitted that, Glammy.
No, that's
I'm
true.
the one who's putting the work.
That was why I was
I'm the
upset with
one.
CD. Right, which is why I was upset with CD about that.
Which is
like-
valid, yes. And we've talked about this with Zay too. We need a team of people for the docket. We absolutely
Right,
do,
which
and
we're
we're struggling
working
with
on.
it.
have y'all asked in
Need
the
to
Discord?
recruit some
Ask in the
people.
Discord, dude. That's all we do.
Yeah,
like, hey,
recruit some people.
let
Yeah,
us know.
we're working it out. We're working it out. We're waiting for more people to come in, and we got to vet them too. It's a whole thing.
Right.
I just
Listen,
But that was-
listen. I felt hurt at that moment. I won't lie to you. I felt fucking hurt. I felt like, listen, I even admitted this much. I will say this. I was going to, like, if I was offered a job, I was going to decline it. I was going to
Yeah,
fucking decline it
which I
because
didn't
I
know what to
didn't
do
want
with
it.
that.
I didn't want I wanted to see whether or not I was good for this. And I was going to decline it. I was going to decline it
But-
because I thought you two worked well together. And I felt like you guys in that fucking moment betrayed me.
But
One
I didn't
second,
want
hold
you
on,
to
hold on,
decline it
hold on,
either.
hold on, hold
No,
on.
Drama
I
Alert
was
Super
going
Chatted
to decline the
hold on.
position.
Hold on.
Thanks for
Yeah.
supporting
Go
LCL,
ahead.
Ken.
Drama alert, I'm Bigfoot. Don't fucking call me Ken, bro. You renamed me Bigfoot,
Bigfoot.
drama alert.
He's Bigfoot.
And now you're calling me
He's
that.
Bigfoot.
You know what that means for a red dono? I gotta
I
do
will-
this shit while they fucking argue. Thank you so much, drama alert.
Oh, do you want me to do
Goddamn.
the Worcestershire sauce with you? I'll do it with you.
If y'all want to. But listen,
Dude,
Go ahead,
I'll
go
get
ahead.
I'll
You
eat coffee
fun.
grounds. I will eat coffee grounds. Fuck it. I don't care.
No,
I'll be part of the coffee cult. I'm gonna be part of the coffee cult because you know what?
It is fitting.
No, Batgirl. No, I'm doing this for Batgirl because Batgirl, you've been my homie since one of the first moments I joined the server.
This is
She
true.
legitimately,
All right.
she's been one of my closest people I've ever talked to on this server.
this is what we're gonna do.
Legitimately.
This is what we're gonna do. While we're all doing hot sauce and weird shit, we're gonna go around like a round table. We're all gonna say that we love each other and we understand our feelings. Listen, Glammy, Gutsu, and CD ROM agreed that look at Batgirl, it's beautiful. He agreed they're gonna take a week apart and they're gonna come back with cooler heads and they're gonna talk about it. Glammy, are you willing to do that for Gutsu as well? 1 week, no talking, nothing at all. Hold on 1 second.
Drama Alert Super Chatted $100. Thanks for sacrificing your hair, BatGorl.
Thank you
I'm
so
gonna choke
much.
this shit down.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Oh God. All right, Batgirl, how do you feel?
It feels like there was just a literal bomb that just went off in my throat. Oh
No,
my god.
I'm talking
Dude,
about
I'm
this.
doing this.
Drama alert with the 50 gifted. Let's go, drama alert. Thank you so much, Caint. That is amazing.
Oh,
That is amazing.
Yay! It's the burning for me. It's the absolute burning.
Holy shit, thank you so much.
Oh God, this is hot.
I feel dizzy. I feel lightheaded.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right.
Good
let's-
job, guys. You deserve
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Good job.
All right, listen. I think. Oh God, this is hot. I think that cooler hit. Oh God, getting the hiccups.
oh God, the coffee grounds are so hard to swallow.
They
oh,
are.
Good
Yeah.
God.
My
So-
my throat
Okay, but
is
just
like
remember
immediately
that was
numb.
your choice to do that. Just saying, don't.
You're right. You're right.
He's doing it for content, Glammy. Don't give him shit. Let the man do the content. God, this is hot. Fuck.
I'll own it. I'll own it. Let's do the fucking content, boys and
Oh,
girls.
God.
But that's my
Oh
point.
my god.
But that's my point. He went up to our show, did the content, and then now is bitching and yelling at us because we said the
Okay,
truth.
Alright.
I'm
I
choking.
don't think this conversation is productive anymore.
I don't think it is either.
I will only
No.
I will only speak from I will only reiterate for myself that I'm willing to continue talking once we've all had a week to cool off.
1 week.
I think
agree with that.
Gutsu,
I
I
agree
think
with
you
that.
desperately need it. I think you need more than just to chill out right now, brother.
Yeah.
Because you need a lot. Okay. So please take the week off and figure it out. We're gonna figure out our docket.
Yeah, from
I
my
prefer
point
you
of
fix it first, quite honestly. But
Go
from
on.
my
Sorry,
point
go
of
on.
view, I don't want anything to do with you. Good luck to you.
Okay,
I hope
it's okay.
I hope you figure it out.
Yeah, that's
I'm
okay.
good.
I'm okay with that.
That's a whole lot for me.
Yeah, Glammy,
Yes.
you take care of
Yes.
yourself.
Shit.
Glammy,
Damn.
take care of yourself.
I mean, I'm
Best luck
fucking
to your
crazy.
show.
Oh,
Holy
God.
shit.
This is
Yeah.
hot.
Best
Fuck.
luck to your
Good.
show.
Good luck to that.
All right.
see you,
Yeah.
Glenn.
Yeah.
Take
You
care.
guys take care.
Take care,
Thank you so
Glammy.
much.
Yeah,
much
you
love
too.
to you all.
Thank you. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Bye bye.
Gutsu, when we've both had a chance to cool off, maybe one day we'll look on this and laugh. But I don't
I
know.
hope so.
To be very perfectly blunt, I don't know if we have a working relationship anymore. We'll figure that out later. But that's
I'm
where
okay
we
with that.
stand.
I understand.
Gutsu,
I
will you fix
understand.
the docket at least?
Again.
As a sign of good faith, will you fix the docket?
I will.
Good.
It's just a
Alright.
simple reversal on the button. I will rewrite all the topics and get everything fixed.
Thank you
Because
for your
I
time.
am.
Thank you for your work. If I ever wronged you, you have my apologies. But right now, we can't do this.
Oh God, this
Yeah,
is
I
hot.
get.
Fuck.
It's very
And,
hot.
and I think we both need to go.
All right,
I
y'all
think we
take
need.
care. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
All right,
have a good
thanks,
Y'all
day.
guys.
take care.
Take care,
All right, sorry for
guys.
derailing your show.
Nah, you're good, bro.
Thanks.
Take care.
Oh, it's
All right, thanks.
okay.
Thank you. Thank y'all both of
Whew.
y'all.
Take care,
Thank y'all
brother.
both of
Of
y'all.
course, of course. I'll see ya. Oh
God,
man.
this is hot. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm like getting like teary eyed and my whole mouth is numb and my fucking my gums are numb, dude. What do I do with that? What do I do with that?
I don't fucking know. Oh God.
Oh my god. Oh, hey boss.
What's up, bro?
Oh, why were they going off on Gutsu?
Oh, because
So you
Gutsu
go
got
ahead.
upset that Rastov came in on TikTok before this show and he was like, "Oh, you guys think like, CD ROM and Glammy, do you guys think that like Gutsu is working like on the show?" And they just honestly answered no. And so Rastov like kicked him off the show. And then he was really hurt by that. So they were just kind of like, talking about their fifis and everything.
Yep. So we want to get
That's
it in here.
all.
Yep. He also sabotaged their docket.
How did
Yes,
he?
yes.
How did he sabotage their
He
docket?
deleted everything. Blank.
Yeah. But he's supposed to go back and
Yep.
fix it now.
And they're gonna have like a week cool off period, at least CD ROM and Gutsu. They agreed to a week cool off, then come back. Glammy said, "Fuck you, I want nothing else to do with you."
Yeah,
I'm an,
Glammy's done with Gutsu.
I'm an old head, so this is probably inappropriate, but what I just witnessed was the gayest thing I've ever seen. They did like a breakup.
Yeah.
And
Legitimately.
I'm like, what's this over?
It
Yep.
was crazy. It was crazy because I was like, everybody's of course entitled to feel how they feel. So I just wish they could have came to a conclusion, and be okay. But Glammy doesn't want anything to do with Gutsu, and CD and Gutsu are not on speaking terms as of
Yep.
now for a week.
Why,
So
why do I feel like Tech Talk are the real nerds?
Epic Brady super chatted
it's something else.
$19.99. The M1 Abrams tank can reach speeds up to
Fuck you,
42
Epic Brady.
miles per hour, 67 kilometers per hour, and is powered by a gas turbine
By
engine,
the way,
similar to a
I
jet
gifted
engine,
a bunch
giving it
of
high mobility
memberships
despite its
to
60
inspire
ton weight.
others. Random for life, upgrade to cash cow. Let's go.
Let's go, Random. Thank you so much. Thank you for the
Yes,
support,
let's
boss. We appreciate it.
go. Yes, thank you so much.
Don't take
I
my
need those
co-host, bro.
gosh.
Don't take my co-host, bro. I'm asking you, please don't.
Nightmare said, please make Gusto the third host. I did. I don't know why Rastov got rid of him.
Because Glammy and CD didn't think that he was working, apparently. That's what they said.
I know, but if I was Glammy and CD, I wouldn't think he was working either because he's coming for their job. So I'd be dogging him too, How do I know that's on the up and up?
It's facts.
Yeah.
And that's what I told
Yes.
him. I was like, because I compared it to when we got Sweet Tea with me and Beans. And it was different compared to them because he went on Locale Live and said, "I'm coming for your job." So it's going to be hard to have any kind of rapport and try and do a show,
Yeah, and
Well,
CD was explaining. Oh, go on.
Oh, Nightmare said permanent, not intern. Well, here's the thing. I can't make him permanent. I got to go and see what he's adding to it. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta let him cook.
Well, he said he has like 2 jobs and he's super stretched thin and all that. And like he literally
That's
crashed
probably
out.
why he's so emotional. You know what I mean? Because he is very, very stressed. So I can see how that comes through on air.
Angie said, Rastov said basically the money is not coming in based on last month. So
Mm.
Oh, and they think Gutso's the problem?
I'm assuming.
I think, yeah, because CD was like, if we were a more established show, then of course we would have him as like a third host. But he was like, as of now, where we are right now, I don't think it would be right. That was basically what CD was saying.
The vice principal, excuse me, said, I always miss the good stuff. Yeah, I missed it too. I just caught the tail end.
That's funny. But yeah,
It
nah,
was crazy.
it was about probably 30 minutes of content because we went into Studio A with just Glammy and CD ROM. They talked about it. Gutsu came in. He
Yeah,
admitted.
because before
Yeah.
before the show even started, he was messaging me and I was like, "Will you come on the show like to talk about it?" And he was like, "I don't know, like I need like probably like a day to chill." And I was like, "Well, fuck."
Yep.
And then this happened, so I'm glad they all came up here.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing. Glammy's show is now 2 hours. So she's got 2 hours with CD-ROM, and then she's 2 hours by herself. Why doesn't Gutso just do those last 2 hours?
I think
I don't know.
that bridge is burned, according to Glammy.
Yeah, well now it is.
Yeah. Like I said, maybe in a week when Gutsu and CD-ROM talk, maybe you can come in and talk as well, because like cooler heads usually prevail, and she's like, "No, I want nothing else to do with this." You saw it, so I mean, I don't know. And they're trying to find a docket team now.
Oh, here she is. Hey.
Dude, we did. He was at the last end of the show.
am the hype.
I apologize. May I answer that question about why we didn't just do it that way? The 1 hours, 2 hours thing.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Quite honestly, that was my intention from the start. That's how I wanted to do it. Management immediately told us, no, bring him on as soon as the show starts and run it through. So it's not the way I would have done it, but we received explicit instructions to kind of bring him up almost from the very beginning.
But he was with me towards the end of the show too. Like he did the last 2 hours with me as well.
When you say
Wait, why did he delete your docket?
Because he's pissed.
It was out of spite.
Yeah.
Fucked
'Cause
up.
he was
He
hurt.
did it out of spite, bro. That's like ridiculous. He said on live that he said on live, "Oh yeah, don't worry, I'm still." First of all, we just got asked a question. Rastov asked me and CD both put it in the side chat if you would kick him or not. We want both. I want your answer. So we both did. He said, "If you both agree, I'll kick him. If you don't, we'll come to a different thing." So me and CD wrote what we said. We both agreed. He kicked us. It was the same answer. So he kicked him off. He came on. He said, "No worries. I understand. Don't worry. I'm not mad. I'm still going to stay with the docket. I'll still help." Then 2 seconds later, he pops up and he's like, "Fuck you guys. This is ridiculous. I'm so hurt, blah, blah, blah." Then I watched my fucking entire docket get fucking wiped out because the pussy bitch decided to be spiteful. That's fucked up.
But I don't. Why? Like spiteful? You guys are saying generic terms. Can someone tell me the story? I don't get it.
Generic
1
terms.
second.
Dildo super chatted $19.99.
He
King,
was
why did you
mad.
leave me
He
on the
went in
train
the
track?
docket. and
Excuse
took
me.
everything
Let me
out.
respond to Dildo. Dildo, I left you on the train track because I had to bounce.
Yikes.
That is hilarious. That is fucking funny.
Oh my god.
I don't. Wait, is Gutso? Are you here?
Yeah, Gutsu's here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
How come none of you motherfuckers have your camera on?
Yeah, it's a party.
I'll turn on right.
Reveal
fucking
yourself.
now.
Yeah, we're just tired. We've been on camera for 5
All right,
hours.
hey, look. There's 6
Okay.
of us here. We need to, not talk over each other.
Here's the thing. When Glammy and CD are telling me their story, they're like, he was mad, so he deleted the data. Can I get some details? What were you mad about?
Want me to tell you why I'm mad? Because I'm the one who fucking I put in so much I put in work. I know. I get it. Maybe y'all don't want to work with me anymore. I'm okay with that. I accept it. But it's a lot of that shit is my fucking work. So why when I get told specifically, fuck you, get out, bon voyage, bye bye, why am I going to let you guys use the work that I put in the effort to? And that's how I felt, because I was upset. And I was
Oh,
angry.
okay. So they said they didn't want to work with you anymore, so you deleted
Yep.
the docket because that was your work. You were like, fuck you.
Yeah. A lot of it was my work, yeah. A lot of it was my work.
So
Glammy,
that's not
come on, let's be
even
real.
what happened. The Glammy section was all me, and you erased that too.
Glammy, there was
and
barely anything in there. What are you
not only
talking
that,
about?
it's not the point. The point is you erased shit that wasn't your work too. You were totally said that you were understanding. We could answer the question honestly. You seem fine, and then you jumped up. And we didn't say "fuck you." We don't want to work with you. You suck. That is not what we said. Rastov asked us a question. We answered it honestly. He said, "Would you kick Gutsu? Yes or no?" Put it in the side chat. We did. We never said fuck you. We didn't want to work with you. We included you. I even wanted you on the thumbnail. Shit, even in my crash out, I was fucking singing your praises
Delete
on
the
the
fucking
fucking
thumbnail. I don't
docket.
want my fucking face on it. I don't want my face on any of these thumbnails. Delete me
You're
from it.
petty. You're just fucking petty. Whenever you don't get your way, it's all of a sudden it's all petty me.
Because I don't want to be fucking part of that if I'm not gonna be like, if I'm not gonna be fucking, you know what? No. I'm not being petty. It's just I don't want to be fucking part of something that I'm not a part of.
Go ahead.
I don't
go
want my,
around.
I don't
Do
want
your
my
sympathy tour again.
I don't want my
3 days
fucking
in a
face
row.
on something that's not about me anymore.
Right.
I don't want my
because it's all
face to be a
about
part
you.
of that.
Exactly. Because you didn't
It's
get
not,
enough
it doesn't
attention
involve
for
me.
it. Because you didn't
It
get
does-
enough
if it
attention
doesn't-
for it.
Why would I want my face to sponsor something that I'm not a part of? That makes no fucking sense.
You were a part of it, Gutsu. You're literally in the video.
Yeah.
Ruthless Glammy, I love this. All right, CD
I'm
ROM.
sorry,
I
it's
got-
the
I feel
truth.
like I got
Is
fucking
it possible, Glammy CD? Is it possible that you don't appreciate Gutso?
No,
Keemstar,
that's
that is
definitely not the case.
absolutely
Super
fucking
chatted
wrong.
$20.
Because even in my
Possible
crash out, my
solution,
whole
put
point of
Glammy,
saying that
Second,
he
2
CD and
seconds.
Ron
Hold on,
Weasley in a
hold
ring
on,
with
hold on.
kendo sticks and
Go
let
ahead,
them
go
work
ahead,
this
Glammy,
out.
go ahead,
Popcorn
buddy.
emoji.
Thank you, Lunchbox. I hate you. I drink A1 sauce. Possible solution: put Glammy, CD, and Ron Weasley in the ring with kendo sticks and let them work this out. Popcorn emoji.
All right, so back to my
Whoa.
question. Is it possible that you guys don't appreciate Gutso and what he's done?
Nope,
No,
that is
absolutely not.
1000% not true. If
It
you go
feels
back
like
to
that
that, if you go back to that crash out, you're gonna see how much I credit him for the entire docket as a total.
Yeah, absolutely not the case, and the insinuation is insulting.
Yep,
And here's the thing. like,
100%.
All right, so let me ask y'all this. I seriously think, I know emotions are still high right now. I still think y'all
they
should
probably
y'all should still give it a week. I really think y'all should, because
Oh,
like we said before, cooler heads will prevail. I'm not saying Gutsu has to be on there the entire time, but y'all are 4 hours now, right? Make sure CD-ROM's obviously on the episode. Do like the last hour. You know what I mean? That way it gives y'all about 45 minutes to talk about this, figure it all out. And the last 15 minutes, Glammy, see if y'all want to decompress and come to a decision together on stream, so that way the audience and everyone knows what's going to happen. I think that'd be better for everybody.
Gutso,
Yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
listen, buddy. You've been publicly
Oh my
embarrassed.
god, seriously.
You have been shamed.
Oh my god, Keemstar.
You have been run over the fucking coals, left to burn to ashes.
Oh my
But
God.
you still exist.
Yeah.
I would take that fucking passion and vow that you will get revenge on these tech talk motherfuckers.
Oh my god.
I would declare a holy war against CD-ROM and Glammy Lammy. Are you fucking serious? All the time that you put in the fucking docket, all right? Dude, all the times they say that they work so hard when you know the real fucking work, bro. You have been disrespected at the core. You haven't been even treated as a human. This is your villain origin story, and you must seek revenge.
You're kind of coming out there, bud.
Give him the dark roll. Mods, give him the dark roll. We got Dark Gutsu.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's gonna last about 5 minutes until he starts apologizing for seeing how he's wrong.
Not anymore.
No worries.
Maybe not.
I won't.
Do that and see how well it goes for you. I dare you.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Please give him the
That's
That's all
dark
gonna
I'm
roll.
going to say about it.
You gonna take that, Gutso?
Yes,
Nope.
he is.
Not anymore. I'm pushed around my entire life.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna go
I've been bullied.
spend days on end, go whining in VCs about how bad you were treated when it wasn't even bad. It was just we just answered a question honestly. Or you're gonna go slam me for no reason.
One
You're
second,
disingenuous.
One second.
Hang on, we got
Xavier
it
super
covered.
chatted $20. Justice for Gutsu. Get your job back.
Let's give it respect.
Fire Glammy while
No,
you are
love
at
you,
it.
Xavier. He's a hater of mine. He's a troll. He's fun.
Thank you, Xavier.
Thank you, Xavier,
Um,
buddy. Appreciate you.
Yeah. So anyway, whatever is supposed to happen on the show is not up to me because I don't own it. As far as I'm concerned, I don't want to have anything to do with you now.
I don't want to have anything to
Your
do either.
colors have shown you are disingenuous as hell.
No, I get angry and upset easily, and I got angry and upset in this fucking moment right here.
Mhm.
And I feel in a moment I was mistreated. And
You
that's how I
weren't.
felt.
I'm sorry you felt
That's how
that
I
way.
felt. I felt that way.
Twiggy's offered
That's how I
to
felt.
mentor you, Gutsu. How do you feel about that?
Do it.
Go for it.
There you
Do
go.
it.
There you go.
Do it.
He'll help you.
Maybe who knows? I'll maybe become Emperor Palpatine and start shooting lightning out of my hands. Who knows?
There you
We'll
go.
see
And
what
he
happens.
hates me too. So you got that going for you.
Oh my gosh, that would be interesting.
That'd be great.
Might
I think.
actually be some content for you.
Please do it. Please do it.
Yeah, go do that.
All right. So
Anyway, I spoke my piece. I'm out. Thank you so much. As far as I'm concerned, I wasn't treating you badly on purpose. I got asked a question. I answered it. I gave you flowers where you deserve to have them. Now you're just acting like a pussy bitch, so go fuck yourself. All right, I'll talk to you later. Have a good day.
Bit of glamour.
Gutso, your name is not Pusso. Your name
It's Gutsu.
is not Wimp-O. Your name is not Little Bitcho. Your name is Gutso.
Yep.
Oh God.
I think you need to show some guts.
Talk to Twiggy.
I
Talk
tried
to
to
Twiggy.
show.
Yeah, talk to Twiggy.
Talk to Twiggy.
Yeah.
Cook some shit up with
Caint,
Twiggy.
Appreciate you. CD,
No problem.
you have a good day.
Yeah.
I
you
hope
too.
I hope you have a good day.
Yeah, I hope you do too. This is regrettable entirely. I wish it didn't come
agree
to
with
this.
that. I wish it didn't either. I don't either. But it feels like it has.
Good luck, man.
All right.
You too,
Honest
buddy.
and truly.
Seriously, same to you.
All right. You guys take care.
Yeah, I'll take care.
Gutso, I added you. Add me.
Absolutely. Thank you,
I'll
Caint.
tell you what to do. CD ROM, you're fucked.
1 second.
Yeah, I'm
1
pretty
second.
Azalea
sure I
super
have been since I
chatted
got here.
$20. Gutsu, shave that hair if you want the job.
Fucked. I'm going to create a super villain CD ROM. You and Glammy? You're not safe.
Xavier said you should shave your hair, Gutsu, if you want the job, but I'm just putting that out
Oh.
there.
We haven't been safe the whole time, Keem. I don't know. I never know how much time I have left on the clock, but if you want me out of this universe that badly, then fine.
Nah,
I didn't
dude,
say
don't,
that.
no. Hey,
No.
listen.
I didn't say that.
Go ahead, sorry.
Don't say that.
CD ROM, I'm not saying that.
No.
I'm saying you're fucked.
It's a challenge. That's what he's doing. He's going to challenge you, and this is going to benefit your show. Just think about.
That's so.
Listen, just don't think
Okay.
now. Think future. Right.
CD.
Okay. All right, Keem, you know what? Fine, bring it.
I'm going to need the room.
All
You're
right.
going to have to get out of here. Listen, Gutso, here's the deal, dude. You need to dress up like the fucking Joker, dude. You already got the hair for it, right? Dye the hair.
Yeah.
Dude, you be the Joker. You be the fucking Joker. You fuck with that show. You fucking do whatever you can to attack fucking Tech Talk, all right? Do you understand? These motherfucking Superwoman and fucking Batman or whoever the fuck they want to be, Tech Talk motherfuckers, you are the Joker, all right? Blow that show up from behind the scenes, within and without.
The thing is, I tried to let bygones be bygones. I did. I legitimately did.
Look
I
at
was
Joker's
willing to
story.
let things go.
Look at Joker's origin story.
I was willing to work things out. I legitimately was. I was over it. I just wanted to do a fun show. That's all I wanted to do.
Are you able to dye your hair green?
Maybe not for my job because I'm a server and they might not exactly like that about me, but I'm willing to paint my fucking face for a fucking stream.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, you're no longer serving chicken fingers. You're serving vengeance.
Facts. Remember, you can also get the hair dye that's like one time, like Halloween or whatever, just a
Oh, like
couple
the
times. You know what I mean?
I
hairspray.
didn't think about that.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that,
just do
honestly. I
that.
didn't think about that.
And it doesn't have to be perfect, right? Because this is the origin story, so you're starting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it can be messy, you know, because you
Oh,
could be a little like disgruntled, you know, because you are the Joker. You're
Yep.
entering your Joker arc.
And talk to Twiggy.
Yes, talk to
Like no
Twiggy.
bullshit. Talk to him. He'll help you. That you talk about
He'll
a
show
villain
you the
arc.
way.
That
Yeah,
some
he'll
bitch
show
has
you
been through
the
a villain
way.
arc. Let me tell you. All right, brother.
Oh my
You get some rest,
gosh.
man. You need some fucking sleep. Go get some sleep and
Yes,
sleep on
go
it.
take care of yourself.
I ate coffee grounds. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fucking sleep, bro. I won't even lie to you.
You'll be all right. Get some sleep,
Whoa.
brother. Have a good day,
Thank you.
sir. Later.
Appreciate
Oh my gosh. Well,
My gut
that
hates
was
me right now.
yeah, mine too. I did the bomb. But my mouth is like finally not in pain anymore, so that's good. It took all of that time to like recuperate, so
Hell yeah. So I'm gonna go through
it's good.
these. There was a lot going on. Like I couldn't get to everything, but I added the members as they were coming in. So Jared Reynolds, welcome to BatGorl. Thank you so much. Austin Bros Morning Cafe Crew, have a nice day. When you went on live and gave us our flowers, bro, that was beautiful. Thank you so much, Austin. We really appreciate that. Skepticist had read out. Alpha Pathetic member for 1 month. Major Ups, Batgirl and Ken, thank you for that. T Berry for the 1 gifted, thank you. Epic Brady and your fucking tank fact. I love you, bro. Thank you so much. Random for life, upgraded to cash cow. Thank you, Random. Twiggy $9.99 is $10. Change your mind permanent because they were trying to get Gutsu a permanent host role.
Yeah.
Dildo, that was funny by the way Keem responded to that. I'm glad he's a good sport about that. That's just fucking
Me
hilarious.
too.
Twiggy, I can mentor Gutsu, bro. Teach him the way. Teach him.
Honestly.
Liana Taylor with Canadian $6.99. Pupstar for tech. Imagine that. And
Whoa.
then yeah. And then Octoling member for 4 months cash cow. Thank you so much. And then obviously Drama Alert dropping the major love to us all. We really appreciate everybody. That was awesome.
Oh my. That was a lot.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So, since I got 15 minutes left, right, before Nightmare comes in, I wanted to.
Oh yeah.
I also got to send him a docket link. But
True.
before we do that, guys, I want to thank the community because the community we built here, it's awesome. You guys are amazing, and you know we try to put on a great show for you guys, and y'all support, and it's really come out right. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. So we were dead last in super chats, right? Because we didn't have that weekend stream like everyone else had. Now we're 6th.
Yeah.
Because of yesterday, we jumped to 6th place from last place.
Oh
So
my god, we're moving up.
we really are. So again, thank you guys so much. This month, Aussie's going to be our biggest competition. I can tell you that right now. And then you had gifted memberships. We were also kind of loaned out, but we jumped up to 7th, which again, Aussie were right on their tails. So, and last but not least, the breakdown. We are still number 6 in the breakdown. So, you know, with y'all's generosity on the show, with y'all supporting the content, again, it means the world to us. You know what I mean? And we're trying to stay relevant. We're trying to keep our head above water, trying to give you guys the content you want to support, so that way we're not on the chopping block, right? So the 4-hour streams, I think, is really going to help us because, you know, we're not rushed. We can do wild shit. We can come up with crazy shit to do, and it's amazing.
Yeah, like we're able to just take up a whole hour to have a whole display of drama for you
Yeah.
guys.
Because imagine we would have 42 minutes left of the show if we.
Right.
You know
That
what
would
I
have
mean?
taken up like half the show.
Exactly.
But it's worth it. It's worth it. I
It-
think that was good. It was good for all of that to happen. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Well, I wanted peace, but like also this villain arc that could conspire is also interesting.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. It's
So
gonna be
I'm here
beautiful.
for it.
All right. So one thing I wanted to address is Rastov's bitch ass fucking talking about you leaving cafe. Now, obviously, like I'm not gonna like hold you prisoner or anything, right? Like if you wanted to go, I'd be like, good luck, right? And
Right.
but you know, he's sitting there planting seeds and heads and all this other shit when you just got here, right? And you know,
I know.
and I've even said it, right? Like, you've brought a new life to Cafe, you brought a new angle, you brought new soul, and I'm trying to change for the better for you, for the show, and all that. We've been awesome. We've been successful. And,
Yes. I love being here.
I greatly appreciate you. But, let's pull this up real quick.
I don't know why.
This is them giving you your flowers, which you greatly deserve for what you did. So,
Yeah.
let's get into this one.
I don't know why her head is shaped like that, but I need to see it.
It is lagging like a bitch. Did you see this?
Oh no. Yeah. What the heck? Oh yeah, I did see it
All right.
last night.
All right, I'm just gonna play it.
I don't know why her head is shaped like that, but I need to see it. I need to see her giant alien chrome.
I like
Can we
that
do that?
though. I like that though. Becky kept saying, "I'm the only one that shaved my head. The only female that shaved my head for the LCU." Now it's been taken away. Now Batgirl can say it too.
Yeah.
That's great. Yo, Batgirl's got balls. Yo,
She does, dude.
Another salute to Batgirl. Like, what the fuck?
I'll be honest with you,
Now, is she
lady.
too good for Cafe? That's a real
Fuck you, Rastov. Fuck you.
question. Is she too good for Cafe? Should she be somewhere else or what?
Dude, let her hang out in Cafe a couple months, and if a switcheroo needs to happen, it needs to happen. But all I'm saying is, I fucking like
We did this
Batgirl.
with CD ROM. Why not ask about her, right? He's only been there for 5 fucking
Yeah.
minutes and we're talking about taking him off the show.
I think she belongs on Dolls, if I'm being honest with you. Cafe's good, and I'm glad she's on Cafe. The Cafe will be
I
disappointed
don't
if she
know.
moved.
I don't know why
but
I didn't think about that.
I don't know why her head.
Yeah, so they were talking about putting you on dolls.
Oh my gosh.
Now let me ask
Can
you.
you imagine?
Let me ask you. How do you think you would do on dolls? Like, nothing against any of them right now, but just the way the show is, what they talk about. How do you think you would do on dolls?
I can adapt to almost anything. So I feel like I would slowly integrate into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
But
like,
I don't want to leave Cafe. I love Cafe.
Yeah. and I know I know the coffee cult loves you. You know what I mean? Because you were here every Friday with Beans, and you made a name for
Yeah.
yourself doing what you could. And that was awesome. So, before I depart, guys, I just wanted to say real quick. So we got our goals up, and we're at 100, bro. We're at 193 out of 300.
Oh my gosh. We're so close. Oh my
No, actually, no. We're at 194 because T-Berry gifted a membership. I didn't add that. So we're at 194.
Oh my gosh.
194.
Dude, it's gonna be insane.
So I think we can do this by Saturday.
Yeah, you like by tomorrow?
Yeah, with you and Nightmare today, and then us streaming tomorrow. Also,
Okay. Yeah.
Wifey is going to her friend's house. The girl I told y'all about, like her new BFF, thank God. She's going over there, and they're gonna be playing Switch 2 all night. So, what do you think about doing a nighttime stream?
Nighttime stream? Yeah, we could do it.
You down
Heck
for that?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I'm down.
So,
That'll be
we'll,
fun. The nighttime cafe.
Straight up, yo, it's gonna be beautiful, and I think that hopefully, I'm sure we'll hit 200 today, and we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
And by tomorrow we'll do that. Also, tomorrow, 100%, I promise y'all, I will be doing the
Oh
thing.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
And you know
I'm
what?
excited.
You know what? This is what else I'm gonna do. All right, this is what else I'm gonna do. If we hit the 300 goal, I'll say even today before I do it Saturday, right? Because I want to do a morning stream because I just love doing the mornings. We could do a second stream at night. Fuck it. If we hit the 300 goal, I will put A1 sauce on the chip before I eat it.
Oh my god.
So
Oh,
I will
okay.
do
Okay.
that to further torture myself. And
Right.
again, I will be doing it on live stage. We'll make it happen. Also, I'm this close to getting agreement for the beer to go.
Ooh. my god, that
'Cause
would
I'm-
be crazy.
Because I'm willing to. I'm willing to. So if we do this, right, and I say, all right, guys, we get another like crown, I'll shave my head and shave my beard, right? I'll look like a thumb. Like, remember Wings? Hush Pup with the
Me.
10. God, thank you so much, Hush Pup. We're at 204. We are at
Thank
204
you
now.
so much.
That is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so fucking much. That is amazing.
Oh,
That
everybody
is
who got a
amazing.
membership, thank you.
Yes.
Thank them as well.
Yeah, legit. Make sure y'all thank everybody that gives you memberships. So, and so yeah, because I'm telling y'all, I covet my beard like Keem does. Because for so long,
Oh yeah.
like literally, I couldn't grow a beard until 2018. I was 32 years old when I could finally grow a beard. You know what
Right.
I mean? And
Really.
obviously, I've trimmed it. How about the eyebrows? Never the eyebrows. Like that. This is never going away. I don't give a fuck. Never.
I've done that before. I've shaved my eyebrows off
Yeah.
because like I would do different designs on them and stuff.
Oh yeah. I get that. But like for me, never. Like, because y'all have to remember, right? My wife has to look at me, and I want her to like, I'm not trying to embarrass her right out in public, but like the hair and the like, y'all don't know how much I covet this thing. Like I love this.
Right. The world isn't ready for the baby face Bigfoot.
Surely not. Hush Pup. Welcome to Cash Cow. Thank you so much. That is
Thank
awesome.
you.
That is awesome. So that's 205.
Oh my gosh. We're getting there. We're getting so close.
Slowly but surely, Batgirl. Slowly but surely. But
Oh my gosh. Is it okay if I run to the bathroom really quick?
yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. Yeah. So, like I said, I appreciate y'all so much. Like I know that look at this, bro. Can I pull it? Oh yeah, look at that. That is fucking amazing. That is beautiful. But yeah, like straight up, like I love me some Batgirl on this show. Like I thought it was awesome. It really helped the show grow. Season 3, brand new, right? But I don't want Rastoff, that piece of shit, taking my co-host away. To even say that and to plant that seed, Rastoff, bro, I'm coming for that ass. That ass is mine. And Retro Nick, if I get a gifted member, oh yeah, Timu Ken, guys, we need Retro Nick to get a gifted membership. That's what we need. But yeah, I appreciate all of you. Y'all have meant a lot to me. This show since it started. If he gets to get the membership, I'll need to go to Cash Cow. Thank you so much, Retro Nick. Thank you so much. But yeah, like the community we've built here in Cafe has been amazing. It's grown, and I really do appreciate all of you. And I know we got 404 people in here right now, and that's high Cafe numbers. And they even said, like we're one of the smaller shows, and that's fine. I don't want to be number one and I don't need that, right? Because if you think about it,
He's number one.
if you think about it, right, all these top shows got like drama and they're pissing Keem off. And
Yeah, and like causing problems.
there's always some bullshit. And Keem can honestly say, we are one of the only shows that has never given him a problem. Never. I can't remember. Like, since the inception, I don't remember one time Cafe's ever given him a problem outside of like Chop and Block and all that, right, when we first started, but legitimately.
Yeah. I
So-
actively try to like not piss off my bosses, Like I feel like that's just like common courtesy,
Well, that's the goal, right? But
Yeah.
and I know that people want to like piss him off and like your Becky's and all that and just giving him issues and all that. My thing is, if Cafe stays like middle of the pack, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because Andrew C, thank you for your comments, sir. You don't like me. I know that. That's okay. That's beside the point. But if Cafe can just stay like middle of the road, middle of the pack, you're not up here where all like the limelight's on you and people are like looking at you causing all this shit, but you're also not like at the bottom where people are like, what the fuck are you doing? If we can just stay in the middle, I'm happy. As they say, C's get degrees. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
C tier is still good.
Straight up. It's like it's like the joke, you know, what do you call a doctor with a 2.0 GPA? A doctor.
Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah. All right.
That's
Where we at?
funny.
Where we at? We're gonna watch Austin Bros real quick because he's a member of our docket team, newer guy on the docket team, and he's done some stuff. He had to take a little bit of time away because some stuff came up, but we love Austin Bros. He's awesome guy.
Yes.
Also, Cafe Docket Chat is always lit.
It
Like that
is.
is
It's
a
always popping
fun
off.
that is a fun chat to be in, guys. But I'm gonna listen to Austin
It
Bros real
is.
quick because I want everybody to understand like what he's saying.
That
Yeah.
they're going through some shit. That's the only thing I think they've ever had.
Austin Bros, what do you got for us?
All right, guys, I want to touch base on something that happened earlier in the show. I may be a little bit biased because I am part of the docket team for Cafe, but Batgirl, I mean, look, man, I think she's killing it on Cafe, to be honest with you. I know Boogie has his own opinions on her and everything, but
I had a
I
good
know
opinion today, actually, but
you did, and I know
did.
Keem, you know, I know when you're the king of the locale, so it ultimately is your decision. But even though Cafe may be the smallest show, it is so goddamn entertaining, man. I swear to God, man. Being a part of the community and seeing how they have their loyal fan base, I just think they're killing it recently, man. Batgirl's really coming along. I think her and Ken have a great relationship, and I think they're just doing great, man. I just wanted to get my thoughts on that.
That's good. Shout out Cafe. Thank you, Austin.
Thank you.
that
Beautiful. We appreciate you, Austin. And I see Xylee's in chat. Good morning, Xylee. Hello. Thank you for being
Yes,
here.
good morning, Xylee.
Xylee, for your clips and for rewind, go to the beginning and literally like the first like 45 minutes. Just yeah, it's all you. You'll see. But I'm also glad I'm glad she's awake in the AM. Because normally she wakes up at like 3.
Yeah.
So
I know. I was surprised to see her.
Zallie's fixing her sleep. But, Keem even said it, right? And he said it before. We have a very diehard loyal fan base.
Yes.
And that is awesome to me. I love that so
know.
much.
It's
good.
amazing.
All right. Nightmare, where you at, bro? Come on, Nightmare.
Nightmare.
I need to get ready to roll. I got my doctor's appointment. But, guys, so Friday, since we're doing 4 hours now, I'm going to be here till about 10:30, 10:45 from 8 to then. And then I'll try and find a hostess to kill out like the last hour with Batgirl. And then whenever she gets her setup figured out, it'll be a lot easier. Nightmare, what's up, brother?
Buongiorno! Molto
Good morning.
bene! I've come in with the chill. There's been too much
Hello.
anger and frustration in the LCU.
There really has.
This
So-
is the chill place. Well,
I
not
can't-
earlier.
I kind of may have made Glammy crash out a little bit more, but that's not my fault.
Well, you can talk about that.
We
Oh,
can,
gosh.
dude. We can, because there's actually a lot I want to talk about with that. What time we switching, by the way?
We're actually about to switch now.
All right.
Um,
Cool beans.
You got the stream key and all that, right?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I did. It's already in. I just got to click start streaming.
All right.
Which I'm going to do now.
All right. Hold on 1 second.
Disco.
I'm about to stop here in a second. All right.
All right. You beautiful man. All right. You beautiful man. Let's get this popping. Right. I got to start and I just need you to start in your end when the link's through. Yeah. So I got the start streaming thing on OBS. I got everything else set up, so it's just waiting for the right moment. We're up. Hello, you beautiful people.
I'm gonna send you a link to the docket.
Mm.
I don't think I sent that to you quite yet.
No, you have not.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now.
Beautiful.
And there it is.
Ah, look at this. Damn. It's so divine, Ken.
Our
So
docket,
divine.
Our docket team is amazing. Like
They
I
are.
don't want to take nothing away from anyone else's docket team, but bro, it is. I love our fucking docket team. They are amazing people.
Okay, damn. Tess got a couple of links here. I'm not gonna lie. You ready for round 2, motherfucker? Holy shit.
Hey. So, all right. So I'm head out of here. Thanks again, Nightmare. I really appreciate you.
Absolute pleasure, my man.
And Well, I'm gonna say, yeah. So memberships is kind of our thing that we're trying to do right now. If y'all can keep track from now just to whatever we get, and then BatGirl just kind of help out and just let me know that way I can add it to the counter. Nightmare,
Okay.
we are 96 away from her getting the cafe tattoo.
You getting it?
96 members away.
You getting a fucking tattoo, dude? Where you getting it?
Yes, I'm getting it right here.
Oh, you're not gonna
On
get it
my
on the leg
arm.
too? I feel like we all have to get
No,
it
my
on the
arm.
leg.
The leg?
All right.
Yeah, well, that's
Y'all
why
have a
I'm
great
right.
show.
Okay.
Take
Thanks
care,
again.
Ken. Absolute pleasure, man. Genuine.
Have a
Yeah,
good
you gotta get in the fucking leg, dude.
Okay, okay. I can get it
I
on
mean,
my
if-
leg.
if
I
you've
can get it
agreed
like
to
on my thigh.
Yeah, if you've agreed to the arm, I get that, right? But like, you know, like,
I just wanted it somewhere where it's easy to see, you
Yeah.
know? So it's not like I'm trying to hide it, you know? I want to like display it
yeah.
so it's easy
No,
for
I
everyone
get
to
it. I
see.
get it. So, are you gonna have
Yeah.
like the cafe cult one or just the lolcow cafe?
I forget. I think it has cafe on it. Dead Score sent me like a design
Oh, did
that
you
like he
do
made up.
the round shape like I saw? Yeah, it looks so much cleaner.
Yeah,
Like, yeah. All right, beautiful,
it with like the
beautiful.
little beans on the side.
Right,
It's so cute.
how many members did he say? Because
We're 96 away because the goal
96
is 300. So yeah,
guys,
well, we're
come
96
on.
away from 300.
Right, we're gonna pull
I'm
out here.
excited.
Guys, let's get this shit going, all right? Okay, I've come in with a chill, but let's get a little bit real. We gotta get this fucking goal, okay? We gotta get these members in for the cafe crew. I'm bringing in the rum ham. Rum ham. Rum ham. Rum ham. Rum ham. Rum ham. We gotta get it going.
I love it.
That's what we need.
I
Time to
love this energy.
get that second wind energy in. Let's fucking go.
What time is it? What time is it for you?
It is currently 2:35 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay,
I have
okay. I
not
don't know
slept
what I
yet.
was expecting. Oh gosh. I don't know why I was expecting it to be like late, like 2 a.m. or something. I'm not thinking of time zones.
I got you. I got you.
But oh
So-
man, you said there was some shit
There's
with
some shit.
Glammy?
There is. So, all right, okay. So, as a couple of you may know, Glammy had a crash out the other week, and it was when she was on her own and it was against CD ROM and stuff. She kind of like full on raged out, and one of the
Yeah.
things that she had was against me, apparently.
Okay.
She claimed that I was like chatting about her behind her back and stuff, which was like wild. I really didn't get the situation right. It confused the hell out of me, and I was like, why? What's going on? And she's like raging. She wouldn't let me speak. She blocked me. I'm like, okay, fuck, whatever. It is what it is. But then I was looking at how she's been treating Gutsu, and I thought that's quite rich. That like someone who's been in the position so many times as Gutsu in the past is willing to do that to someone else now they've started to see some form of success. I genuinely thought that was quite sad. Like that upset me a
Yeah.
little because I'm like, damn, you
I get
know?
that.
Like
Yeah, it is sad
that
seeing him
is.
so hurt like that, you know? Like
Yeah.
he's entitled to feel how, however he feels. He can't really control his emotions. Nobody really can, you know? So I don't
Absolutely.
know.
I couldn't agree more. I think like one of the things for me is like is the way that she controlled the narrative of it, and because like she'd exposed so much feelings and was expecting everyone to accept it, and I'm like, yeah, okay, cool, that's awesome. They accept you, they accept your feelings, But then when it's Gutsu, sounds like a you problem, Like is that not insane? Like the hypocrisy, like
Yeah, I know. It is messed up.
I'm not, yeah. So I confronted her on that today. We'll get to that in a second. But
What, that donation?
yeah, Mayhem.
I was gonna ask what that was about.
Mayhem Destruct with the £2. Here's the rum ham for you, brother. The Ultimate Vow. Why did you delete the VOD on Test Night, man? We'll get into that in a second. just get the
Okay.
Glammy thing finished. I knew this was gonna happen. So I basically said, like, do you not feel like this is a connect? And she started drawing dots to what I was saying, which is good because that shows she's open to the conversation, right? Shows growth, which I'm
Yeah.
loving it. But then, it got to a certain point, and then she started like giving me pushback, and I'm like, well, who's told you I'm chatting crap about you? I said, because you've asked me. I said, what did I say when you asked me if I found you entertaining? She goes, well, it doesn't matter. I said, what did I say? She goes, you said you didn't. And I'm like, yeah, because you're not my cup of tea. That's fine. I said, but if I have the confidence to say that to your face, why would I say it behind your back? Like,
Yeah, right.
things just, you got to draw conclusions. She's like, but they're my friends. I'm like, no, Glammy. was like, they're not your friends because they're trying to get you to crash out. They're trying to get you to freak out and turn against people. I was like, I think when Test was going through their cancellation stage, you thought it was an easy W. You know, I just have a little bit of a sneaking suspicion that was the reason. So I was like, you know, it comes across a certain way. And then
No,
I
I
got
get
called
that,
in
I
here,
get
so
that.
we had to leave that on a cliffhanger. But it was getting pretty spicy, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh, that's wild. Yeah, the
Oh
shit
yeah.
this morning was wild with I didn't expect it to turn. Did you see any of that?
Oh, Tech Talk?
No, today on Cafe.
Oh no,
Like
yeah, absolutely. You think I don't watch Cafe when I'm awake? Behave, dude. Oh my god, I threw the
know.
coffee away and got the crack out. I was like, holy shit, it's high energy today. We're gonna need a couple more and a fucking double espresso in here. Damn.
I know, I know. Well, I wanted them all up here, but I wasn't expecting that. But I was like, damn, okay. I was just kind of like sitting back and like letting them kind of cook, and I'm like, you guys can hash this shit out. But yeah, it was kind of like a rerun of what I went through yesterday on Dolls. Did you see any
Yeah.
of that?
How did you find being in that situation? That was really awkward.
Yeah.
Like,
It was awkward because I was like, this isn't my place to talk about this shit, really. Like, I don't have anything to add to it. Like, you guys need to figure this out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna go and come back. Like, I'm going on there tomorrow after this. So hopefully the energy's better.
you're just there as like the last airbender, fucking vibing after shaving your head off. And Pupstar's going, hello, how nice to see you. Good evening. Good evening. Wow. Amazing. You know that you know like TikTok streams where they do like the AI
Yes.
shit, that weird curse stuff that somehow is actually
Yeah.
real and not troll. Like I
Yeah.
swear to God that's what she was doing. And I'm like, this has got to be a bit. So I'm waiting for the wool to get pulled over the eyes, and it's like, okay, now we're back to normality, get the real pups out. But then Beans had a crash out. I felt so bad for you because I've been there with like awkward situations like that. Like the Aussie boys. There's one
Oh,
reason
yeah.
why I will never do a bartending stream of like talking about bartending stories. Because every time
No.
we've tried to set one up, the first time was on Aussie before I was even a host. Every time it's been
Yeah.
set up, it's caused a massive argument, a massive amounts of drama. Nothing bar related gets talked about, which is kind of ironic. to be
Right.
fair. So that's a cursed name right there. I'm like, no, fuck that. I ain't going
Oh
there.
no, that's not good.
But I've been there when mom and dad have been fighting, and it's not a comfortable situation, that's for sure. Like, you're just there like, haha, yeah, cool, girl. What time is it again?
Yeah, and then I missed Dolls after that because I needed to get my hair touched up, obviously. I had my husband like fix up the back of it because I
Right,
still had like
okay.
strands of hair. I looked like the girl Cyrax. I like we have it we go over like a segment like with fan art like we'll go into, but I know somebody put in there there's like an image of me and him like side by side.
I'll be honest, I
And
mean
it
this in the
looks so fucked
politest
up.
way possible. When you shaved your head and you just had this patch back here and like one up here, all I could think of was the One Ring. I was like, fucking hell, we need help with finding Precious. Like, this is insane. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. Like, please don't take that to heart. It was just the way the
Not
hair was,
it.
and I'm like, get the Lord of the Rings references out your head, you evil bastard. What is your problem? Like, guys,
It's so hard to see the back of your head though. Like I couldn't like turn my head enough.
I can't believe you did
It was rough.
that's amazing you did that. That's actually like a boss fucking move.
It's not the first time I've been bald, so
I
I feel
know.
like I had more balls with it this time, you know? I'm like, you know what? Why not?
You got like a Cassandra
But
Nova vibe now, you know? Like, I don't know if you,
yeah,
dude, it's like, it's actually a badass look. I'm like, dang, fair play.
thank you.
Mm.
A lot of people are like, "Well, you look better now." And I'm like, "Well, shit, I don't know how to take that. Thank you."
Well, that's nice though, you know?
Just keep the
There you
bald
go,
head.
you know?
No, I want to see it. I want to see it grow out and see like all the different styles that I can do with it and everything. I think that would be fun.
Are you gonna do like the style rebuild where you go from like really, really small to like large, but you just like keep like mixing it up? Yeah, that's funky. I might do the same thing, to be
Yes.
fair. I like the
Do
twat
it.
look for the
Do
time
it.
being though. The twat looks good.
Yeah, I love the hair that you have going on right now. I don't even know what style to call it.
I call it the Dumb and Dumber look. Have you ever watched that film? Where you just have like a spot of
Yeah.
like hair there. It's
Yeah.
fucking horrific. I don't know what the fuck else I can have it as, though. I'll be honest with you. I am not caught a Barney, so I
Oh
don't know.
my gosh.
Um,
I don't know.
okay, let's get into the test drama.
The
Because
test drama. Okay,
I
okay. Was there
can't.
drama last night?
Oh, yeah. I can't catch a fucking
Okay.
break, dude.
I missed it because I was getting sleep. I needed to get some rest after Rewind because I was on there. So I was like, dude, I need to not be unfunctionable for
Oh, yeah.
tomorrow.
So, Michelangelo's obviously been the temp co-host / manager of Lolcow Test, and he's renamed the Lolcow Short Bus for the week, right? And that's been interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's been an interesting week, to be fair. Some of his
Yeah, how do
ideas
you
are
feel about that?
yeah, but some of his ideas are batshit crazy, but I love it. Also,
I
Buff with a
bet.
5, god damn, rum ham! Batgirl, remember you need to master all 4 elements before the end of the summer. Sunsin's comment is approaching.
Oh my god, thank you,
Alright,
Buff.
GG,
Thank
brother,
you.
GG. So yeah, it's been interesting.
Oh
It's
my
been an interesting
god.
week. It has been enjoyable. It's been like different energy, right? Like, but it has been enjoyable.
Yeah.
But today, something a little bit wham happened with like Michelangelo maybe making a comment that maybe slightly on the racial side, like, and I was like, oh fuck, dude. So I kind of had to cut that shit. I'm not gonna go into specifics of what he said for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
It wasn't a slur. I will say that it was just the
Right.
stereotyping.
Okay.
A
Okay.
very
Okay.
yeah. It wasn't great.
Right. Right. Something just a little like skirting along the
it's
lines
just
of like
you know,
maybe
it's,
that's not okay.
yeah, it's that moment where you kind of want to grab like the skin in your forehead and just peel back and take that part of your brain out so you can forget. Yeah, dude. Like, it was.
You're like, where's my lobotomy?
Yeah, so like basically, I'll give like the lead up to it anyway. The lead up is I've learned a lot about American culture recently. And I can't remember if it was Steak or Twiggy that asked about like me like learning about it, right? And I was saying how like, yeah, I found out that fried chicken was a slur, but I meant like a stereotype because I had no fucking clue about that. So I got educated on the full history with it.
Okay.
The history with like the stereotype around like watermelons, about like the farms that like it was really fascinating to learn that. Like American culture is fucking wild. That's why I figured out.
It is
first off.
crazy.
Yeah. So I learned about that, and then like Michelangelo may have made a comment that was towards one of those stereotypes, if you know what I'm saying. And I was like, oh shit. So I had to put the brakes in the bus.
Mm-hmm.
It made life
Put the brakes
yeah.
on the bus.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
It made life very, very, very difficult. So, you know, we've done
I
like,
bet.
I will say this. I don't think he meant him mal. You know, I will say for a fact, he didn't mean it maliciously. I think he was just trying to make a joke. It came off far more like on the nose than it should have. I don't think he meant it in that way. You know, I don't see him any differently, which is why like we were like I've removed the VOD. I'm like I was like no, because like he don't.
Oh,
I don't think
that's
he
okay.
deserves hate for the situation. You know what I mean?
Right.
Accountability needs to be held. He's apologized for it. I respect him for that. At the time, he put a little bit of pushback because he didn't see what was the problem. But I spoke to him afterwards. We had a good chat, and then we got things sorted. And you know what? He's learning. You know what I mean? He's learning. I respect him for that. It's a stressful week for him. It's a new experience, you know? So, I don't know.
Yeah. How's he taking it though? I mean, like, is he like very stressed, like behind the scenes?
No, he's loving it.
Okay.
He's a lovable
Good.
psychopath with
Good.
me, to be honest with you. He keeps wanting me to do absolute batshit crazy things.
I love it. I love it. Has he made you do anything like batshit crazy so far?
He's
Because I'm
tried.
asleep during your show, so I feel bad I don't get to see it. But I want to watch the short bus. I am a short bus. I don't know.
A short bus
I'm on the
goer?
short bus
A
as
passenger?
well. Yes, so a passenger on the short bus,
We
if you will.
We all
So
are, right?
true in our own ways, but I feel bad. I need to hop up there sometime and hang out with you guys for a bit.
Absolutely. No, I get it. It's some of the stuff he suggested, some stuff is like really unrealistic, right? Like
what?
he wanted me to get like rainbow spotted hair, and I was like, dude, I don't have the money for that.
Well, like dye your hair rainbow.
But he wanted me to do spots, right? So I'd have to go to a hairstylist, and I priced it up, dude. They want like 230 quid for that. I'm like,
You could probably do it
ooh,
yourself for cheaper.
Mesa with the 10. Rum ham. Nightmare, I'm premium for you, dog. Seems like test is cursed. I'm still rolling you up in a pack in Master Duel when we play, though. Puny mortal. You will see. My retardation knows no bounds. Okay?
I feel that.
I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll see, brother, man. We'll see, you know?
What is this? What is this master master duel?
It's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh,
Being challenged
okay,
to a
okay.
duel.
I see, I see. I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh, so that's one of the ones I'm not too familiar with, but that's funny.
So, my level of pettiness is this, right? Back, again, before I was a host, Pharaoh challenged me to a duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! And called me a punk-ass bitch if I refused. So I was like, bet.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I need to learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. Because I haven't touched them since I was a kid, right? Like had any cards since like 2002 or whatever. So I was like,
Oh
I bet,
gosh.
let's go. So I started like, you know, playing Master Duels, learning all these formations. I made a banging deck. I made 2 banging decks. I made 3, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready for this duel. And then he's avoiding me. To this day, by the way, think about when he got hired on Nerds, right? To this day, we still haven't had a duel.
That was like months ago.
Yeah. So I call him Junior now. I said he can have Pharaoh back when he beats me.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. You guys have to duel. What the heck? You can't just
I
leave that.
know. I was like, I
People
learned an
just tuck you like that.
an entire fucking card game for this motherfucker.
That's dedication. Oh my gosh. Was Yu-Gi-Oh like pretty like simple? Like is it like Pokemon, like kind of like similar rules?
I mean, a little bit more complicated was how some of the duels have stacked up. Like the way modern decks are, they're just insane. Like I could take 3 turns over your turn based on you putting down 1 card or drawing a card. It's like it's so wild and intense. It's not like I take a turn, you take a turn, I take a turn. It's not like that anymore. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's so
But
annoying.
like to learn that crap, like it pisses me off. Like
The
pendulums, dude.
layers.
Fuck the person who invented pendulums. You suck. I'm just saying. Also, huge ass with a $10. Get a rum ham. Batgirl, where do we find that plushy cow? A plushy cow?
Walmart. Okay, here's the backstory behind this plushie. My friend sent me money for me to get a little cow plushie because it was whenever I was like getting into the universe and everything. And they were like, go find this specific one at Walmart. And I was like, okay, but I couldn't find it in like the toys like section, like anywhere. So I had to look up on my phone while I was in the store, like what aisle it was in. And it's a fucking baby toy. Like it rattles when you shake it.
It's a,
But it's still cute.
it's an actual baby
I
toy?
was like, you hear it rattling? Like whenever, I don't know if it,
No,
like
it's
the
not
mic
coming
picks
through.
it up, but
I don't know why I leaned into
but
my
it
mic to try it.
rattles.
That's how I know I'm tired. I literally tried to lean into my microphone to hear it rattling.
But I'm like, this is too big for a fucking baby. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what baby's gonna want this? No baby, but I want this.
No
It's
baby.
cute. No baby allowed.
Imagine there's like one left and you just like shoulder bomb one. Like, fuck that way. That says 3
Fuck
plus,
out of the way.
motherfucker. You looking 2 right now. Just grab that fucking grab that toilet. That's crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna. Oh no! Now the allegations. I'm gonna be like with Rastoff. Like, yeah, I was like the baby punching allegation.
That was actually my first ever time on a show.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Like my first time going on Rewind, and it was 2 Truths and a Lie, and that's where the Rastov baby punching thing comes on. So I only feel like my
Oh my
debut in
gosh.
Cafe as a guest is to like, you know, we have Batgirl's a baby shoulderer, you know, shoulder punch.
You're right. Baby shover. Like, oh
Baby
no,
shover
no.
is crazy. Okay.
I can't. I can't have that. Oh no! Now people are gonna run with it. It's too late. It's too late.
There we go. If we hit this goal, I may or may not have someone make fan art of Batgirl elbowing a child
Oh my gosh.
that we can make into shirts, hoodies, shorts, flip flops, everything you want.
Flip flops.
But we gotta
Oh my
get the
God.
members because I feel
Yes.
alone in the tattoo cult. I'm not gonna lie. Like Everyone's drank the Kool-Aid, but it looks like to
Right.
me they're still sipping it because I've got my branding right here. And a
I know.
peach.
Wasn't Rastov supposed to get a tattoo? They reached the goal for it. Am I not wrong?
That's interesting, actually. Where is Rastov's tattoo?
He says that he still needs to book it. You can't just walk into a tattoo shop, but
hasn't
like,
booked it yet?
I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. Like, if he hasn't, why not? Why not?
If he hasn't booked it yet, then that's pretty crazy. It sounds like he's waiting for people to forget. Wow.
Oh, nobody's gonna forget. I'm not gonna forget.
We need to make sure that people will always remember that
Always.
Rastov owes us a tattoo.
Yeah, or else he's gonna scam the
Which-
fans,
wh-
and we
what did
can't
it-
have that.
What did it end up being in the end?
Don't know. I think the audience was able to choose between, I think, 2 different designs, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Does anybody in the chat know, like, what the fuck he's supposed to get as a tattoo? Was it something related to Boogie?
Oh, was it the mugshot? That's what he won, yeah. See, we're already forgetting.
Something like that, yeah.
He's winning! He's winning! We're already forgetting! That motherfucker! Guys! We're literally...
No.
These fucking New Zealand... This New Zealand bastard's getting in our head. It's the magic type shit. The UK people had it once
I
a
know,
long
what
time
the
ago.
fuck?
We ditched the magic, you know? Ah, dude. I'm just saying, like, he's getting us to forget. We got to make sure he remembers.
Yeah, Lunchbox is right. They're dragging it out. Like, where where is it? And what is it supposed to be?
It's the mugshot. We got to get the mug. I really liked... I put an idea that I thought would be funny having Boogie's head on Sammy's body. And then Chroma took it a step further and actually designed it. So she literally did
Oh my God.
Boogie's head on fucking Sammy's body. It was hilarious. I'm like, that needs to be the tattoo that wins. Unfortunately, it was not put through the polls, but that should have won in my opinion.
Damn.
Because Boogie loves
Yeah, I
Sammy.
remember. Right. Who doesn't love Sammy?
Yeah.
Sammy's adorable. Wait, oh, Dog the Bounty Hunter. Was that it?
He does look like
What?
Dog the bounty hunter, to be fair. Or
I'm
like,
almost certain he's waiting for July 4th to get the tattoo IRL. Oh my
Oh.
God. Oh my God.
that's kind of based. I'm not gonna lie.
That is base. That would be pretty sick.
I mean, the last time I could have done it for you if I was still going to July. I could have done the little
Is
layering.
it? Are you allowed to show like getting a tattoo on YouTube? Like, is that against TOS or
I don't-
I don't know the thing with that. Like, if you're in a tattoo shop, like it's completely legal, it's fine. Like, but is it still against it to show it on stream?
I don't think so, because there's plenty of artists that have got like YouTube shorts and videos out, and they make money off
Okay.
doing it.
But that's like shorts and stuff, not like an actual live
but-
stream. You know what I mean?
But live streams are still under the same rules as a VOD, right? As under like a vlog or anything like that, surely. Like they don't have separate rulings, do they? Like
I guess
you
that's
know,
a good
like
point. I
TOS
don't
is
know.
TOS, and so like I think it's against like gross bodily harm, obviously. But like a tattoo is an expression of art, and I'm not being funny. If we can have naked Yoda, fucking A, yoga, then we can have like then we can not
Whoa.
Yoda. Okay.
That Freudian slip.
Yeah, dude, my guilty pleasure's leaking out. This is crazy.
Yeah, what are
yeah,
you
if we-
watching in your free time?
Nothing. If we can have naked yoga on YouTube, then we can have a tattoo session, right? Like that can't be against.
Yeah, I think
TOS.
that's fair. I think that's fair. Yeah, because like I know some people like they bleed a good bit when they get tattoos, just depending on the person. I know that would probably be against it, possibly because I don't think they like that stuff showing. But I don't know if it's just something simple. I don't think it would be a problem.
You just reminded me. So
What?
funny enough, I was actually meant to tattoo Roxy at Fat Camp, but then we found out it was a whole legal thing with not having a license to do it.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
meant to get Fart Camp 2025 tattooed on her arm. And-
Fart camp.
Yeah, and afterwards, Keem said, when you go home, you need to book this tattoo in.
That's true.
Now,
I don't think
Does Roxy have that tattoo?
Don't think
Have
so.
we forgot?
I don't recall. I don't recall Roxy ever getting that tattoo.
Dude, I need to know if she got that fucking tattoo.
I don't think so, but since she wants to do more IRL content, there's a perfect episode for you, you know? Just go out, get the tattoo. It would be
Yeah.
perfect.
Stay out of the toilets, you pervert. Fucking and
You
get a
just don't go into
tattoo.
the bathroom in the tattoo salon or shop.
Yeah, just don't take the camera with you. Like, just don't.
You're right.
Yeah.
Keep the camera out of there, please. But yeah, she needs to get that. She should get it like on her
Oh.
arm or something.
Apparently, they've recently raised funds for it. Well, that was a punishment, though. She monetized a punishment. That's actually genius. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh shit! Sorry, I accidentally clicked undo. I ended. Sorry about that. I accidentally typed someone out. Whoops. I ended it.
Well, don't you? It's okay. False
Slippery
alarm.
finger.
False
Sorry, guys.
alarm. Oopsies. My bad.
She has an appointment this
I need
weekend
to
or
do.
next week.
I need to do a Dr. Evil cosplay.
Well, I thought you and CD ROM were doing a great job of that earlier. Do you see him like sat there like fucking stroking his cat while like Gutsu and Glammy are going at it? And I just like he's just there like, right. Like we will not make you third host unless you give us $1 billion. Like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, dude.
Gutsu's on fire.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. Yeah, I love that. Me and CD ROM should both dress up as Dr. Evil and see who does it better.
Wait, who's shorter?
Who's shorter? I don't
shorter?
know how tall CD ROM is, but I'm like 5'4".
One Dr. Evil, one mini me.
I would probably be the mini me. If I had to guess, he's probably taller than I am. So
I
forget. I think he said before, but I forget. So I'll be the mini me.
That would be amazing.
I just can't speak. I have to be mute and just like make noises. Like
No, you can't. Because there's that one part where he sings in the song, you know, when he's like, you and I. But he says it really, really deep. I think that's his natural voice. So maybe that's just how you
oh my
you get a
god.
voice mod, so you're like,
Yo, what's up? It's Cafe.
thing. Like, you know what I mean? You get that kind of modifier on it.
Yeah, I need that whenever I do like the Ken cosplay, whenever I get like my beard and everything. And then I was saying I need to get like a bigger beard, and then like use like my bald cap, like my actual bald cap that I have, so I can do a Keemstar cosplay.
Oh, you
I
want
think
a
that would be.
gnome? You want a gnome beard?
Yeah, like the pointed. I don't
Oh
know
my
if
god.
it would be hard to find one of
Did
those,
you
but
keep your hair?
no,
You could have
no, I
turned that
didn't.
into the beard.
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Did you actually bin the hair? Oh, such a shame.
Yeah. Oh, I could have like. Oh,
That
I
would
don't
have
know
been
if
a
I could
hell of a
put
goal.
it to my face. Just like get like a stick of glue and then just like.
Well, either that, or you can like set up a goal to basically pay for someone to like wove her into a beard patch, into a fake beard patch kind of thing. So then you have that
Oh.
attachment. No, not actually into your skin, you crazy bastard. I mean like onto a patch that you can then put on your fucking face. Like, I don't mean
Into
actually.
my
Yeah,
skin.
not actually into your skin. This isn't a Tim Burton
It'll
flick.
be a
You're
part of
fine.
me.
That's
It could
crazy.
be. It could be. I am a little freak. I mean, just look at me. Boogie said that I
God,
look like an alien, then I have like an alien head.
he did.
It's ridiculous.
He did. That was when he said that, I was like, wow, okay. I guess we'll go in there with that one. Damn.
But at least he didn't diss me too hard. It's okay.
No, to be fair, oh, you got some well-deserved W's on that live, which is good. And also, Becky definitely can't use that excuse anymore. I saw that crash out, by the way. I have to know, like, what inspired that beautiful speech that you had? Because I was like, I was
Well,
ready to go to war, to be honest. I was like, oh my fuck, I'm fucking motivated. I was about to be
yeah,
enlisted.
I am motivated.
Yeah.
I'm recruiting people in like the bald army to go against Becky, but no. So Ken thought that it would be funny for like to create a goal for me to go scorched earth just on like anything that I could like think of. And since I was already shaving my head during that stream, I was just thinking in the back of my head, well, like it would be perfect for me to crash out on Becky right after shaving my head on that whole thing. So that's what inspired that. So I hope she sees it and I hope she likes it.
Well, I don't know if she saw it yesterday. She was having a huge freak out yesterday, wasn't she? Which is just
Well, yeah, yesterday, from what I gathered, she had like a family like I don't know what the right word for it is, like
relative.
emergency tragedy, you know what I mean? And she was very distraught about that. So I feel bad for her that she's going through that, you know what I mean? Like it sucks,
Yeah,
to lose
it's
somebody.
see stuff like that just makes me feel like so like it's like I understand why she doesn't want to bring it to the public eye, especially with the image she's cultivated. It does make things
Right.
quite difficult to be like sincere and compassionate or passionate about or upset about something because everyone like constantly thinks you're a troll. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But like I felt bad for her. Like she was saying how like Roxy had leaked it, and I'm like, oh, classic fucking Roxy moves right there, dude. Like I'm not being funny. How many lessons have people got to learn before they can't, they realize they can't trust Roxy with shit. She will turn anything
Wait,
into ammo.
what did Roxy leak again?
Apparently, she leaked it in the VC that a relative of hers had passed away.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
that's what blew it all up. So like I watched a bit of Milkers, and that's Milkers was
Mhm.
essentially Queens, from what I
Yeah.
gathered of Queens. It
Right,
it,
okay.
it was gnarly.
Gosh. Yeah, I didn't see I just like skimmed through Queens or and Milkers, so
Mm.
I, I don't know. I
Well,
feel I feel bad for
yeah.
Becky though. I don't know how long of a break she's gonna take from this, but I know that sometimes like doing this can distract you from things that are going on, so maybe she'll be back today, who knows? She changes her mind a lot, so maybe she'll be back and feel better today, be in a better mood.
Yeah, I get that. I think there's so many things to her character. I don't mean characters in like, oh, she's putting up a fake front. I mean like,
Like her
yeah,
personality.
like a persona. Like there's so many things to it that you sometimes think to yourself like, why do you put yourself through so much? And then like
Yeah, well, I've asked myself that.
I mean, I've asked myself that though, as of recent, to be honest with you, because I don't really know this, but Testa kind of taking some fucking serious L's the last couple of days, and rightfully so. To be fair,
I haven't noticed. No,
it's
no, tell me about
oh
it.
god, yeah. If we want to recap or something, no, but like rightfully so, right? I think what we went through, I think to be fair, is something that Tech Talk is kind of going through. The fear of fucking up and the fear of
Mhm.
being like as if you have no one there, so you're on your own. So when you do something and it starts to work, you have a sudden urge to put all your eggs in that basket and push out into the wind, right? But
Yeah.
the problem with that is that you're not going to win when you're literally pissing against the wind.
This is
You're
true.
just gonna piss into yourself, and that was like a real good life lesson, not just like for like doing content and stuff. But like for in general, like that was a great life lesson that to me, looking
Yeah.
at it now, is literally invaluable because that's helped me see the grand scope of so many different things. I did not realize how much it would like not reshape me, but help me shape like what I do and how I
Yeah.
view things and how I take things in, articulate myself in certain like situations, right?
Mhm.
It
No, I
generally was
get that.
a great life experience. Wouldn't recommend going through to learn that though. There's got to be a book out there that'll teach you. But it was a great learning curve for me. Like I'll be real about it, and then all the other shit that kicked off this week, So I don't know what's going on,
Yeah.
bro. Maybe it's just karma being a bitch, but I can't say I don't deserve it a little bit. You know
Well,
what I mean?
yeah, I do want to say that I feel horrible for like everything that you've been going through, you know what I mean, lately, and with like losing Grim and everything. Like I could see, like I could just hear how hurt you were, you know what I mean, like on live and everything, like when it was happening, and I felt so fucking bad. And then I feel bad because I haven't been able to see you up on test after the fact to see like how you've been doing and like how you've been like, carrying yourself, holding yourself up. So I don't know. I feel bad about the whole thing, but I'm glad that you're still here. You know what I mean? Like I'm glad that you didn't just say like fuck the universe, like fuck you for firing my boy. I'm gonna leave as well. Like,
Yeah,
like kudos to you for like sticking through it and still wanting to like fight for the fans, because you still have a lot of supporters, you know what I mean? So it means a lot to them.
I appreciate you. Thank you for saying that. It
Yeah,
means
of
a lot.
course.
Also, Kelly with the 20 pounds. Get the rum ham. Get the rum ham. The Auckland Vow. Batgirl. I'm 15 and a fan of cafe with you and Bigfoot. I watch with my mum daily. I praise you for shaving your hair. Much love to you. Question. Do you have a new hair routine, lol? Jokes. I'm on one today. Sky. Dude, you gotta stop
I
putting
love that.
fucking
Thank you
jokes
so
at the end.
much.
I'm trying to seriously read them, and I get thrown off by y'all jokes. It fucks me, dude.
That's funny. I
What is
love
your
it.
hair
Thank you,
routine?
Kelly. My hair
Yeah.
routine, dude. I fucking went into the shower yesterday and I still put shampoo on, and then I realized I was like, "Oh, fuck." I'm like trying to rub it in and I'm like, "Oh shit. I don't have hair. Why am I doing this?"
Kind of sad, dude. That's good. Does it not feel
But
amazing though? Like,
it
because you've got like
does.
bits like growing back away. Like when I shave my sides a lot, like first I couldn't stop like rubbing it. I was like, oh, this just feels great. Like now it's growing out
I
a bit,
know.
but I'm
It
like,
feels like a tennis ball or like some Velcro, you know what I mean?
I mean,
It's nice.
it feels better than that. Like Velcro.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a little softer, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
it's still like that's like the closest thing that I can just like compare it to.
yeah. Rubbing Velcro definitely sucks. Like it's not a fun feeling.
Yeah. Maybe like run down Velcro that's now soft. But oh my gosh.
Oh,
It is very freeing for sure.
oh, we got some pup here. Oh my days, we actually have pup. We haven't shown the clips. We spoke about pup, but I haven't shown the clips. I'm not used to a dog, and I'm so sorry. I'm just used to
You're
like
fine. You're fine. Did you want to go into
retardation.
the clips?
Yeah, but I don't know. Should we?
We can, we can. We have some segments to get through first. We also have the shameless plug for the store for the Law Cow
You want to get
Cafe
a store
store.
update? I got
Yeah,
you, boo.
it's in the Daily Espresso. All of that stuff is in there.
You want to get lolcow.com? You're gonna get cafe up, dude. Oh, I got you. I got you.
I need to get my mug in the store.
So, motherfuckers, you guys have seen a lolcow store. Let me show you how you get through that. I'm gonna do it in real time right here. Bam! So as you see, we have lolcow.co right here, home of the lolcows. We got all these meh. We got this, like, cancelled. We got this show right here, beautiful. Cafe. We got some butterscotch coffee gourmet. It's sold out! Why?
It's sold out.
That's some
The
bullshit.
coffee sold out. Oh my
Hey,
god, we actually did it, guys. We sold out the coffee.
restock
Yay!
that
We need
shit.
to restock it.
That's unbelievable. I'm pissed. So I can't recommend you the
Unacceptable.
coffee, but I view it as fucking amazing. That kind of pisses me off because I wanted to buy some. Damn. All right.
Damn
Okay.
it.
Cool.
Wait, I don't even know if you'd be able to get it shipped to you because you're in the UK.
We figure out a way. Look,
All right.
I'm only
All
funny.
right.
If
I won't
people
question.
can,
I won't
if
question you.
people can illegally smuggle heroin, I'm sure I can get a legal bag of coffee. You know what I mean? Like, if people can do that, I can get a bag of coffee to the UK. No problemo.
I disavow. I disavow.
I'm
As
not
Niley
saying
would
that
say,
I'm.
I disavow.
No, wait. I'm not saying I'm getting heroin. I'm saying people do. But what I'm saying, if they can do that, dude,
Yeah.
I can do that. Okay.
People are crazy with what they can get on the internet. Like the dark web. That shit's
All right.
scary.
Back into the merch. Boom. We got that I Caint mug. Caint. We got the signature
Caint.
hoodie, dude. Another I Caint with the Ken. It's a beautiful design. Look at that. We got the cafe, lolcow tea, a lolcow cafe hat, a nice little snapback, dude. The 25 edition. And we have the I can't because you can't enough. And then we have this beautiful art. You designed this yourself, didn't you? The
Yes, I designed a little bat, and then Baha ran it through like a little like UI, and
beautiful.
then that's what came up.
It's such a neat design. That needs to be a sticker or a patch. I'm telling you now.
Yes, that
Yeah.
would be so cute. Little
guys,
bat patches.
hit up lolcow.co. You know, get yourself some beautiful roasting merch for the highest of roasts, apart from the actual roast itself, because it's sold out. Because it's that good.
That's awesome that we managed to like completely sell out, but we do need to restock it. That's important. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah,
I
dude.
appreciate the support.
That's ace. Dude.
Yes.
Someone said I like my
All right, how many
Colombian style.
how many You know what we did? You know what we did? What we do around here, Nightmare, when we reach 125 likes on the stream,
do
we
we do?
show the birds. We show the birds.
The birds?
Have you seen the birds?
I haven't seen the birds in a long time. Where are the birds?
Oh wait, I think it might say that it's the coffee is sold out for you because you're in the UK.
Oh, wow. So they just lying to me. That's fun.
They're just lying to you.
See?
So guys, it's not sold out. It's still they're just
Discrimination.
fucking Nightmare.
Oh yeah. Fuck Nightmare.
Disclaimer.
Right? What's the channel link for the birds? We got to see the birds.
It's in the docket, I think.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure. Yes, it's the Big Bear Bald Eagle live nest cam. It's in the Daily Espresso tab. It's the
Oh
first
my God,
link
there's
that's in there.
tabs? Holy shit.
Yeah,
I thought this was just all
yeah.
the show related stuff. Jesus.
Jesus.
The
I
Loco
can't believe
News?
my eyes.
Wait, which
Huh?
one is it? Oh fuck, I lost it.
So the Daily Espresso tab, and then it's the Big Bear Bald Eagle live nest cam. The first little link that's in there.
Espresso template.
Espresso template.
There we go. I got it. Booyakasha.
Okay.
I don't want to pause.
We're getting through it.
It's a
One
live
step
stream,
at
isn't
a
it?
time.
All right. No, get it up. Come on. Let's we'll share that directly on the Discord.
Yes. I love these birds. They're so cute if you haven't seen them before.
They had like
Oh,
actions,
whoa, did
didn't
one
they?
just take a shit?
Ah, dude. Look at the shit. Cam, man.
They're pulling a fucking Sammy at Fat Camp, like how we shit on the table.
That was a really disgusting moment for the LCU. I'm not gonna
That,
lie.
oh my god, that night was chaotic. Sammy almost single-handedly like just like destroyed Rewind that night. Oh my gosh.
such a
But yes, these are the birds that we show. I know, it's so peaceful.
Where is
think
this
this is
located?
I think this is in upper California, like Northern California, where it's like mostly mountains and like, beautiful places like this.
Damn. That is actually beautiful sights, to be fair. You really underestimate nature
know.
when you're away from it for so long. Damn.
Right? I need to go outside and touch grass because like I live in like an area where there's like, there's lots of mountains, it's kind of like in the middle of nowhere. So like I love going on hikes and everything and like, just like going out and seeing nature, but I haven't had the chance to just because life has been so like crazy and busy lately, but I'm trying to make time. I do go outside every day just to like get fresh air and to like let the sun like hit my skin for a little bit. But I miss going on like hikes and stuff like that. And I like longboarding. I don't know if you like to like skate or anything like that. I know you're also alternative,
I'm
but
alternative, but I'm challenged when it comes to trying those things. I've never tried, actually, to be fair. I don't.
Okay.
I don't know why. I've never like got into the whole skater type stuff. I don't like. My main thing was like instruments, drums, and stuff, and that was my go-to.
Oh
I love
yeah.
that stuff.
That's fair. That's fair. I've tried normal skateboarding, but I am challenged when it comes to like doing tricks and shit like with my feet. I'm just not coordinated with it. So I like longboarding because then you can just like cruise. You don't have to worry about doing tricks. You can just like ride and like enjoy it. You know what I mean? But I used to play instruments too. I used to play a little bit of acoustic guitar and some keyboard. I'm jealous of people who can play drums. Very,
It's
very jealous.
easy to learn. It is easy to learn. It's difficult to
It
master,
doesn't
but
look
it's
like it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it seems more complex than what it is. Once you learn the basics, it's just a matter of getting like, muscle development in and just like playing randomly, having a bit of fun with it, playing about. Like learn to identify
Right.
sounds and what sounds good, and then you'll start being able to put rhythms in your head and you're like, well, how does that work? And you can figure out for yourself, like you don't
Yeah.
really need a drum teacher to help you. That's one
Right.
thing I love about that instrument.
If I ever got back into, because I sing, but I don't play any instruments right now, but if I ever got back into playing one, I'd probably play like bass guitar because that's my favorite. And that one seems like pretty simple, you know what I mean? There's only 4 strings, so you would think it
You
would
gotta
be
learn
a
to slap the
little
bass.
easier.
You gotta get that bass
Yeah,
line.
slap
Fuck
it.
yeah, dude.
I would have to find one that's also like small enough for my hands too. I have very, very small hands. I can't have like a giant one.
Northern Large, rum hams are only designated for people who are supporting the stream through a donation. So there's got to be a gifted member or a donation. But we need gifted members. Guys, listen. I know
Yes.
I'm a bit batshit crazy. Puns there. It
Same.
was intended. It actually wasn't. But I promised Ken I'd help out. Right now, what I'm doing, I'm shitting on his good grace. Because we haven't hit this fucking goal. We got
No,
it.
you're
Look,
doing amazing.
I don't do no
appreciate you.
e-begging. But let's settle some things. What would you guys do? What would you guys like to see me do for some gifted members? What have we got to do?
Oh God.
If
Some of these people are scary. You better watch out.
this is probably going to backfire like fuck. But if we get 50 members, I will let the dogs in the studio. The
Oh my
studio
gosh,
is
don't you have 3 of them?
Yeah, the studio is probably going to get fucked up. But we need 50 members. We got to get towards this goal at least. And I will let the dogs, 3 German Shepherds, those beautiful fuckers, into
They
the
are
studio to
gorgeous.
play fuck.
Who let the dogs out?
We just keep them away from it. Kite it with a 1. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you
Romam.
so much.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
All right, let's do it. Let's
I
get this
love it.
going.
I love
Come on.
it.
You guys want to see 3 German Shepherds cause carnage and probably break some shit? We got to do it. We got
Pretty
it.
chaotic.
Oh.
Oh, Lolcow Gooners. Gotta admit, this cafe episode has made me like Nightmare more.
Oh, well,
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Give you a little bit of a rum ham. Rum ham. Rum ham.
Maybe Nightmare can have a little bit of a redemption arc with some people this morning on the cafe.
Nightmare redeems.
Yes.
Get that do not redeem out there. Nah, I gotta redeem.
Right.
We gotta fucking hit this goal though. We gotta prove some stuff. Holy damn! Get that rum ham. Rum ham. Actually, you can have fucking 2 rum hams. Rum ham. 5 gifted. Damn.
Thank you
Look at
so
this
much.
shit. Lucifina with a 1. This is what I'm talking about, you beautiful people. We're 7 and 86. Let's get it. And you're about to see who let the dogs out. It's gonna be this retard.
Let the dogs out. Yeah, I can't wait.
That it.
Oh my
It's gonna be
gosh.
beautiful. Jester's probably gonna annihilate the chair even further. Athena's probably gonna swing and want some patting. It's gonna be pure fun chaos.
They're gonna be begging for pets.
There is no room in this room to have fucking 1 German Shepherd, by the way, let alone 3. Like behind
Oh
me is the green
God.
screen. There's a drum kit.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of cardboard here from fucking like stuff that's being moved around. So like it's a terrible idea, but it'll happen.
We're gonna hear some shit break.
It's not going to be
Oh,
great.
God.
It's not going to be phenomenal. The counter has been updated. Amazing, Maisie. Don't you worry. We are 7 out of 96. Are you going to take off the
Oh,
green screen?
geez.
I probably will have to. Yeah. The green
Yeah,
screen's probably gonna
yeah.
have to go.
It's gonna get crazy.
Come on.
Oh my gosh. All right. While we're waiting to reach that, we have our first segment here that we do on Cafe.
Educate me.
It's called I Caint. It's
Okay.
based off of Ken's, beautiful catchphrase that he has. We just bring up some instances, some situations that we just can't with. And the first one that I have here is I thought that you might have an opinion on this since you are a heavily tatted man.
Mhm.
Those super tiny thin line tattoos that don't last longer than a decade. What do you feel about those?
Like,
Like
see,
the really,
oh wait,
really tiny ones.
like so. Oh, you mean like literally like the ones you have like at the end of a finger kind of thing on the side?
Like it could be on your arm, but the lines are so thin, you know what I mean? It's like
It
barely
stresses me out to
noticeable.
look at.
It's
It
right,
does because it's
right.
like I've seen people have like also T-Berry with a gifted. Holy shit!
Oh, thank
And then
you.
Bean, welcome to Cashco. Ramam. Uh, I mean, for me, like I've seen like I remember there was this lady I was speaking to, and she had like freckles and stuff, like quite dominant freckles, and she had this like basically like the kind of tattoo you have, and I'd always look at it, it used to stress me out so much because I'm like it's just not there because your freckles are freckles are beautiful, right? But they were so
Right.
dominant on her skin, like so like they just stood out, you know. And I'm like, why
Oh
did you even
gosh.
get that? And she goes, it's
So she got the
edgy.
freckles tattooed.
No. So she has natural freckles
No?
on her arms and stuff.
Oh,
But
okay.
she had this
Oh,
weird thin
okay.
line little tattoo of like a fucking
Oh,
cactus almost.
oh,
A
okay.
smiley cactus. And I'm like, why would you get that? And she goes, it's edgy. It's art, you know, it's now. And I'm like, oh, you fucking one of those. Oh, fuck.
Like it's not gonna be there for long.
Yeah. Dude, when you go to like university in the UK, you meet like so many like student stereotypes. It's unreal. And it's
Oh,
so
really?
painful to be around. Like,
Well, oh, go on.
it's just like it's so like wild to listen to because like the egos that they have it's just hilarious to like look at because it's like you just don't realize how stupid you sound, and for that I appreciate you. Like that's amazing to
Well,
hear. That's so adorable.
is it similar to like one of my favorite shows like when I was a teenager was Skins, the UK version of Skins. Are you familiar with that show? Is it like the people in that show?
So funny enough, the way where I stayed, there was like 2 rows on each side of the floors of the apartments, right? The floor that
Yeah.
I joined in like late on, because like I started on October 1st because I like last minute applied while intoxicated, or October 3rd I started technically. And like I went in and I met all my housemates, and basically they were like the bootleg Skins, but not in a good way.
I love that. No, oh, never mind.
Like in a way
Oh
where I
God.
was like, what kind of like rough crack house have I gotten into?
Right, right. Like
I
what
shit
shit
you
have
not.
I gotten myself
They,
into? I've been in situations
there was
like
a
that.
guy that lived. There was 6 of us to that side of the floor, and there was a guy that
Mhm.
literally lived across from me, and his name was Antichrist Tom. Yeah, he was.
I'm
He
scared.
was what some people would call racist. Old school punk, that very stereotypical old school punk, like skinhead
Mhm.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
But he had this like Antichrist, like not Antichrist, like upside down cross, right? That he had tattooed in his neck. It was like obnoxious, like it's been painted
Oh,
on.
okay.
And
So not like the actual satanic cross, but like just
no,
the upside
wait, what
down
do you think's
one.
the actual satanic cross now, right? Because like,
Well, isn't the actual satanic cross the one with like it looks like an infinity symbol at the
where's
bottom,
that?
and there's like a line.
Is that the right side or is
The
that the other
one right
side?
behind your ear.
Or that one? Which one is it?
That one. That one.
That's
What is
not a
that?
satanic cross. It's
Okay, so I've been misinformed.
yeah,
Please educate me. Please
a
educate
common
me because
stigma.
I thought that that was
Because
that's what it
someone
was.
called me, someone called me a Satanist the other day when I shaved my hair.
Okay.
It's a Leviathan cross, and it's like symbol for
Okay.
brimstone, but also a sign of free
Oh yeah,
free
yeah,
will,
yeah, yeah.
right?
Okay. That's in the Binding of Isaac. I know that from that
but
game.
it's a sign of free will. Okay.
Okay, okay. Okay. That may I see I had nothing against it. I just classified it with that because that's what I had been told. Like, I had nothing against it, no judgment whatsoever, you know what I mean? I don't judge people on that shit, but
Someone,
thank you for clarifying.
someone said, "Nightmares at Tower." What the fuck? I'm like, dude, it's not what you think it is.
No.
It's not the reason why I got it. Okay, like, relax, guys.
We're here to clear the air.
It was on Dolls, that's what it was, and someone was like, "He's got an Antichrist tattoo. He's a Satanist." And no one
see,
was
I ran
acknowledging
into
them. And they were just going,
I ran
"Is
into
no one
the same
acknowledging
issue.
this? He's a Satanist." No one was acknowledging their comment. I was like, I gotta fucking go, dude. Hell no.
Like, I gotta get out of here.
Gaslit themselves
But
to fuck.
see, I used to wear like I had a few necklaces that had like pentacles on them, and I had a lot of people be like, "Oh, is that like a pentagram?" You know what I mean? Like, are you like a Satanist or whatever? But I know like pentacles, like they can be a sign for like protection and stuff like that. So, you know, there many things
Yeah.
can mean many different things, you know.
So like I said, if you Google Satanic Cross, it'll pop up. But it's a common
Yeah.
misconception. Like if you Google what
Yeah.
a Leviathan cross is, and they'll tell you its meaning, but it's basically a sign of free will and prosperity for yourself. Basically, it's a sign that you're not bound to any particular like light for like judgment, right? Like you are free to commit your acts as a human as you are, and go about the world. And I connected with that,
I like that.
with that meaning, so that's why I got that. It's actually the only
Yeah.
like non-nerdy, meaningful tattoo I have.
No, I like it. I like the meaning behind that. We have Steffers here. Batgirl, did you listen to Dog Fashion Disco yet? No, I haven't. I need to listen to it after the stream.
Get that rum ham. Talking about. But
Oh my gosh, I can't.
But yeah, so yeah, I
All
definitely
right.
can't. I can't with them thin tattoo shits. I can't like it stresses me out the look. My brain can't comprehend it. I'm too smooth.
It stresses me out too. All right, here. Oh yeah, the second one, I already mentioned this, forgetting that I don't have hair, so why am I putting shampoo on my head? I already brought that up. I can't with that.
It's
Um,
I have phantom hair sometimes where like I feel like hair's in my like on my ear, and I go like flick it behind. There's nothing there.
oh
And
yeah, I had that yesterday.
it makes me feel really uncomfortable. When I do it, I
Uh-huh.
realize it's not there. I get like my brain just starts like freaking out, like what the fuck's going on? And I'm like, I've shaved my hair. Like, what are you doing? Like, gotta tell my subconsciousness
Right,
to like shut
right.
the fuck up for a second. Yeah, I've had
I
that.
think it's like a hair or like a bug or something. I'm like, what the fuck is on me? Like, get it off. I
Yeah, when
hate
you
it.
feel the short hair fuzz hitting your ear and you think it's a bug all the time. I don't know how people deal with that. It's really stressful.
It is. Also, what's stressful is the next thing that we have here, taking a hit of a vape when it's empty and you don't know, just so it's burnt. I hate that. I hate that. I don't look before I hit it, and then you just get hit. It just like smacks you in the face.
Yeah,
But that's what I get. That's what I get for hitting it in the first place.
that's true. I feel like it stings your mouth for a couple of seconds as well. Whereas like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fruity flavor disappears so quick, but then when it's burnt, oh no. And it's
I
just you
know.
feel
It's like
it's like cotton mouth hits you then, you have like fucking like you feel really you're like, I have to rinse this out. I can't with that shit.
yes, it's just scorched earth in your mouth. I hate it.
Scorched earth.
Oh, okay, the
True.
next one that we have here is saying this edible ain't shit and then paying the consequences. Are you 420 friendly?
I used to be. I'm not anymore. I don't touch
Oh,
any
okay.
like drugs apart from caffeine, nicotine, and alcohol.
Fair enough. You're like, that's my
Fine.
holy trinity.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Yeah, that's my
That's fair, that's fair.
it's the Harry Potter symbol. That's my Deathly Hallows type shit.
Yeah. How to summon nightmare, nicotine, caffeine, and alcohol.
Mhm. So like, there's probably a
Oh my
triangular
gosh.
symbol for alcohol. You got the little caution, scientific caution thing. The coffee bean's the circle, and then the cigarette is the line. See what I mean? Deathly Hallows. You know what they were actually referring to?
Yeah. Oh my god, I love that. Oh, I can't think of any edible stories that I have off the top of my head, but I do remember the first time I ever took a hit of like a oh my god, like a GB, like a gravity bong, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like how they're like in like like containers, like the tubs,
Yeah.
and you take like a giant hit. First time I ever did that, I was, like, on my friend's kitchen floor for literal hours because I thought that I was going to, like, get sick and, like, I just couldn't get up. I was just on the floor, like, writhing in pain and being like, "I can't do this, but I'm also having a great time because I feel so great." Like, I feel great, but I also feel horrible. And my friend was just, like, sitting on the floor with me the entire time being like, "It's okay, like, it's fine." Just trying to distract me and make me laugh so I wasn't suffering as bad. But, yeah, I learned my lesson that day to definitely, take it easy.
I think like the worst thing I ever did was one time when I got high on psychedelics, and I was freaking out because I thought I was looking at the sky. It was a really beautiful summer's day, and it was kind of, I
Mhm.
suppose, one of them situations where I flex like, "Oh yeah, I can handle my shit." And I was lying down, and I
Yeah.
was just like, put my hands to the sky, and I was just relaxed and stuff. And I just went completely like tit up, and I just started thinking that it was a painting that I had made, and I needed to
Yeah.
save that painting. So I started freaking out
Oh
because I
my
couldn't find the
god.
save button. So I
Oh,
basically started
no.
Google painting that shit. I was like, where's the save button? And they're like, what are you doing?
Oh
What are you
my
doing?
gosh.
And I'm like, the save button. The save button,
Like,
like
"Why can't you
freaking out.
find it?
Yeah.
I can't lose this."
Yeah, like so that was like
Oh,
the
man.
only time I've really had a freak out from a psychedelic. But
Right,
that was
right.
a rough experience. I did not feel good the next day.
Dude, the first time, oh my god, I have dabbled in a lot of that in my time.
No
I
shit.
don't know if I would no shit. Who would have guessed? I don't know.
You laid it on so thin, it's hard to tell.
Right, right. But I oh, what was I gonna say? Oh my gosh, I don't think I could do it nowadays just because I have done it so much. I don't want to like push myself. Like I don't know if I have the bandwidth to be able to do it again. But the times that I did do it, oh my gosh, it was like the greatest experiences of my life. The first time I did it, I was like on three like double dipped tabs, so I was just having a field day with that shit. Things were changing into other things. When I was walking, like I felt like I was floating. When I was looking at my phone, it didn't even feel real. Like I need to go into a full story, like full stories about my experiences with that sometime because
That's
that would be pretty crazy.
actually batshit insane. Like, get to the point where you
I
literally start seeing shapes morph into something else. Of an
yeah,
edible?
yeah.
Like,
No, no, not an edible.
all right. I
No,
was
no. I'm talking about other things.
okay, okay. Are we talking mushrooms or are we
What's more
talking
crazier? Oh, both. Like, you know, mushrooms. What's the other term for I don't know, can we say like LSD,
acid?
you know?
I think you can
Yeah.
say it. Speaking about in past tense, and you're like, you're not promoting the use, which obviously we don't promote to everyone.
Right,
Don't do
right.
drugs,
Of
guys.
course. No.
Drugs are
No,
bad.
no.
You do drugs,
Be
it's gonna be
mindful
bad.
of your body,
Yeah.
please. Take care of
I,
yourself.
I,
Don't do stupid shit.
in terms of psychedelics, acid was one of my biggest go-tos for a very long time. And I used
Yeah.
to like, so like when people would get involved in stuff like that, I'd always be very cautious with them and tell them like the rules of it, right? Because like it's such a
Yeah.
powerful drug that if you go in with like a slight negative thought in your brain, like even a slight little bit of discouragement for what if it goes wrong, you are in for a
Mhm.
fucking rough ride. And the problem with something like
Yes.
acid in particular, is there's no getting off that bus. And that bus is a
No, you have to
long
ride
drive.
it.
Because it generally
Yeah.
lasts a long time anyway, but if you're having a rough trip, it
Yeah.
feels like a lifetime. It's like you don't want to like,
Mhm.
so coach people through it. And I remember my mate was like, I'm nervous. I'm like, you can't take it today then. And he goes, no, I'll be fine in a minute. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I'm telling you now, you can't. Like, if you take that, I'm like, you're gonna have a terrible time, and it's not gonna be good. Man.
Right.
And I don't know if I can control you. If you start going like gorilla mode on me, I'm fucked. But have you ever seen someone have like a full on like arm swing freak out from taking a psychedelic? Like it is hard
I
to take care of. Like
I've never seen it firsthand, thankfully. Like I've been around a lot of people who have like been like tripping and like, all of that, but thankfully like all of them have been able like yeah, they were like having like a little bit of like emotional moments, but never to the point where like they were freaking out, you know
Mm.
what I mean? They were just like getting kind of emotional and like kind of like I don't know, either crying a bit or like, just being like, am I okay? Like trying to see comfort in like the other people who are there, like
That's
trying to
good.
like ground themselves to reality when it's like almost impossible to do
Yeah.
that
You know,
whenever you're on that shit.
it's good though, because you need people who are gonna like. If you get someone there that you think is gonna fuck with you, don't do it. Like, it's just not worth it. Because it may be
Yeah,
something you'll
it's
laugh about in
not.
2 weeks, but in the moment, you're gonna have a really intense freak out. You need someone that's gonna look after you,
Yeah.
and that's what I did. Like, I never like promoted it to my mates, but if they're like, I'm gonna do this, I'm like, okay, well, let me be with you then anyway. So you have someone there that's gonna like look after you, right? So if anything goes fucking wrong, you've got someone there to
Hmm.
make sure you're okay. I think that's the most important thing whenever you're sampling anything, whether it's weed, alcohol, anything, right? You should always have someone with you for your first time consuming it. Con with the
Yeah.
5. F
Thank
from
you.
ham. I don't know why I barked. But we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen, dude. Look, we're at 14 out of 96. And if we get to 50, guys, I'm gonna bring the dogs up. We're gonna bring
Oh
Jester,
my god.
Afra, and Athena up. And they're gonna show you how they party. Great.
Yes, they party hard.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's get through. Okay, this is the last I can't that I have here. People constantly trying to bother you while you're listening to music. Now, see, if I have earbuds in and I'm listening to music and somebody like wants to get my attention, like they have to tell me something, that's fine, of course. If you need to let me, know something, great. But it becomes a problem when you keep coming back like every 3 minutes.
Yes. Con with a 10 gifted.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
ma'am. I'm gonna give
Thank
you fucking
you.
3 rum hams, brother. Look at this shit. We're almost.
Oh, thank you
Dude,
so much.
come on, guys. We gotta get the
We're
50.
getting there.
We gotta bring the
We're
dogs up.
getting there.
I swear
Yes,
to God,
who let
though,
the dogs
if they
out?
piss on my floor, you all owe me 50 euros, okay? That is a joke about going to Spain, and some hotels will sometimes tell you, if you piss on the floor, 50 euro fine. So there's an actual fucking thing that they tell you in some hotels. I'm telling you guys, if the dogs piss on my
Whoa.
floor, 50 euro fine for all of you, which means you have to contribute more to cafe. So we'll be able to get the fucking 96 members. But we're at 26 away from the 50. Let's go.
We're
Let's go.
halfway. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, like anti-social mode with headphones. You know?
Yeah, yeah. There are certain times of the day where you just need a moment. You just need a moment to yourself. And when that moment gets interrupted, it's a problem.
For real. Doug with the fucking 1, by the way. Diolch yn fawr, brother. Ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, so like I've been in situations, and it's like on trains, it's the worst thing, right? Because I fucking
Yeah.
there's one thing I hate worse than flying is trains.
Mhm.
Nobody with the 10 gifted. Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Get the
thank
ma'am.
you.
Holy,
You guys are amazing.
look at
Thank you
this.
so much.
Come on, let's go.
All this love in the cafe. It's
I love
awesome.
it. It's just beautiful.
You
GG.
have such a warm welcome too into the cafe. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's great. If we hit the
You're like,
96,
I'm not used to
I will
this.
do a titty reveal. We'll show off the tattoo.
Wow. You heard it here, guys. Titty reveal from Nightmare. He's gonna be our bikini barista.
Bikini barista. That is. I
Yeah,
don't know
it's a
how
thing,
I
it's
feel
a
about
thing.
that. Con with another 5. Diolch yn fawr, brother. We appreciate you. By the way, we're never doing this goal on test. This is only going to be on cafe because I want to help. I want to support the peeps. We got to support these beautiful people. And also, I'm sick of being the only person with a fucking lolcow tattoo. We got to add some
I
people
know.
into the ranks.
Right, right. As your alternative sister, I also need the logo.
Exactly. Also, guys, if you have been given a cash code, BatGorl member, a gifted, a grifted, make sure that you thank the person that's gifted you and upgrade. It costs $5. It's reduced 50% off. That's crazy. And you have to be in Cafe VC. It's crazy. It's a great VC. I go in all the time. Callie with a 10. Holy shit. Get the rum ham. No, I actually have to commit. Wait, what time is it? Guys, I'll see you guys. So I was being deflated. No, I'm joking. All right, I'm going to have to go and get these little savages. These beasts are downstairs. Are you okay
Unleash the
holding
beast.
for a few minutes?
Yeah. I'm gonna read some customer complaints from hell while you go unleash your doggies.
Banging. You guys need to look up like reviews of free-to-play games, by the way, because they're fucking hilarious. There's a parent complaining about his kid calling him like dog water and stuff like that. That's where I got the thing from, by the way. Like years ago.
That's awesome.
He was like, because he's like, I've stopped my son from playing Fortnite because it's like promoted this like language stuff. Right, I'm gonna get the dogs. I'll be right back. All
right, sounds good.
Guys,
all right.
Keep the magic flowing. Let's see if we can get to this 96 while I'm gone. I'm literally gonna be about 2 minutes, okay? But let's not fret about. Let's get this done.
Free the doggos. All right, here I just have two to read. So the first one that I have here, once I had someone saying that they were struggling to use my website and that they weren't able to place an order. They were clicking the add to cart button, but nothing was happening. They had been sent a screenshot by their daughter and were clicking that in an email. I wish we had the frame for the boomer report. Can we spam boomer report emojis in the chat? Because that's I feel like that's something that I would probably do if I just wasn't thinking about it. If I was just going too fast and be like, oh, never mind. I can't actually do this. And the second one that we have here, I once had someone complain when we wouldn't show them the pizza menu. We don't sell pizza. We never have. We're a shop, not a restaurant. They accused us of lying when we said we never sold pizza. I don't know if those people are just very mentally ill or under the influence of something or all of the above. I guess we'll never find out because that's all that person had for that one. Welcome back.
Come here. Come say hello.
Gosh, they're so cute.
Come on.
Oh my gosh, they're adorable.
You gonna say hello?
Oh my goodness.
Are you saying hello? Oh shit, I gotta change the fucking studio back. Fuck. Still got you on full screen.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Shit.
Oh fuck.
We're ruining
They
it.
gotta see the doggies.
It's okay.
Yes.
All right, you're all right.
I love them.
Bless you. Wait,
They look so
bring
soft
up a
and fluffy.
You brought up a bottle of Fanta for me? What, is there a full bottle of Fanta on the top of the stairs? Did you bring up the Fanta? She just brought up a bottle of fucking Fanta, dude. Look at a full bottle of melon fucking Fanta. Look at it. It's been in the doorway. What are you bringing up Fanta?
That's awesome.
Crazy, dude. That's
Hey,
crazy.
free drink.
Skeet Bugad. Come on. Come on, Skeet Bugad. Say hello.
Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. First we got the birds, now we have the dogs in the cafe.
Jesus
This is
Christ.
amazing. Holy shit.
Oh my goodness.
Just the fact that you can hold them is amazing.
She is the smallest of all.
Oh, she's so precious. Look at her little face.
Say hello?
Oh.
No. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is. Okay.
She's trying to run the stream.
Okay.
It's her show now.
You can host. Okay. What's the topic?
Oh my goodness.
What's the itinerary? What are you doing, savages?
She looks so confused but happy to be here.
What the fuck are you doing?
Where are you going, ma'am? Ma'am, excuse me. Pardon me.
Okay, let's relax a minute. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I know you don't come up here very often. You don't go in here, do you? It's crazy.
This is beautiful. Thank you guys so much for letting us unleash the dogs.
Come on, guys. I know I've been asking a lot. Can we get some more gifted for the cafe crew because of how beautiful these are. Can we get at least 10 gifted per doggo? We got no lick in the face.
Per doggo.
We got
got
Afra
3
here.
doggos here.
You know, she's worth at least 10 gifted, I would say. Look how adorable she is. We got Athena here.
I know.
Athena, you gonna jump up? Come on in.
They're being such good babies.
Come up.
She's like, I don't know about
We got
that.
Jester on here on the right as well. You can't see him in the moment, but let's get some loving,
Aw.
guys. Dog is bigger than Nightmare too. They're fucking huge. This is the smallest fucker of them all as well. You having fun up there?
I just love how you were like, one German Shepherd isn't crazy enough to deal with. I need 2 more. I need 3 in total. Bring it. I love
That's what I
it. They're
think.
amazing.
Look, guys, I think these dogs deserve 10 gifted each. And if we hit the 96 goal, I'll show the chest tattoo. Okay?
Oh my
How about
gosh.
that?
The
We'll show-
reveal. The reveal.
We'll show the new chest tattoo. Okay? Are you okay?
I love
You've
it.
got fur all over this fucking hoodie, you know, I don't know. Like this new hoodie, you've furred it. You furred the fuck out.
She doesn't know what to do with
Do
herself.
you wanna go down? You don't? Go on, you can go down. Oh, dude. Yeah, you got this. Just that.
She's like, I'm out of here.
Come here, big boy. Come on, come say hello.
Oh, they're such good sports.
Oh, jeez. Okay, come on in. Up.
They're so happy.
You're so fat, dude. This is crazy.
Holy shit. Yeah, they are fucking giant dogs. They are no joke.
She's a big girl, dude. A little bit on the chubby side. You okay?
Oh, she's like a little bratwurst.
You're insane, dude. You're having a good
She's
time?
built like a little sausage. Oh,
Right,
they're so cute.
Oh, look at this beautiful stuff right here, guys. We got some love coming in here. This is crazy. We got 2 gifted.
There's so much love for the doggos.
Sunshine
Aw.
Roman for you, Diolch 81 Hardy. Diolch
Thank
guys. And we got Wayward Pirate with a 1.
Oh, thank you so much. Holy shit.
Go to Jester. I tell you, Idubbbz, come here. Come here.
Whoa.
Come here, you bastard. Come here. Jester. It's a green screen, brother. It's not gonna hurt you. Come here.
I love this so much. Oh, we have Bird of Words for $5. Once did 2 hits of acid I bought off a skateboard kid and spent at St. Patty's Day talking to a moose head. Oh, moose head on an Irish pub wall and drank 13 pints.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, you're talking to like the taxidermy.
Why would you ever buy a psychedelics off of the skateboard kit?
I don't know. I
come
don't
on,
know.
bro. He is
And then you
young,
go
man.
to a pub afterwards.
That's a-
Going to a pub while on that stuff is such a bold move. I went to like a carnival or not, yeah, a carnival like fair kind of thing while I was under the influence of those things, and it was very, very interesting. Very interesting. I need to go into like deep dive stories about my experiences with this shit. Maybe tomorrow, because Ken and I will be doing like a later show.
Oh, yeah, dude. Totally.
Oh my gosh.
Put your paws here, and then you can tilt your head over. Hi, Jester.
This is so cute. Just a little baby. But not so little.
How are you doing? You gonna say hello? Look at the look. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look how beautiful you are.
Oh.
Oh, you don't give a fuck.
Oh, they're sleepy. They're sleepy.
They're
Oh
always
my
sleeping.
god. I love this. This is beautiful.
I've never actually shown them on live before. I don't think I have anyway.
Yeah, I was
This is
well,
the first time.
I think maybe I don't know. I feel like I have seen them somewhere before on camera. I can't remember where. Maybe in VC, I'm thinking. I don't know. I was thinking maybe it was on a show, but it might have been in VC. I have no idea. But they're adorable. I love them.
Oh.
All right.
Is that what you got to
Let me see.
All right, good boy. How many needed? We've had 1, 2, 3 more on top of the 50. So if we get, I think we should get the 96. Truthfully.
Yeah. I think that'd be good.
We need 43 more. Fucking hell.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Your chair looks like it's gonna fall over.
Just stop licking. Get up.
He's just being taken over by the dog. The dog is just consuming him.
Laughing now. Get down. Get down, you bastard.
Nightmare's being taken over.
Get off my Fucking egg.
He's like, you're coming with me. That's fucked up.
Right.
You know what else is fucked up? We have some fan art to look into when you regain yourself.
I'm good. I'm just gonna leave him chill for the fucking day. Good boy's taking me out. Yeah, you ain't fucking wrong, dude.
Oh my god, that shit's funny.
All right. Play my fan art. Where's the fan art? Sorry.
We have the fan art tab in the docket. It's right under the daily espresso.
Right. Okay. Beautiful.
The first one here is fucking terrifying.
Is that the whiteboard?
No, it's in like document tabs, like in fan art, like right underneath the daily espresso and above like drama alert.
Oh my god, I think. I see it. Oh, now the daily espresso shows for me. That didn't show last time on God.
Oh, okay, that's odd.
Get
I
out
don't
today,
know why.
you little lizard.
It's trying to cuck you.
So this is crazy. Okay.
It's ridiculous.
How do you usually show this? Do you download the images and just pop them in, or do you just share screen?
Just share screen. Yeah, you can just like
Is
scroll.
the
We'll
link
just scroll through
privated?
all of them. Normally like Ken just like shares the screen like of like the like docket like what
You
we're
know,
looking
like
at, and then he'll just like scroll through and show it
All
like
right, okay.
that.
Just so it like doesn't show any editing. That's all. All right, so
Oh yeah, that's
we
fine
have
like
we have
that.
this beautiful piece right here.
Yeah.
Which is that is.
That's why I started shaving it like that, like starting from the middle and then doing the sides, because I figured people would be able to get good like screenshots out of that. So that's why I went that route.
Look, for virality alone, it works, right? That's amazing. What else we have?
It's
There you go,
jarring.
Casanova.
Yeah.
Best opinion there. Look at that.
Right?
Like, that's actually like
I see it.
that is Bob on like. You know, you need to do like a cosplay thing for that. Very
I
underrated
know
villain.
there's so many cosplays that I could do with this now. I've been unlocked.
I love it. It's great. What the fuck?
Oh
is
my god.
that?
The clearest Bigfoot photo ever. Whose fucking backyard is that in? There's like a white picket fence in the background. What?
I don't even know.
What is happening?
That's
What is
insane.
happening? I just love the face that they chose for it though. Like
Well,
he's
you
like,
know.
yeah, I was caught. What
Yeah,
of it?
caught off guard for a photo, right? That's the reaction to the 15th person of the day saying, "Can I have a selfie, please?" And he's just like, "I can't." It's pretty.
Caint?
Oh my god. Oh wait, is that the end of the cafe stuff? It's all doll
Yeah,
stuff
that's the
below.
end of the cafe stuff. So we
Alright.
do have, there's dolls. Well, we can show all of them. We
can show
usually go
dolls as
through
well.
all of them.
All right, let's go. This is a nice pub style
Yeah,
one. Let me
yeah,
just,
show all of them.
Zoom out a little bit of that one.
Yeah, I like how they had to add the little flower because she has the little flower every episode.
Her origin look is what she said. I'm pretty sure during that episode where everything just went down, down, down. I have fur all over me.
Oh god, that's Zay keeping the stream key from Buff.
Huh.
Her holding the stream key hostage from him. Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
That's interesting. That's really interesting now. Sit you now. Sit you now. You're causing chaos, darling. All right. Oh, that is actually nuts.
Oh my god, I love that so much. I want want that on a shirt.
That is
Can we please? I
fuck.
don't know if we could do it.
You
Is like Jaws like copyright or whatever?
Well,
Can we use that for a shirt? I don't know.
you
Or,
could
well, I
you
don't know the laws with that.
you could change the Jaws like title into something that's relative to Milkers, right? So you could have
Right.
Milkers in that text, and then have like
Oh my
Roxy there,
god.
or just say Roxy on the
Yeah.
top. I think that would look like fucking straight fire because that works as like
Yeah.
a box cut thing. I had one with a sloth as well once. That was great, and it said claws.
Oh my god. It's beautiful.
Oh, oh
Oh,
no,
this.
oh no.
Oh, it's Zeta Ray. Zeta
Oh.
Ray. And Jump Cut say you really screwed up this time. You needed to learn that or earn that spot, Bozo. He gave you numerous chances, SMH, but carry on promoting your dead channel. Maybe all those Gorl World supporters will go there with the rolling eye emoji.
What did she say
Ooh.
about fucking
Ooh.
Jen Ortega? Wasn't it? Is that
Jenna,
her
oh,
name?
she said,
Is her cousin
yeah,
or
she
something?
said, I don't know about that, but I know that
Jenna
she
Ortega.
mentioned,
Like, I know
yeah, she
something
tried
like
to
that.
name drop. She's like, I know Jenna Ortega's mom or some shit like that, like trying to do something with that. I don't know what she was trying to do with it, but it didn't get very far as we can see. But I've said it time and time again. She just is so entitled with this whole thing. You know what I mean? Like she just expects to come into the universe and get immediately put on like one of the biggest shows in the
Yeah.
network, and that's not how it works. Like, and she feels like she's owed all of this shit, and that's not how it works. And it's like, girl, if you have stuff going on in your real life that is prohibiting you from being able to work with this crazy schedule that is like constantly changing, like, you know how this universe works. Like, don't act like you don't know how shit changes all the time. If you can't adapt to that, then this isn't the place for you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not. Sorry.
Absolutely correct. I'm sorry, but I just realized fucking
What?
Attic Launcher, also known as Huge Ass, has gifted 20 fucking memberships.
Oh my god!
And
So
then
much!
Attic Watcher, also known as Huge Ass, has gifted another 10 memberships.
Oh my god!
And we're talking
what
about
the
a fucking about an egg. Fuck that egg.
About an egg.
We're talking about an egg.
Yes.
Egg.
Thank you so much. Egg.
That's crazy. Guys,
Thank you.
we're on
Oh my god.
83
Amazing.
out of 96.
Holy
13
shit.
more. My brothers in Christ.
We're
Look
gonna
at my
meet,
OG.
or we're gonna meet the fucking 300 goal. Holy shit!
13
so
guys.
soon, so soon.
13 is all we need, guys. And we
Oh my
fucking, I get my
god.
titties out for you. And Batgirl gets this tattoo. Let's go.
Yep.
Stop talking about that
Yep.
egg. That egg rotten as fuck.
It's hard as fuck. It's hard boiled.
I gotta get my
as shit.
mascot. 1 second. Skeet
The
Boogan!
mascot.
Skeet Boogan! Come on. A piece.
Yes.
Skeet
Yes.
Boogan. We must call on to your cuteness. Try not to be so fucking awkward, you crazy bastard.
Oh my.
Skeet Boogan. I don't know what you. Right, sit down.
They don't know how to
Settle,
exist.
child. What the fuck is
Settle.
Skeet Boogan? I need your support. Yes. Yes. One of you.
Holy shit.
What are you even barking at? I need your support. We gotta get the
Oh my
members.
goodness.
We got to get the
Yes,
members.
yes.
Come on.
You're such a good
Show
like hype
face. Come on,
team.
Athena. Put your work in. Come on, child. Come on. Oh, get up. Get up. They can't see you
Oh
from
my
down
god.
there. They can't see you from down there. Come on. Come on, you chunky girl. There we go.
Chunky.
Okay. Right, what we got? Wait. Bane with the gifting.
wait.
Holy shit. Kaidek with a fucking 5. And then Khan with
Oh
a
my
10.
god.
We hit
Oh
the goal! Look at this. It was your cuteness. Okay, you can
Oh
go
my
right now.
god, yes!
I give you a treat in a
Oh
minute.
my god, oh my
Go
god,
on,
wait.
Go lie down. I give you a treat in a minute. Go away, Chrome. Oh my days. Look at this. We hit the fucking goal, guys. You know what that means.
Get those titties out! Get those titties
Yeah.
out!
Let's get the titties out.
Oh shit! I don't know what I just
fucked
stepped
my
on.
camera.
No,
Bonza.
the titties were too much for the camera.
They were. They couldn't handle the
No.
tit. So much raw tit, dude. How
Oh
do you-
my god, thank you guys so much for hitting the goal. Thank you
Guys.
so much. I can't wait to get this fucking logo as a tattoo. Let's fucking go. Let's
I
fucking
love
go.
this. Let's fucking go. You guys are amazing. I
This is
fucking
awesome. I love it.
the cafe crew. You guys are fucking beautiful. The
Yes.
support is beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh my god, that is crazy. That is crazy.
Look at that. We done it. The tits are out, guys. They're out. Let me show you my titties.
They're
Look at
free.
this. Behold my titty imprint. Game of Thrones style. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I would be so scared. Like, I want to
Yes.
get completely covered, but I'm so scared to get to like that part, like the chest, you know what I mean? Because like I have a pretty bony like part right here, you know what I mean? Like I'm terrified.
I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't great.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so.
Excuse me? Bigfoot with a $10. Excuse? Guess I'm putting A1 sauce in the chip. I fucking can't.
Yep.
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
You better get a bigger bottle. Just like they need a bigger ship
Yeah.
to take on Roxy in Jaws. It's the sequel I haven't seen yet, but I'm assuming that's how they all go usually, to be fair, so ain't wrong.
I fucking forgot about him putting the A1 fucking sauce on the chip if we reach the goal like by tomorrow. Holy shit.
Man,
That's crazy.
we got this.
Oh no. He's just punching the air right now. He's like, why? Why did I do that? Why
We
did I agree to
appreciate
that?
the big naturals is insane.
Whoa. Whoa.
We're part of the titty party, the itty bitty titty committee. You know?
The itty bitty titty committee. Woo!
Look,
Oh my god.
I appreciate you guys.
That's
doing this.
amazing.
You guys are fucking cool as shit.
Oh,
Nah,
we
I
appreciate
have
you
to say
being
fuck
here.
you actually because the parasocial allegations will go insane again. So actually, fuck
Wait,
you, fuck you. Now you guys are awesome. I appreciate the cafe hustle. It's been a lot of fun doing this stream. I'm not gonna lie.
Good,
And
good.
the
Good. I didn't
crack
want you to
energy.
come up here and be miserable.
No, of
Yeah.
course not. I knew I'd enjoy it, but it has been. I did not expect to be bringing the fucking dogs up here. I'm going to pay for that dearly later because there's just some fucking fur everywhere.
Oh god, yeah, that's why I don't because I have a dog and I have 2 cats. So I don't let them into the den because this is the den of our home. I don't let them in here because there's too much equipment that they could break and knock over. And also my husband is allergic and like we sleep in here because of, situations. So it's like he can't have the fur everywhere, you know what I mean? Or else he'll just like have problems. It's not
Yeah.
okay.
They're going through their second summer coat at the moment, the second wave of the summer coat. So it's just like
Yeah.
it is just 3 of them fur carnage. Like
I bet.
I
I
remember
bet.
one time I answered the door to the delivery driver, and it was like when I was like in mid cleanup, and I opened the door, and all you see is a wave of like fur particles going everywhere, and he's like, "You all right, man?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude. You think I'd shoot a sheep or something?" You know what I mean? Like it's just fucking. He's like, "What are we going there?" I was like, 3 German Shepherds." He goes, "Tidy." It's fucking. There's fur
Like, it makes
all over the
sense.
interface. Hey,
Oh no. Oh
Chunky,
no.
it's you.
We can't have that.
Do you want to come up and say hello now? You want to come up? Give me a hug then.
Oh my god.
Have a hug. You're doing a terrible job.
They're amazing. I love them. How old are they?
They're coming up to 4 years old now. They're all siblings.
Oh, they're still little babies then.
Turn the light up a little bit, so you can see his beautiful face a little bit better. Look at that beautiful face.
I know, so
Look at the camera.
precious.
Look at that stuff at your eye. What's going on here? Yeah.
Yeah, German Shepherds are like one of my favorite dogs, but I've never been able to have one, unfortunately. They are very high energy. It's like a husky, you know what I mean? Like the same,
Oh,
like wavelength, the same level.
They definitely take some. Okay, thank you, bud. They definitely take some. They take some energy to keep in check. But you know what? Like
Mhm.
they're good eggs. You know, if I'm sleeping, they know to leave me alone. I gotta turn that down. Actually, it's fucking
Yeah.
way too bright. But if I am
Oh
sleeping,
God.
they know to leave me alone. You know not to fuck with me when I'm sleeping. Yes, I know. I appreciate it because you're a good lad. You care.
Oh, they are sweethearts.
You're having a good time. This because of them, mind. You gotta thank them. Just to speak. Just to speak. No, speak. Now you speak
Aw.
again. Just to speak. Speak. No, speak. That's not what speaking. Speak. Speak. You gonna
He's
ignore me
like,
now?
is
Just
giving
speak.
kisses
No, speak.
speaking?
Speak. Speak. Oh wow. Way to look, make me look like an asshole. He's not listening.
He did it a little bit. He
He
did it a
did,
little
but then
bit.
he's doing his own thing now. Apparently. One more time, Jester. Bubba. You know.
This is their world, and we're just living in
We
it.
are just living in their world, to be fair. I can't believe you ignore me. You see that shit? Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh. All right. Do you want to get into some
Yeah,
drama
yeah.
alert stuff? There's some stuff in here. What is this?
We love a bit of
Yeet
drama.
on X. There's so many of these links with Yeet on X. What is this first one? Coach Mike and Kate talk about how Ian. Oh, they're talking about the Idubbbz shit. Oh,
Wait,
okay. Do you want to look at that stuff?
I got Jack Doerty on first. Or am I looking at the wrong thing?
Oh yeah. Well, we can do that first. I just saw this one first with
Oh
the
yeah, but
fucking
where
creator
is it?
class shit.
I'll bring it up. Where is it?
It's the one that's right
Oh,
under
Yeet
the
on
culture
X.
crave.
Is that it?
Yeah,
I got you. I
one.
got you. Let's
Yeah,
pull this shit up.
that's the first one that caught my
Now
attention.
he's speaking.
So I'm like, what the fuck is that?
What? Oh, fucking. It's just not bumping it.
Oh.
Right. Okay, we got it. Let me pull up the.
Oh, okay.
You can tell I'm just not used to doing docket stuff.
It's okay. It's okay.
So is this
You're
Coach
doing
Mike
amazing.
and Kate talk about how Ian had to miss a lot of training in fight camp leading up to Creative Clash 2 due to Anissa visiting the doctor for cosmetic/elective surgery. Out of all the times you could have done it. Oh, that's kind of true, though, I'm not gonna lie. Let me make sure it's not muted. Should we watch the little
Yeah,
bit?
yeah, I want to see this.
Before he was supposed to start training for his fight camp, right? But then they didn't come and train, and then she decided that she was gonna have her tits removed, like during his fight camp.
Oh, that was the second one. That was
Yeah,
way to
it's
say it.
52.
Oh, yeah.
So hold
Yeah.
on. Yeah, I remember, by the way, a long time ago, they came out to hang out with me and Hila. And, you know, I find it interesting that she seemed to have always hated me despite, you know, pretending to be my friend for a long time. But she came over and we were hanging out and she just was like, so I'm getting fake boobs. And I was like, okay, great. Good for you. And then next thing I know, she had them removed. Like less than a year later, I was like, okay, I guess.
Wait, what?
You know, what? Why?
She
I
did
guess.
that.
What was she saying that it was uncomfortable?
So she had like
So she had her fake tits removed?
less than a year after getting a breast enlargement.
What?
Doesn't that take up to like a year to fully heal, though?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea, but that seems like like a bit extreme. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh man, I hate that. I hate that. Why would you do that to yourself? I mean, I get people can like change their minds and think that they like something at first and then like not like it,
Yeah.
but oh god, that's a big thing to go back on.
You would think
Like that soon.
Yeah, like you would think that like maybe there's complications that arose why she did it. But you would think
Yeah.
like if I'm gonna have something that's permanently gonna alter my body, well potentially permanently anyway, semi-permanently we'll say, like I'm gonna think about whether I want it done.
Right,
I am
right.
curious
I
why she
just-
changed her mind. Because that does seem a
don't
little
know.
bit crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
She just seems a little bit crazy. Let's be real.
I mean, you ain't wrong, to be fair. I'm not actually gonna argue with that at all.
Bullshit thing.
I mean, it probably hurt her back.
I mean,
For God's sake, what are you doing?
She told me that.
Why do that in the first place?
Yeah, I mean, she always blames it on everybody. She blames it on her doctor. She told me personally that she wasn't too sure about it, and then her doctor told her to go too big, and now she's not happy, and she's gonna get it taken out. But it's like, out of all the times that you could have done it after CC1,
So you're saying
yeah.
you're saying she did it during training camp?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's bad timing.
That is a bit like, that is a bit gnarly, isn't it? I don't see the point in like getting. I don't know. This is fucking confusing to me because like
what?
I just don't get the idea of doing anything like that in general. It kind of like makes me feel
What,
like
plastic surgery?
Yeah, it just gives me like, it makes me feel like a shit. I get why people do it, right? I can't help but like sort of like shriek at the idea of getting it done because the process just sounds fucking horrific. Like, have you ever seen like the process again, like your nose done and that? Like,
oh gosh, yeah, it
that?
looks heinous.
Like-
but I mean, like, people can make the same argument for tattoos and piercings. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because like that is like also body modifying. But I feel like tattoos and piercings are far less crazy than like some of the shit that I see people do to their bodies with like plastic surgery and stuff.
That's like why I don't judge. I'm like, it would be hypocritical for me to judge, but I just don't understand it. Like I said, I get that people do it, you know, but I don't personally see like the point in it. Like, especially if you have it removed in less than a year. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of proved my point a little bit, you know, like impulse decisions and stuff. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Were they were saying that she was complaining about them being too big, but it's like, girl, isn't that why you got them in the first place? Didn't you want to make them bigger? Like, I'm confused.
RG Gamer, I actually really like his comment here. He said, why is Ethan always sniffing? I picked up on that too. I was like, that's interesting.
I think Ethan he has Tourette's. And that's why he blinks a lot. And like his eyebrows like go like a little crazy sometimes. Like he has like facial tics. So I think like him sniffing and doing that is like part of his like his tics, you know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe it's related to that.
I know about that, but I've never noticed the sniffing, unless maybe because it's now being pointed out.
I have ever since. Well, somebody had to point it out to me, and then I never like got it out of my fucking head. Whenever I watched him, I was like, "Holy shit! How did I not realize?"
I know you do a thing where you like sort of like rotate, like not rotate, but he does like a little wave with how his eyes function. Like he does like sort of like rotate and blink with his eyebrows, and then he like pierces his eyes open, and then goes back to like just like sort of shrimping his face a little bit. I know that's like one of his like big tics that he does all the time, but I've never noticed the sniffing. I really am. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like always been like that, like even long before people started pointing it out, or if it's like a recent thing. I don't know. I don't really like pointing out people's tics, but like, I know a lot of people have speculated, like, is it drugs? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, is it that kind of thing? But
yeah, like I said, I knew he had Tourette's. I've just never noticed that.
Yeah.
I've just never noticed the sniffing. So I'm like, that's fucking odd. But like, I guess that's it. Like, no, I feel terrible. Thanks, Batgirl.
Yeah, and then no, it's okay. And then a lot of people are saying like, oh, with the sniffing and then like him losing so much weight, they're like, what if like it is like those kinds of drugs, and he's like, you know, doing that on top of like, wasn't he like on Ozempic or something like to lose weight? So like there's so much speculation on that shit, and I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I used to watch a lot of H3, but I fell off after like, you know, a couple of years. I haven't really caught up with
I just
him.
clicked the wrong thing because I am a retard. Jesus Christ.
It's okay.
This story does dive deeper. Apparently, this thing goes in quite deep. So let's have a listen to what these beautiful people have to say.
Open our own gym. We actually had asked Ian if he could help us open the gym, not even financially, because at the time we were okay. So we were like, hey, could you just help us out by like signing as a guarantor? And he had told us in no world could he ever help us.
He said that?
Literally.
He said it like in a mean way?
In no world. He said, in no world could I help you.
Why would he respond like that?
He
That seems a
did.
bit
Yeah.
wild.
So,
Wait, why? When was that? When did he say that?
That was
right after
yeah.
the second creator class.
Yeah, it was
In no
September.
world.
So because why would he do that? That seems a bit harsh for someone who's like was his personal trainer and helping him with everything, and you're not gonna just be a guarantor to help out, like, you know, like you want to make this like charity boxing thing flourish, but then when it comes to helping anyone in particular that's really been supportive of you doing that, you're like, nah, fuck him.
Yeah, right.
That's a weird
Like,
hill.
screw this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Damn, Ian. You think maybe what's her name, Anissa, was in his ear being like, "Don't you dare! Don't you dare do it!"
That's the idea, isn't it? Is that like all the reasons why he's changed, why he's done certain things straight away from the old Idubbbz and stuff, is because of her influence. But then he says things. Well, a lot of things were ideas. A lot of things were her ideas. And I'm like, were they though? Were they really? Because I'm not gonna lie, from the way she like, has always like sort of presented herself on like the media scene, she's very PC, very much against what you were originally. I feel like maybe you just bit the bullet at one point for fuck it, I have enough money, let's fucking end it here. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't know.
No, I get that. Which, yeah, that shit's crazy. I can't. That's such a dick move to be like, nah, fuck you. Like you figure it out. You deal with it. Leave me out of it.
I wonder what their reaction was when they spoke to him about this.
Can I help you?
September of 2020. It was actually like a year
It was
after.
July. No, I know exactly. And I know exactly because I remember when we found that spot. So we found a spot in July 2023 after CC2. And I didn't think that like the 250K hit them that hard because when they made it seem like, oh, they're fine and they're moving on and all these other things, right? And so Michael and I had the capital for our business, but we needed a personal guarantor to help us because we have a new LLC. And so I told Michael, you know, maybe we should ask Ian and Nisa because when they came to us, they had no fight promoter, they had no manager, they had nothing. They were just the two of them, and we didn't know who the hell they were, right? But we stuck it out with them, and we helped them. So even if they couldn't be that personal guarantor for us, they can guide us, right? They can be like, hey, let me give you some referrals or
Let me
something.
put you in. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but instead they responded with, in no world would we or would we like help you guys.
Why
or
so
could we-"
mean? Why were they so mean?
And I believe that was Anissa texting, not Ian, because those are her words. She always uses the words in no world.
Yeah, also you adopt like you adopt your partner's like language as well. You know what I mean? Like you start to like take in like their expressions and their sayings. Like you do start to become 50% of your partner starts to become 50% of you. And like in most healthy relationships that happens. But like that's weird that you wouldn't even offer them a referral or anything. Like that's just
I know. How scummy. That just seems so scummy to me.
Like
I feel
even
like,
if
okay,
you wanted
bitch.
to say no politely, saying in no world is probably one of the most unpolite ways of saying it. Like, you know, that's harsh. That's real harsh.
Yeah, that was a bad move on their part for sure. But they've been making a lot of bad moves lately. I swear.
And then some, to be fair. They've just been taking constant L's.
Jesus Christ, there's even more. Yeah, you're right.
What the fuck?
I saw Child Bride. What? I'm scared. What are they talking about?
What?
In one of the links here says Kate shares her tragic story of being a child bride.
Okay, let's have a listen to this motherfucker. This sounds really
That
interesting.
sounds fucking juicy.
Yeah, I know. Not in a good way, obviously. It's kind of fucked up. But
No,
in a way,
no,
it's like, damn.
but like, I need to know what this is about.
I got you. Don't worry.
I'm a child bride survivor, and at the age of 12, I was put into a child marriage from the time I was 12 until 23. Within my child marriage, I had 2 kids when I was 15 and 17. And this happened in America.
Hey, I'm gonna say again, pump the fucking brakes.
Whoa, that is fucked. That poor woman.
That's so fucking sad. Yeah, what the fuck?
Jesus, imagine you have to get married at 12 and then pop a kid out 3 years later.
I know. What, 15 and 17, she said?
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
That's disgusting, man. I don't know why that's even like a thing. You know what
I
I
don't know
mean? Like
either.
how people do those arrangements for
Like,
like literal fucking kids.
I know society evolves and shit, but I feel like the fact that it's left to be put on pause in so many other, a lot of it comes to do with like money and technology, right? Is what advances people to like more universal like identifications of what's right and what's wrong. But like it's still a ways to go. Things are getting better around the world, thankfully. You know, the rest of the world's
Yeah,
starting to
yeah.
catch up. The cultures are starting to be morphed to be a little bit less predatory, I suppose is the term to use.
Predatory.
But
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean? It's
Jesus.
a light way of
Yeah,
fucking
no, I
putting
get
it, right? Like, but
right.
yeah, I still
Oh
fucking know,
man.
you know. Oh, bless it, that fucking sucks.
I
America.
know.
Okay, and Ian and Nisa are well aware of my story because I've had them at my home. They've seen my kids and everything. And so last year, right, 2024, I learned that there was a House bill in Washington State trying to pass House Bill 1455 to end child marriage. And so when I learned of this bill, I thought to myself, even though it had been 15 years since I escaped my prison, like this is a chance for me to come forward and tell my story. I sent, so Michael and I went to Olympia in Washington. We met with politicians. We lobbied to support the bill. I gave my public testimony to support the bill, and once I was on Seattle Times and television and everything. And I reached out to Ian and Nisa, and I asked them if they could help, share the information because it was really important to me that this bill pass. And they just both left me on red. But guess what? Today, when they saw the highlights on Ian's story that we were going to be on here, Ian, Anissa was texting me and Michael, and they were like,
they reached, they ignored us when we were like trying to fight child marriage. But then when they found out,
Are they pro child marriage?
Oh, that's a definite question to pause on.
Row.
I mean, what the fuck? You leave someone on red for that, dude? Like, you have actual influence in, like, the scene that you can utilize to make a positive change. And you
I know,
leave
right?
someone on red that's trying to terminate and legalize child marriage. That's...
Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? What is going everything I hear about this fucking situation just makes my jaw hit the floor more and more. Like, I can't.
You know, part of you just wishes he'd go back to the old Idubbbz. Because, yeah, the things he said
Well,
were
where
shit.
he was, like, on Filthy Frank and shit.
Yeah, the things he said were shit. But at least he gave a fuck about situations like these, you know?
Yeah. Can we go back to, like, bad unboxing and shit?
Yeah. Yeah. Innocent shit. Not the point where you're just, like, you're telling your friends, like, oh, yeah, you've helped me so much, but I'm not going to help you with your own business. Get fucked. Also, like,
Right.
you're trying to end child marriage and you're actually going through political means to get it done. That's crazy. Good luck with that. I ain't gonna be helping you. Like, why?
Good luck with that.
Like,
yeah, like, what the fuck,
I don't
man?
get it, because, like, even if, like their idea, like, Idubbbz and Anissa, I've noticed they want, like, good PR, right? They really, really want good PR, because their PR fucking sucks. They have a terrible image. So this would, like, optics-wise, make them look incredibly good. This would make them look amazing. Why would you not do this? Why would you actively, like, fucking avoid this? Like, it doesn't make
They're
any
fucking stupid.
sense.
They're
Fucking
stupid. Are
stupid
they, like,
isn't a
trying to,
compliment.
like, get, like, completely shamed off of the internet? Like, is that
No.
what's trying to happen?
They essentially have the brain of a baby carrot. Like,
The brain of a baby carrot.
yeah, it's fucked. Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, baby
Yeah,
carrots are
honestly,
good.
Makes one. Begs the question. Wait, so how? And if you're uncomfortable talking about this,
No, I can talk
refrain.
about it.
But it sounds. How did you get married at 12?
So basically, in Washington State, there's no law to prevent parents from marrying their children. So as long as there's a parental consent, then the judge on it and it happens, it could just.
I'm sorry. Did she say fucking Washington?
Like Washington State?
Like the U.S.?
I guess so, yeah.
What, there's fucking
I didn't
still
even
child
think I didn't
marriage in
even
the
know.
US? Well, no, it's can't be.
I
Wait.
didn't even
How
think that
old
was
is she?
a
How long
thing.
ago was it actually? No, wait. It's probably not a thing anymore. Well, no, wait. She just said she's fucking battling to get it legalized. No, it is still going. What the fuck? Why is that a thing?
I didn't even know that was a fucking thing.
Is
Yeah,
that like
why
one of
is
them
that?
laws that's old and they forget about? and people just
Oh
fucking
yeah,
take
they
advantage of.
forgot about it.
No, people just
Oh, they
take advantage of.
forgot about
No, but
it.
you know what I mean, right?
Mhm.
Like it's illegal to
Yeah,
sell a
yeah.
fish outside the Houses of Parliament, but like no one knows that law anymore. Like that's crazy.
That is incredibly fucked up. I didn't even fucking know that.
Just marry a child at the age of 2.
What?
That was the end of the clip. I should have waited 2 seconds more.
Oh
But I
shit.
was so flabbergasted I couldn't. I just can't.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I can't with
How is
that.
that still okay?
Genuinely one of like the most vile things I fucking just did. Like that.
Is there any other fucking state that does that? Or is it just
I don't know. Should we look it
Washington?
up?
We should look it up. I want to know now because this is fucked up. Yeah, just imagine you're like 12 years old and your parents are like, "Hey, little Jimmy, you're gonna get married off to this person that you don't know, and you guys have to have a family together, and good luck." They're like speed running adulthood when they're fucking like 13. Oh my god, this shit's
How
fucking
many?
crazy. That's so
Oh
sad,
my
man.
god. Okay. As of
What?
June 2024,
Uh-huh.
child marriage is legal in 36 states. 14 states have banned underage marriage with no exception. The first one was Delaware, then New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Rhode Island, New York, Massachusetts, Vermont, Connecticut, Michigan, Washington, as of last year. That's good. They've progression. Virginia, New Hampshire, Maine, Oregon, American Samoa, and U.S. Virgin Islands. They are the ones who have legalized it. Every other state, this is still fucking legal.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, just think about that.
I don't know how I
So
feel
I
about
don't
that.
I don't think I don't like I said before, I don't think they forgot. I don't think they forgot. That's disturbing as
So
fuck.
fucking wild. Why? Why is that a fucking
Archie the
thing?
Gamer said, "Welcome to America." Fuck.
Dude, I don't know about that. Like, that's crazy. Fucking
Yeah.
huge ass said, "Yay, Michigan." That's crazy. I think I'm with safe.
Yeah, we're safe. Yeah, PA is safe too. I think you said, right?
Everyone's literally in the chat going, "Thank God my state ain't it." You know what I mean? Like, fucking.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God, like our state had that fucking, common sense and morality to be like, hey, maybe we should not do
No,
this.
Michigan have legalized it, Steffers. The states I've just named are the ones who have legalized it, and like they so we have the first one was New Jersey, was Delaware in 2018, and then it's from 2018 onwards is when these states started legalizing it. By the way, so not even fucking like 7 years ago. 7 years ago was
Jeez.
when they started legalizing these things, like child marriage in the U.S.
Only
Yeah,
7
I
years
know.
ago.
Like we're progressive,
Bruh.
but apparently not that much anymore. You know, that's fucking actually like batshit. I can't wrap my head around that.
Yeah, that's fucking foul. It might be a religious thing. Why it is legal? I just don't think children should be getting married. You know what I mean? I don't care what circumstances, like
We went back
I
to
don't think children
because then
should be doing that.
You know, pretty based opinion there. I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty
I don't-
base opinion, like
Yeah, that we shouldn't have that. You know, I completely agree. We have a clip that's apparently an insane reason why Ian fired his coach. This is Mike, I'm assuming. So let's have a.
Okay.
because then we went back to the hotel and then they were eating at Denny's and they said we need to have a meeting. So I have to go to Denny's and they pretty much then talked about how they were going to have to fire me because I reminded Ian of his father when his father would yell at him as a kid. Because then
What? Talk about some fucking trauma projection there. Holy shit.
That's insane. That you remind me of my dad. He made me mad sometimes. I get there's like some trauma and stuff is involved in these things, but also you
That's
could have helped
crazy,
solve child
though.
marriage and you decided not to. So fuck you, dude. But like on a real note though, like That's so fucking insane. Like, your coach is gonna be hard on you, right? Of course he is, because it's your coach.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna want to
Right.
go into a boxing match half cocked. That's how you lose.
Yeah.
That's how you've lost every single time, and you got the shit kicked out of you.
How is he supposed to like motivate you when he's like kissing your ass? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
Like he's gotta give you some shit to get you pumped to want to
legit.
like fight and do better.
If he's going easy on you, you're just gonna lose the motivation to want to push yourself. The whole idea is having someone that's fucking pressing you. It's like, you need to do this. Like, get the fuck down and do this shit now. There's no excuse. It's like
Yeah, it's
the vocal mentality of putting a gun to your head. You know what I mean?
uh-huh.
Without the gun.
It's like the shit in this universe. Like people have to go through some shit to get better. You know what I mean? Like to unlock their true potential. They have to like, get put through the ringer a few times.
Yeah.
You just gotta deal with some shit and then you're good.
Yeah, we got Hassan clout chasing as well. He put out a tweet that says, "Yo, Elon Musk, pull up if you really want to make Trump mad." I think, as if Hassan is gonna have any serious influence on that. I don't know. The guy's a fucking party animal, dude. I can't stand Hassan. I genuinely think he's a very, very vile individual. But
Yeah, I don't subscribe to any of that.
this is gonna lighten the mood. So this is Jack Doherty. Do you know much about this this dude?
I don't know much about him. I just know that he's an online persona. Was he the guy who was live streaming his car
Yeah,
crash
he's the one that like
on the
immediately
interstate?
started
Okay.
filming his mate that was
Yeah.
like severely injured. Yeah, well, seriously
Yeah,
injured
that
anyway.
one.
Yeah, so he's known for being a fucking dick, right? Like he's the kind
Yeah.
of guy that has like big bodyguards around him and will antagonize people to the point where
Well,
they'll try to
yeah,
attack
because look
him
at him.
to get his
He
bodyguards to
can't
attack him.
antagonize anyone.
So apparently he had his $300,000 chain stolen, and this is his reaction. Like he's having his bodyguard hold his hand, dude. Like, that's actually
God.
fucking it.
It's like father and son.
That's the reaction is like teenage mentality. We gotta watch this once more. I'll put you in full screen. Look at this shit. Like,
Oh my god.
okay, he's like, I hope no one's recording me.
You laughing
He got
That
stunned
is
by a guy he pays money to. That's crazy. You go tuck him
that
in
is
bed.
hilarious. I'm surprised he's not like carrying him like on his back or like having him like up on his shoulders, you know what I mean? Like carrying him that way. The holding hands it's cute.
That's
Very
fucking
cute.
so funny. He's a piece of shit as well. Like he's genuinely just a real unlikable dude. So that is some beautiful, beautiful content. Right, that has actually made me really happy.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I only really know the car thing that he did, and then I think it was yesterday I watched a video of I think it was Josh Block like bit his arm or something.
That guy's nuts.
Some crazy shit. I don't know. I don't know what all he's done for people to hate him, but he just looks like one of those guys that I would have a problem with, you know what I mean? Just like that smug look on his face, and how he carries himself. I'm like, you look like a problem.
Yeah. No, he is an absolute like grim fucking. He's just a piece of shit. I fucking Brandon YouTube, by the way, makes a really hilarious comment. He should be wearing one of those child leashes, like one of them harnesses you have for toddlers.
Oh my god, yes. He's like, come on. He's like walking him.
Think I'm check that
Come on,
game? And I
Jack.
pull him back like, come on, Jack, come on. I gotta go. That's crazy. Get fucking Caesar
Oh my
Romero to come
God.
out and fucking not Caesar Romero. What's the dog whisperer? Caesar something. Fuck.
The
Get
dog whisperer.
Yeah. Caesar
Oh, I think
something.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, get Caesar to come out and start like teaching him, training him how to sit, speak when
Oh
spoken
my
to,
god.
know his place. I think he needs that, to be honest. Maybe he does need a dog trainer to come and like mentor the bitch, put him in his fucking place.
Yeah, some people do need to be put in their place for sure.
Just like say to him like, listen, brother, you're letting that bulldog mouth over talk that puppy dog ass. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my
Caesar
God.
Milan, thank you. I think it's Caesar Romero. It's the original Joker. For some reason, that was in my head.
Oh wait, what?
What you got?
We're gonna get a Joker arc in the fucking LCU here with the Gutsu Whatsu with the shit that happened this morning.
How does it feel that you were ground zero for that?
Oh my god, it feels great. It feels great.
Do you want to know something?
I was just huh?
Go on. No, actually, go on. I won't say it. Go
I
on.
was just like sitting back, letting like Glammy and CD and Gutsu just like, hash their shit out. That's what I wanted. I wanted them all to come up here and hash their shit out and like, come to some sort of conclusion. And the conclusion that we came to was that Glammy currently hates Gutsu and CD and Gutsu are taking like a week off from speaking to each other and then they're gonna reconnect and see if they can rekindle their friendship
sure.
after they have cooled off a
I'm
bit.
sure they'll be able to dock just as efficiently after the week is over, They'll be able to do some playful docking afterwards. I don't know. Do you want to know something fun, though? I may or may not have been one of the reasons why Gutsu went back up to defend himself. I may have given him a little bit of a pep talk because I didn't like how he
What
was
up on
treated.
here?
Yeah. I didn't like how
Good,
he
because
was
I was
treated.
trying
It
to,
was kind of
yeah, because
shit.
I messaged him. Well, he messaged me this morning and was telling me a little bit about it, and I was like, "Well, dude, like, come up and like tell us like the whole thing, because I just don't, it would just make more sense." And so it upset me whenever he was like, "Oh, like I might have to take a day just to like chill," and I was like, "Fuck." So whenever we saw him waiting, I was like, "Oh yes, 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 yes." So thank you for that.
Well, when Caint was up, I was like, "You need to go fucking back up." I said, because he was like, "I'm gonna find something." I said, "Well, you need to fucking prove you want something, right? That's what this whole fucking thing's about." And I was like, "The other
Yeah.
day, my opinion is Glammy did that to you out of a deep feel of insecurity because she's worried she's gonna get replaced." And I get it because it's happened
Okay.
like 6 fucking times. So I get why she feels that way, and that's why I said to her when I spoke to her. I was like, "I don't dismiss you for that. I get why you did it, but like own the reason,
Mhm.
right?" Because CD ROM only picked to remove it because he made a promise to Glammy, and he's like that with Glammy. He's a good supporter. He's a Glammy supporter, and I gotta respect him for that.
Right.
Like he genuinely is a real nice guy, and like you can tell he really gives a fuck about it. So like when he promised that he would have her
Yeah.
back and he wasn't gonna let her down, I knew he meant that, and you could tell he meant that because otherwise he wouldn't have said no to yes to get rid
Right.
of Gutsu. Why would you say?
Yeah, he actually shows
Yeah.
it.
Why would you say yes to fucking getting rid of a free intern, a friend that you could educate and help get better and get their own show one day? Why would you say like, "Oh, nah, fuck them, I don't want to help them out"? Why would you do that? It's because your co-host is worried that she's gonna get replaced.
Mhm. I mean, that is a good point when you bring that up, because yeah, you're right. Glammy has been moved around to so many different shows, and I feel like on Tech Talk, like she feels the most at home there. So she's going to be more passionate about it, and like, be more emotional about it, which is completely understandable. You know what I mean? Like, you deserve to want to fight for, your spot and what you think is right for you and your fans and everything in the community. But, not everybody feels the same way, and miscommunications, misunderstandings, people's feelings getting in the way. It all gets so crazy.
Yeah, I completely get it, and that's why I was saying to her, like when I was conversing with her, I'm like, I'm not trying to argue or target you. I just want to, I just want you to realize the reason why you're doing this, right? Like, be upfront with it. And she started agreeing. That's the thing, right? She was like, I'll have to think about this, but I kind of agree with that. Yeah, when you put it that way, I guess that was the reason. I'm like, good, just be upfront with it, because that makes sense,
Yeah.
right? Like, I get it. Like, it's nothing worse than because if you look at all the like crashes she's had before she's getting fired, it's because of this very dynamic that's being installed now on Tech Talk. The difference is,
Right.
Which led to like the freak out with CD ROM that she had because she was worried that like because of his opportunities to be like put onto a bigger show, she was like, if he fucking goes, I ain't got nobody. Which I felt fucking terrible for it for, to be fair.
Right, yeah.
So like a lot of it's that, and then when you look at like the grand scheme of things with how those things work, you understand why her behavior is a certain manner, but she just has to come to terms with why she's behaving a certain way, because it's still her fighting for it, right? Like, cause she's like, I'm gonna fight for this, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, yeah, absolutely, but own the reason why though. Don't try and like say,
Yeah.
it's because you're not gonna work on the show. You can make anyone fucking work on that show if you wanted to. You just got to plan
This is
content.
true.
The guy literally designs your entire fucking docket. What the fuck do you mean you can't make him into content?
That
You
is a good
know?
point, yeah, and I understand his frustration with being like, "Well, I do so much to help you with this show, like, why do you feel like I can't, like, have more of a
Right.
chance?" You know what I mean? Because like, he hasn't really even been on there for that long, right? He's
Yeah.
only been on there for, like, a few fucking
Well,
episodes, right?
did you watch the episode when he actually got hired as an intern?
No, I
The
can't remember exactly
first
how that went down.
the first hour was just I understand why he feels the same way, 'cause the first hour was just him getting belittled as like this fucker that shouldn't really be here, and the
Yeah.
talks about, you know, well, we're not going anywhere. I'm definitely not going anywhere. So it'll be either CD-ROM or you that's staying, because like they have the idea that one of them's going to get replaced, which doesn't have to happen.
Mm.
You know, so like, but they were having this mentality. They were just talking about fucking money for like 45 minutes. When Rostov literally came in, I was like, "You shut the fuck up about money, like, shut up. Like, why are you doing this? Like, just stop talking about it, because he's not even getting paid. He's a fucking intern."
Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
and
and
that's
he
again like another thing that pisses me off, is because people like they're so absorbed with the income of things. I get like it's important for like to make the shows work, right? I get that.
Yeah.
But if you worry about profit splitting when you know you can make something work really well, or the idea of profit splitting isn't even in the equation, that's an insecurity, dude, not a concern. You know?
It's a good point. No, I get that. I get that. I don't know. I don't know. I feel well, CD, he did say he was like he did say that he would like Gutsu to be a third host if they were a more established show, like if they were better off. But why not want to have him like join you guys, you know what I mean? And help you guys like build that up and like be more of a part of it, because he's already a part of it by being on your docket team and working the most on the docket, like you guys say. So I
Legit.
don't know why. And then I know he also went on live and he made that comment of like, "Oh, I'm coming for your jobs," or anything. Like you know, he
Yeah.
said that. But are you really gonna take that seriously? I mean,
I
I guess
don't think
Glammy could, because I don't believe he's malicious at all. I've talked to him plenty of times. I've gotten to know Gutsu pretty well, and he's not that type of person. You know what I mean? He's here to have a good time, genuinely, and he does care about Glammy and CD, even though Glammy may hate him now. Um, so if he didn't care, he wouldn't have worked on their docket so hard, and you
Yeah.
know wanted to be on the show and everything. Um, so I don't
Like,
know. It's just unfortunate.
don't get me wrong with the removal of the docket chat with a little bit of wham, but also like it's his work. Do what the fuck he wants. Thought it was pretty gangster, actually.
Yeah.
This mu-
When he admitted that shit, he was like, "Yup, I did it." I was like, "Oh."
Well, dude, motherfucker was
Like,
talking about like
okay.
he's like, "I'm gonna go." This is what he said. I'm assuming it's because he was a bit drunk, but he was like, "I'm gonna go in the dark web, get these motherfuckers some malware." How about that? And I was like, "Yo," I was like, "Fucking time up, bro. Time up, brother." I was like, "Don't fucking just fry their fucking computers, you fucking psychopath." And he's
Right,
like,
like,
"You reckon that's
don't
too
go
far?"
apeshit.
And I was like, "Dude, I was like, you want to fuck with him?" He was like, "I can make a website." I'm like, "Make a funny website. Make a funny website that pokes fun at them. I don't know. Have a compilation on this
Right.
website of Glammy's reaction to getting fired every time. I don't know. Do something, right?" I
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
"Don't do fucking malware, though. Like, Jesus Christ."
Yeah, no, that is way too far. We don't do that. We
He
don't do
was,
that here.
he was fucked up, to be fair. Like, but I don't think he meant that. I think he was just fucked up. But it was funny to hear
No,
like the
no.
evilness come out. And like Keem thinks he's making a supervillain, dude. He's already fucking there, bro. Like you just need to give him the fucking cape and a mask.
Right, he's already there. I love that though, how he came in and he's like, "Oh, you need to like contact Twiggy and everything." And I'm like, "Yes, do it. Reach out to
Oh, legit.
Twiggy. He will teach you the way." If that's the way you want to go with it.
I don't know if Twiggy's the right way to go by.
Well, a villain arc, yes.
Mm.
He could get some pointers. Just don't make jokes and then turn it into a whole story about how your girlfriend doesn't have legs.
Yeah.
Just don't do that.
And Gutsu,
Keep far away from that
from
one.
lessons I've learned from my previous co-host, don't fake being religious. Especially not about one that's going through a massive war right now. It's not great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was the best choice.
Yeah.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
no good luck.
How have you been doing without having him on what is now the short bus?
Well, I don't know at the moment. It's difficult, right? Because I don't really have a back and forth dynamic with Michelangelo. I'm trying my best. He's trying his best. We don't click like that. We just don't. He's very the way he like directs content and stuff and moves with content's quite slow. I know with
Okay.
you, me, we can talk, right? Because you were just like boom, boom, boom. It's
Yeah.
ADHD type shit. That's what I'm like all the
Yes,
time.
very much so.
Yeah. So like I need someone like that, you know? But I also want someone that's
Right.
gonna be willing to do some fucking stupid stunts I wanted to. You know, so
That's fair. That's fair.
jackass level shit. So like it's difficult to find someone like that. I have an idea of
Mhm.
who I think it could be. But I haven't even tried doing my own thing yet. I literally haven't
Right.
tried it
Right.
yet.
I get that.
We just gotta wait and
Yeah.
see how well it goes. But Monday will be the first day. What's it? Technically Tuesday morning, but the Monday of next week will be the first, the start of the week of seeing what I can do, and then I can't stream after fucking Tuesday because I go to the festival. So
Oh wait, what festival are you going
it's
to?
Download Festival. It's a UK festival.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you have fun. That sounds like a lot
Yeah,
of fun.
it's gonna be good. So I got a lot of like stunts and stuff like that we've made goals for that I gotta like vlog when I'm
Oh my
there.
gosh.
I
I
I got
love
like a
it.
cocktail I gotta do. It's called a wasabi blast. I've invented it myself. I haven't tried it yet. It's gonna taste disgusting. You gotta
Oh.
basically you get like a nice little thick layer of wasabi paste,
Mhm.
and then you get some moonshine and you mix that shit up, like stir it, and then you get like a a 20-pound note or something, and you have to snort it.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. So it's a wasabi blast. I can't imagine it's gonna be fun to do.
No, no, not at all,
Yeah,
but good
it's
content.
gonna be good.
Your reaction will be
Yeah.
priceless.
Another thing is like, I gotta do something in a dinosaur suit, so I'm gonna fuck around with my mate who also has a dinosaur suit. We're gonna have fun with that. That's gonna be great.
Oh my gosh.
And then there's another thing with a dart and 5-finger fillet, or 5-finger
How long is
roulette.
the
Some people,
festival?
it's 5 days.
How long? 5 days? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So there's a
I'm tr-
lot that you can cook up.
yeah, I'm trying to think of more to do though.
Mhm.
I really
Oh,
want
I'm
to
sure
like,
you'll find
I
shit as you are there too.
yeah, my smooth brain will absolutely come up with that stuff. Like, there's no way that I'm missing out on this shit. But
Oh my
yeah, I'm
god.
I'm so excited for it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I've not done like vlogging. The
Good.
first time I did a vlog type thing was the tattoo, and I only got to do that on a fucking
Mhm.
phone. But like now I have all these fucking like I have all this equipment. I have like really fucking good
Ooh,
like lavalier mics and stuff like that. Like fucking
it's all
it's gonna be
fancy.
yeah. I put a lot of money into it to make sure like hope that it works. I'm hoping I can still stream in the week. I'll probably need someone to host for me, but I don't know how the 5G issue is gonna be. But I spoke to Keem and he said like
Oh
if you can't, you
yeah.
can't. You know what I mean? But
Right.
yeah,
You can only do what you're able to do, what you're capable to do. The
yeah,
restrictions of technology. Oh,
legit.
sometimes technology's great, but other times you wish it could do so much more. We're getting there. We're getting
Oh
there. Fucking shit with AI is fucking scary with how much that's advancing.
yeah, like AI music is now getting to like a really weird instrumental wise. It's getting to a good level because before like you go back like even a year ago, but like for a very long time, AI music like it couldn't do drums or guitar well. Like
Right.
the drums would often be like impossible to do or more or less impossible anyway. Like they wouldn't make sense on
Mhm.
how things are hit and stuff. Like the patterns just aren't there, right? They,
Yeah.
because they only know how the sound goes. They think a certain rhythm, certain pace, and then they mix and match. That's how it did. Now, like you listen to drum beats of most AI music, and it's just on par. Like it is like
Yeah.
boom, 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 and it's consistent.
It's
Like
pretty good.
it's realistic. It's like a human did it,
Yeah.
but it's too
Right. I
perfect.
feel that yeah, I feel that with the our intro song for Cafe, like cuz whenever I was making it like in the what the fuck is the app called? Like Sumo? That app for your phone that you can make the AI songs on? Like whenever I did it and I was listening to it back, I was like, okay, okay, this sounds like a real song. Like that's what I was trying to go for. I was trying to make it sound as like least corny as I possibly could. So I had to like keep running it through because like I had the problem that you said like where it just wasn't sounding right. It wasn't lining up, and I'm like, no, this needs to be as close to perfect as I can possibly get.
Yeah. So one of the things I used to do because I like write music and stuff.
Same,
I
yeah.
started like writing lyrics and then putting it through an AI render, and I'd re-render
Hmm.
the song like 100 times over to get like the perfect thing. and I'd keep like
Yeah.
certain segments and then re-render and then edit and re-render, and like eventually I'd get to something I liked, which is how we did our intro. I think I re-rendered that about 140 times to actually get it to work
Yeah.
for me.
Oh my
I spent a
gosh.
while doing it.
Yeah. 140 times is a lot.
Yeah, but the new one is coming up. I've been spending a lot of time doing as well, but I just had to edit some of the lyrics out.
Ooh.
But it's great.
That's exciting.
It's so much fun to work with. It makes it feel like you're actually putting in the effort for it. You know what I mean? So like it's
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
yeah, it's engaging to do. But like rather than like just clicking one and be like, oh, this one works, and then just leaving it, like actually
Yeah.
putting in some time, you know, adds that somewhat level of creativity, which is why I like doing the lyric writing, because it makes it like engaging, and then it makes me feel like, okay, well that's some of my work at least. I'm not completely just ripped off like a computer.
Right. No, I get that. I don't know. Sometimes with me, I go through phases where like I've never messed around with like AI shit with like, making my own music like for myself. But like I go through phases where like it takes me so long to think of something, like to come up with lyrics and stuff like that, and like think of something that can like go together and actually figure it out. And then like other times like I can think of something in like a couple hours and like whip it up like so quick. Like it's like oh my god, what is it called? Like when artists, like I get it with art too. It's oh my god, it's like a thing where, like, you don't do art for a while, like, because 'cause
Oh,
you're
like you get like
just,
a
like
mental
you just
block.
can't do it. Yeah, something like it's a mental block where, like, you just can't push through it, and then, like, once you do, it's like, "Oh, shit, like, I just unlocked the code, like, now I can go."
Yeah,
I
it's
go through
like
that so much.
I call that process like the red curtain, and it's like the unveiling of the
Mhm.
curtains when you eventually unlock. It's like it is like a subconscious block. It's the same with like drumming for me, like getting back into it. There's certain things I know that I could
Yeah.
probably do, but muscle development still needs to be done to be able to like perform
Mhm.
efficiently. So my brain stops me from doing it. So like I'll
Yeah.
have like a mental pause that will like physically like make me like sort of skittish in a sense when trying to like perform a certain beat. And I'm like, why am I getting and it's really frustrating, and it's
I
really
bet,
hard to
yeah.
like knock through. But yeah, like writer's block, Pirate says, well, yeah, that's another one as well. But
Writer's
I
block,
call it like
yeah.
the red curtain, and then eventually you hit a point where you can go through it, and then it's the unveiling, right? That's where the show begins.
Oh, yes, that's when the magic
Mm.
happens.
Like you can dip your toes to the curtain, but you're not seeing the full talent. What is this?
Ooh, living my life.
With the $5, rum ham. Good morning, guys. Just woke up. Fuck me. I can't even read. Good morning, guys. Just woke. Had to tune BatGorl. What? Had to tune BatGorl? Did get your bear a build? What? This. Oh my god. I can't make a failure when we have to restart. Good morning, guys. Just fuck my brain. I will get this. Good morning, guys. Just woke, had to tune. Batgirl did get your bear at Build a Bear. Have you guys done the birds, or are there enough likes?
Oh, okay, okay.
Yohovar.
I'm putting up what they're putting down.
I-
So no, I did not get my cow from Build-A-Bear. It is from Walmart. And we showed the birds earlier because we did hit the we did hit the 125. The birds, they were chilling.
You read
One
that.
actually took a shit
Yeah, it did.
soon as we loaded up.
Dude, that's an
It's
iconic
like, "You're
moment.
welcome."
How many people
Yeah.
can say that they got to experience that bird shitting at that point? Come on, you gonna say hello? You gonna say goodbye? Because we're ending the stream soon. So you gonna come say goodbye? Come on, man. Hug.
Oh my gosh.
Come
Yeah,
on,
we got
buddy.
4 minutes. I gotta go on dolls after
You want
this. Oh
dolls?
gosh. I'm gonna go on dolls today.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Have we got like
I'm
the
scared.
direct? I
I'm
don't know
so
how I end
hungry.
the stream when it's due. I think Ken said he's dealing with it.
Oh, is
I
is the redirect in?
I don't have any control on Cafe. I had the stream link and that's it.
Oh,
Oh.
okay, okay. Oh, well, that's a good question then.
Mustache face.
I don't know. I hope it's in.
Trusting Ken. Okay.
Justin Cain. Ken. I'm excited to do the did you hear about the Bat Boy and the Bigfoot cosplay? that we're gonna be doing next
I
week.
have heard of it. Is that next week?
Yes. Oh, there he is.
Big Ken.
Yeah, the redirect's in there. I'm gonna end it on the YouTube side, like right at 12.
Beautiful.
So as soon
Okay.
as you 12, bro, just hit stop broadcasting. I'm gonna take care of it.
All right.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Nightmare, bro, so much, bro. You really came in clutch, and the memberships you got me. I'm gonna take care of Test, you motherfucker. You
Oh,
can't tell me what to do.
No, I don't want to think. You know what? We look after each other. Don't be doing this to me.
Fine.
Now. I appreciate
Fine.
you.
But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for the support today. It really, truly means the world. I guess I'm doing A1 sauce on this fucking chip.
Yeah, dude.
So we'll definitely deal with that tomorrow. But we'll see y'all at 10 o'clock a.m. tomorrow. I want to sleep in for once, damn it. But thank
That'll
you
be
again.
nice.
Yeah. Thank you again for the support, everybody. It really, really, truly means the world. The cafe is going up in the ranks, and it's thanks to everyone here watching the stream right now. So thank you, everybody. Genuinely, I really do appreciate it. 2 more minutes.
you.
Y'all close it out, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
All right. We'll
Oh,
see
you
ya.
beautiful, man. We appreciate you. Ken coming in with the final
That's
minute.
amazing.
Holy shit. Well, it's almost over. It's almost over.
I know. I've had so much fun. Thank you. Thank
I've
you so
enjoyed
much.
this. This has been a great stream. Ken gotta look after you
Yes,
because otherwise
yes.
I'm gonna steal you. Okay? We're having a bit.
Oh my gosh. Everybody's gonna fight over me now. No.
Oh no! What will I do with all this attention?
I'm not used to it. Oh, guys,
that's
I
crazy.
can't.
I love it. Do you want to put your
shit.
final words through? Because we have less than 2 minutes.
Oh shit, final words. Well, I need to go figure out what I need to do before I call into dolls because I will be on there today and hopefully I can get a quick little snack in before I go on there because I haven't ate yet today and I'm fucking starving. I'm getting to the point where like my blood sugar getting low. It's getting low. So I need to go eat. But thank you guys so much for joining us today on this stream. Thank you guys so much for the support. I hope you guys have a great day. We appreciate you so much. We will be here tomorrow at 10. I can sleep in a little bit.
Don't miss it, or we'll make sure you quit, fuckers. Now, we appreciate all of you. You guys have been amazing. Diolch yn fawr for everyone that's been here. I noticed some test supporters been supporting as well. I love you guys for doing that. We're going to share the love.
Yes.
We're all
It's
on a big
amazing.
table. It don't have to be the Last Supper with Jesus. We can make it the first of many. And that's what we do.
Oh my gosh.
Get this
Yes,
fucking
it's
bread and
beautiful.
wine. This beautiful cringe that I'm exerting because I'm definitely running on fumes. Right, guys, it's the time. So take care of yourselves. We love you. It's been your boys with Lockout Cafe. 10 a.m. tomorrow. Don't miss it.